What up? What up? What up? Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's the Freaky Friday, and your favorite crew is in the building, man. Go! Holla at me, man. What's going on?
You know what time it is, man. You know what we come to do. Wipe y'all feet off on the damn rug, man. Don't bring that shit off of you. Come on now. I don't need it. Let's get it, dude. Come on.
Man, look, the crew is here in the building, man. Look, fellas, Wiley, how you feeling today, brother?
Hey man, I'm enjoying the weather here, enjoying the nice young lady. Hey, let's get this thing, man.
Let's get it. J Issue, you living all right over there?
Yeah, yeah. Today going smooth. Good afternoon, everybody.
Let's get it, man. Popping. Come on,
Yeah,
let's get it popping, Pop.
man, you already know I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Look, man, further ado, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see what time it is, man. Do the Carolina Panthers have any generational talent on the roster? Might be on the way, could be in the oven baking up some good pie like grandma's cooking. Do we have any generational talent here on this roster? Fellas, how y'all feeling?
Oh, this gonna be a shaky one, but I believe we do. I believe we do. But I think Goat got something on his mind. I can just see it. I can see it the way he looking.
are we
Well, think
going
yeah.
off? Are we going off draft or just on the roster in general?
This on the roster in general. Like, how do you feel about this talent that you see? Is there anybody that could be here for a decade and sustain success at the cream of the crop of their position? That's basically what you're looking at when you talk about this.
Mm, okay, let's get into it.
Oh yeah, let's get into
And
this.
and, and also you gotta have a formula. Just like the good, the excellent, and the elite. You got a formula. You got a star. Everybody is a star, 4 star, 5 star recruit when they come out of high school. They go to their respected college. And when you reach the NFL, you a star at that respected position. You a standout. Then you become a superstar after time goes by. But some guys are generational talent. 5 star recruits, they're the best person or best athlete or best person at that position when they step on the field, the court, the baseball diamond, what have you. They are that guy. So you got star, superstar, generational talent. That equals that guy. That is the formula, y'all. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no way around it. That's the way it is. When you a generational talent, you don't need no help on the defensive line. You don't need no help double teaming a guy as an offensive player, as an offensive lineman. You don't need um, the number one, number two offensive line to run behind. Quarterback, you bring up the play of your wide receivers of and you run the offense. You are that field general. You push the defense as a quarterback when you're a generational talent. I can name them all, but y'all know who those guys are. They in the league. They the man. They the ones with the jury. They the ones with them rings. I promise you. They got them rings. They're that guy. That's the way they carry themselves. That's their swag. They're that guy.
I'm gonna be real with you
They,
before we even get started into this. I see somebody. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to 8704, Mr. White, Rod Lee, Carolina Logic. Man, look, Rod Lee says, as of right now, we do not have any generational talent. We got really good players and a couple of second generation guys. Generational talent is rare. And
mm-hmm,
Carolina Logic is
said the same
basically
thing.
saying that basically the same thing. We got some talented guys with potential, but nobody currently generational. So
Mm-hmm.
I beg to differ. I think we do have a generational talent or two on this team.
I second that motion, sir.
Well, now,
Me too.
And both of you are wrong.
popping. Let's tell Goat why he's wrong because there's a guy on our defense. Well, there's a couple guys on our defense that you could look at and say, hey, he can take the load and be top five at his position as we stand and do it for a longevity. Brian Burns is one of those guys. J.C. Horn is another one of those guys. And Frankie Louvu is definitely a generational talent. He got on the field last year. He showed it. He backed it up with every aspect of him stepping on the field and showcasing it. He did it. He backed it up. There's nothing that he's done. Look, in my mind, this guy is solidified as one of the best talents we've had come through at linebacker since Kuechly and Davis. So you give this guy a full healthy season, watch out. Now, the numbers that he put up, they mirror the great Luke Kuechly, some of the stuff that he was doing. I hope you realize that, Go. It's not too many people that can get 15 touchdowns, one sack, an interception, a defensive touchdown, as well as passes deflected. He had three of them in that one game. He balls out of his mind. J.C. Horn, they just now dropped a new article where they updated the rankings in the cornerback room right now. He is top five in the entire NFL. Top five at his position. Now, Brian Burns, top five pass rusher in the league right now, and he will sustain that for the next 5 to 10 years. He will be that guy. Generational talents are guys that are here for the longevity and can produce and be top five in their position. Peppers was a generational talent. Cam Newton, a generational talent. Luke Kuechly, a generational talent. Those guys carried the team and embodied what it meant to keep pounding. I'm done.
Yes,
Hey, that's
sir.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good that you done.
Sound
Now
great.
sit back and relax and let me tell you something. You say Frankie Louvu. Let me address Frankie Louvu first. Frankie Louvu, undrafted free
Oof.
agent. The Jets let him go pretty much. They came off of him. They like, oh well, we can't develop this guy, whatever, or I don't know what the hell. Frankie Louvu is a diamond in the rough superstar. Because if you look at it like this, if we still had a Luke, Thomas Davis, and Shaq, Frankie would have been a special team player like they signed him to. You understand what I'm
Oh,
saying? A generational talent. A generational talent. I don't give a damn what team you go to if it's stacked and packed. You coming in and you starting. A Nick Bosa. Do you see how when he came into the 49ers and that defense solidified? Bam! Over with. Gone. I told y'all, Nick Bosa, I call him a balanced breakfast. The dude is it, bruh. Done. Edge
we
Rushers,
got that. We
Miles
got that
Garrett.
too, though.
You understand what? No, you don't. And
Yeah,
like I
we
said,
do.
let me finish.
No,
No,
we
no, you
don't.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, we don't. I gotta
Let
agree
me
with
finish.
Goat.
Miles Garrett, I done tell you, those two guys are, like I said, balanced breakfast. Balanced breakfast. They got the starch, they got the meat, they got the potatoes, they got the water. They balanced across the board. You know what I'm saying? Good for your body. Brian Burns is not in that style or category. He doesn't fit the same mold that those guys are. Brian Burns is good. Brian Burns is a superstar. Brian Burns is a great player, but Brian Burns is not a generational talent. Brian Burns is my guy. Please believe me. I'm not knocking Brian. Pay Brian Burns his money on this team. But beside a Nick Bosa or a Miles Garrett, no. Those are generational talents. Carolina Logic, Rod Lee, you are exactly right. We don't have no generational talents on our team. JC could be. The only way that knocks JC out of being a generational talent is his availability. The kids had some bad fucking luck the last 2 years. Just bad, pretty bad luck. Bone breaks, bruh. And I give him all the leadway on a bone break versus a tear or a motherfucking a stretch or something like that, that means you're not training right. If you break a bone, I mean that's something that happens. That's like man, bad break. You know what I mean? Now, Ikem Ikwanu, this dude, I'm telling you, We do have one right there. This dude came in as a rookie and took on Myles Garrett, which I
So
consider a generational talent,
so go.
and didn't handle him like he didn't manhandle him, but probably let him take on Miles and say both of them was in their prime and give him both of them 3 years. He handling him, bro. He
So
handling him.
go.
Yeah.
You sit your black ass right there, and you fix your mouth to tell me Brian Burns is not a generational talent. But the dude
No.
who whipping Icky Aquanu up in practice every fucking day, who got him to the point where he at right now, you gonna tell me he is a generational talent over Brian Burns?
He's not whipping him. Speed, speed, speed.
He
So he
is whipping
I
Icky
was just finna say
Aquanu.
that.
no, he's not. No, he's
I
not.
was
No,
just
he's not.
finna say that.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
How you
Speed,
think?
speed,
How you
speed.
think he was ready for
That's
Myles
what
Garrett week
brings
one?
that's what brings Brian Burns to the table. Speed and the way he bends that
Popping,
corner. That's what
popping,
brings him to the table, Q.
I'm here. I'm
pop.
here.
Did Brian Burns or did he not bulk up on his body?
That boy is 270 now. He
I
270.
told go.
Nah,
I don't want to hear that shit
nah,
go.
he's
He
he probably
270 now.
260 something. He 260 something. He not
No,
How
he
you gonna
270.
take
270.
weight off the
But
man?
I will
I
pull
yeah,
up the
two
guarantee
sixty
you.
tweet
five, two sixty
when
five.
I
no,
That's a
guarantee
he's
you.
big
He's
man.
270.
That's cute.
he's
That's
not.
cute and
He's
all.
not.
He's
He's not
270. Is
270.
yes, I will pull it up. I will find it.
Pull it up for him, Pop. Please. Them boys
And
don't believe sugar sweet.
See,
They
But
don't
they
believe
hey,
it.
always have. But listen. Now, come on now. If y'all play football, they always askew your weight and height. They always
now
askew. They push it a little bit. They always
now
push it a little
now
bit.
now with
It's
Brian
not.
Here
Burns,
we go with
they
this
be a whole
wild
mess
Okay.
shit.
about his weight.
Come on
Okay.
now.
That's wild.
Come
How's
on
that
now.
wild? Come on. How's that wild? They do
This
that.
a wild shit go. You done took 10
If
pounds
a
off the
nigga,
man ass.
if a nigga if a nigga is 6'2", they gonna say he's 6'3", he's 6'4". They gonna push him to 6'4". Come on, man. They do that all the time.
Girl, from 255 to 270, that's a big ass jump.
Exactly. Come on, go. What you're doing is reaching. You're reaching.
No, what you doing is reaching. They ain't gonna put the boy's not gonna be the same way if they put 20 pounds on him, bruh. It ain't gonna happen. He's probably
So
260
Carolina
at best.
Carolina Logic said a generational talent is not just a great player, but a game changer who shapes it
Like,
in the way the
I
game is
agree.
remembered.
you
So
right.
hold on. He just built my case for Frankie Louvu. Frankie Louvu willed this entire defense last year
Don't
on
do
his
that.
own back.
Don't do that, Q.
Come on, bro. Frankie Louvu is a generational talent. Don't do it.
Q.
No, he's not. No, he's
You
not.
know,
he is.
Oh
you
boy,
know what? You know what?
No, he's
y'all
not.
niggas
Uh
tripping.
oh, here we
Q.
go. Here we go.
Y'all know what? If y'all don't like
Go
that,
ahead.
then you ain't gonna like this.
Go
Bryce
ahead.
Young, generational talent.
Stop that.
You ain't gonna
Stop
never
that shit,
you,
Pop. Stop this.
you ain't
Stop that
never
shit.
seen.
Stop that
No,
shit.
watch this.
Oh my
You said
God, man.
elite.
Come on, man.
You
Come
said
on,
elite.
man.
He got elite, elite leadership skills, elite decision making. He's a winner. He's winning on every level. And he's gonna come here and get us a ring.
I can't put him. I can't put him on that high pedestal. I haven't seen no
You
no
said you
tape of
said
him
you
in the
said
NFL.
possibility, right? I feel
Nah,
like it's possible
I
that
can't do
Bryce
that.
Young is hey, look, and
This,
if
this,
he
this,
do
this,
it, if he do it at his size, oh, you gotta say he's
this guy,
generational.
this guy ain't through a Spalding, Rydell, what the fuck ever kind of ball they use here. NFL game.
Y'all
Nothing.
said possibility.
And y'all have crime. Y'all got to stop this shit, man, with this boy right now.
Okay, go.
Y'all
Okay.
have got to stop.
Now say something
Y'all
Tell her,
about
have
it.
Wiley.
got to stop.
Tell her,
All
Wiley.
right, check it out. Check it out, guys. If you top five in your position and you top five in your position more than 3 years, is that not generational?
Exactly. Gold don't
Okay.
know the
I would
damn
say so.
All
definition.
pro. All
I would
pro.
say so.
Okay. So
I would say
Brian
so.
Burns. So Brian Burns the last 2 years, but top five, and he's been an All Pro 2 years. I'm trying to understand this. So in one more year, he's generational.
That's what you said.
What
Don't
did
look now.
what did Logic just say? Read that Riley on the screen right there. What Carolina Logic just say? Well, not just said, but said.
Yeah, I
That
got on my
that's the
phone, Doc.
that's the definition. That's the definition right there. That's the
Yep.
definition right there.
And I believe Bryce Young could be a game changer who
You got to
shapes
be
the
a
way the
game
game
changer.
is played and remembered.
Uh-oh,
That
they on your ass, go. The
that
same
is
guy who
popular.
said AR was generational.
That is
He is.
popular opinion.
He is. He is. He
So how
is.
you gonna say
But I'm not.
he's generational over Bryce?
But I'm not going out there. I haven't crowned him yet. I haven't crowned him yet. Y'all ain't see
Oh,
me run. Oh
I'm not
man,
You
crowning him. I
AR
ain't saying
you
he a
15. Da
call
da
him
da
generational.
da da da
generational?
da 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 da. Yeah, I call him generation, but I'm not every single fucking day talking about this guy right here getting ready to win us a Super Bowl his rookie
Exactly.
year
He ain't trying to hear it.
He will be your Super
right
Bowl
now.
quarterback.
He getting ready to win 13, 14 games. They people saying that Bryce getting ready to win 14 games this year. All kinds of crazy ass shit.
Then we go ask go.
I ain't going that far. I said 9 and 8.
And then you got this dude Zach Hill right here talking about Matt Corral's a fucking gen. Come on, man. The fuck, bruh? What is you talking about?
Zach Hill
Oh,
on the mushrooms.
okay. All right. So go.
You see
So
what I'm
what I
saying?
just
You
said
got people
earlier.
talking like that, and so how the hell y'all gonna recognize generational talent when you got people talking like that? Matt Corral is a gem.
Hold on, Wiley about to say something. Go ahead, Wiley.
Hey, according to your definition, that means Brian Burns gonna be generational. In the next 2 years, he hit another All Pro and stay top five. Correct?
By that definition,
Just cause
And
he in the
then
by,
and he
top five
played.
of the okay.
Come on now.
Let's give you that, Wiley, cause the stat sheet say that he in the top five. But
hmm
do he pass the eye test every time as
oh
a
come
generation?
on,
No.
Thank you. That's all I'm
go.
saying,
So
JJ.
so 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 so,
Wiley,
so let's get into it. Let's get into
hold
it. Go. Since you say that shit right there, why hasn't Brian Burns been doing what you say he was doing? What is he had around him to allow him to be
Become
free
the
to
excuses.
go and get sacks? No, ain't no goddamn excuses. Y'all boys
What I
act
tell
like we
you,
had an
what I
all-world
tell you,
team
JJ,
around Brian Burns.
what I tell you, I just explained them two balanced breakfasts. Miles Garrett and Nick Bosa. Who in
Here
the
we go with
hell
this
do they
shit.
need to help him on that opposite side? No fucking body. They could be over there on the Texans and them boys still getting ready to get the fuck out.
Go. Them
Watch your
boys
tone.
had them boys had competent coaches in their first year, and the boys was in the right
Wow.
position.
Man, y'all
They
I
were
didn't
set
in
know
the
the
that
bar
was.
right
way too high.
philosophy.
Y'all set
I
the
didn't know
bar
They
where
Brian
y'all
were
was
want
in
still
to
the.
cap.
y'all set the bar where
Here we
y'all
go with
want to
this
set
shit
it
here.
at, man.
We
Y'all
moving
Here we
the
got to
go with this
stop
shit
goalposts.
that
here.
shit. Brian Burns is a I say he's a star. He is different. But he is not in them boys category. Those boys are generational talent. The way Brian Burns locks his hips and set his shit and bends that corner, and with his size and linkiness the way he is, he's like no other. He's different from them. They're different from him. But he is not that guy. When he is not that guy that's gonna take that double team and command that double team and beat that double team every single fucking time. Especially at like 4th and 1 or what or this and that. He does not have the game with him in the run game to set the edge. Y'all stop that shit, man.
I
Oh, here we
agree.
go.
These boys
Here we
do.
go.
These boys are all four down motherfucking edge rushers. They don't have to be schemed to get the fuck open. Generational talent, man.
So you ran away from the definition, though. Either he is or he isn't.
Contradict yourself.
Come on now.
Nah, y'all moving the goalposts,
I
man.
mean,
I'm not
what
moving it. I
y'all
ain't moving.
y'all come throwing out some stats or whatever. Me and Q had a conversation off screen, and we said the man get 15 sacks in one fucking game. Now the stats are skewed, ain't they, Wiley? He
So
got 15 sacks, but y'all got it in
Come
one
on
game.
now.
So
let's give them
you
more
could hold,
context,
hold.
go. Give them more
You could be
context than
playing
that.
against. You could have been the hold up the your first string left tackle could have fucking hurt his ankle on the first snap. Now you sitting with the second string guy. Second string guy could get hurt. You can go down to your third string left tackle, and Brian could fucking beat his ass all game and have 15 sacks. Right now, that's the same goddamn stat. The numbers ain't gonna explain why he had 15 sacks, are they? No, the fuck don't.
Go. So go before. Let's give them more context of what we were talking about. So, fellas, and everybody who listening, I said, and this is what I was saying when we were talking about the generational talent. I said they look at your numbers, and if Brian Burns go out this in this 17 game season, and he have one game where he go out of his mind, say he get 15 sacks in one game. I said they aren't going to look at his okay, after that game, he didn't do any more sacks. They're gonna look at okay, this cat had 15 sacks in one game. He said he did an all-time game. Look at his numbers for the year. He's a generational talent at that point. But Gold said, I'm highlighting, okay, but they're gonna get on the fact that after that one game, he didn't do shit else for the rest of the season, but he had 15 sacks overall. I said, the number is the number. How important is it? If he go out of his mind for one game, are you going to really be looking at him for the rest of the 15 or 16 games
That's the
in a
stat.
negative light?
But that's the stat sheet. The numbers is the numbers. The numbers are not going to explain why he had. That comes the eye test right there. The eye test where we have to explain why he had the 15 sacks in the one game, meaning that he was going against the third string left tackle. You understand what I'm saying? Now on the sheet gonna say 15 sacks.
I got
That's
you,
it.
Goat. But check,
Y'all
Goat, I
see
got you.
15 sacks.
But go,
Oh, he had
but
15 sacks this year.
Go. What we're saying is this: what you're not doing, or what you're doing now, is you putting up an argument that's not Burns. Burns didn't do that. So I'm saying if Burns put up 12 to 15 this year, he's uh, first team, all defense, and he is a all pro again. That means 3 years in a row he's done that. And for the next 7 years, well, 6 years, he's in the top, say, 10. Is he not generational? He played for a long period of time at an all
No,
pro
Wiley.
level.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
Well, damn,
No,
you
it's
changed
not
your mind?
because you got to be. See, that's just like Mr. Boombastic saying. See, people see shit any way they want to. He's saying like we talking shit about Burns. I done said it 3 times. I love Brian Burns, bruh. I said pay the man. Now if I'm talking shit about him, why you got other niggas say don't pay him, trade him, this and that. So how am I talking shit about him? I'm just saying he's not that generational talent like these other guys at that position. Now, is he the man at that position far as a superstar player? Hell yeah, he is. That's why I'm saying pay him. But now,
I'm telling
for
you, he is a superstar. He is a generational talent, bro.
that's what you think. That's your opinion. And that's your opinion. My opinion is that he ain't. Y'all say he got the numbers to prove it. I'm trying to tell you, they other people so you gonna compare him to Julius Peppers? You can't put him in the same fucking category with Julius Peppers.
But
Stop,
Julius Peppers,
stop,
you
stop.
can't compare because he had a better line around him and better linebacker play.
No. It don't matter who was gonna be around Pep. He was
Okay,
still
we
gonna do
are,
what he did.
hey, we already
It don't
been through
matter,
this.
Q.
Oh, stop,
He
go,
don't
stop,
get it,
go,
Wiley. He don't get it.
go.
That team
It
around
don't matter.
Peppers was so elite, it doesn't make any sense.
It
He
don't
had
matter.
one
It don't
job to
matter,
do,
Q.
and that's beat his man in front of him because he didn't have to worry about double teams like that.
Hold Q. Let me tell you, when he went to Green
It,
Bay, did he do the same shit? When he
I
went
ain't
to
talking about
Chicago,
when he
did
went to
he do
Green Bay. We talking about when his ass was on
I'm telling
Carolina.
you about generational talent.
Oh,
Generational
here we
talent.
go.
You don't give a fuck where
Okay,
you at. Don't
all right,
care
all right,
who you play
all right.
with.
Go,
Go ahead,
That's a
Wiley.
go,
generational
go,
talent.
go. When Pepper's with us and Brian is with us, same time period. Peppers had 4 more sacks than Brian, and they had the same number of Pro Bowls, same
At
number
the
of
end of his
everything.
career, Wiley. Come on,
No,
bro.
no,
He was
no.
40
We're
some
talking
years
about
old then. He was
no.
40 some years old.
I'm talking about the first 4 years in the league. First 4 years in the league.
Yo,
He,
I thought you were talking about his
yeah.
last year.
Pe-
Coming
No,
back
Mm-hmm.
there.
no. Peppers only had 4 more sacks than Brian Burns. And Brian Burns, I played with a worse group of linemen. Pepper guy opposite him, average 8 to
But you're going by
sometimes
sacks. Y'all
14
going by
sacks a
sacks.
year. Yeah.
Just
No,
going
no.
by sacks, right?
I'm talking about the guy on the
Just going
no,
by
the guy
sacks.
on the other no, the guy on the other side of Peppers was either a Pro Bowler, almost Pro Bowler, but he averaged between 9 or 8. Excuse me, 8 is the lowest. The 14 sacks opposite of
So
Peppers.
you telling me, Wally, that you
But,
don't know who
but
was beside him?
Who was
Okay, I'll list it for us. When he was on
Go
our
ahead.
team, we had Brinson Buckner. Mike Rucker was on the opposite edge of Julius Peppers. We had Chris Jenkins, which was another All Pro in the middle. This cat had 3 All Pros on the line with him. Mike Rucker and Chris Jenkins were All Pro, bro. I don't understand. Y'all don't understand. We had 4 guys at one time that could go off and get nothing but sacks in Julius Pepper's era. Y'all discrediting that, and y'all not even looking around. Brian Burns don't have that.
It's a thing y'all just say sacks, bro. It's more to playing the defensive line than getting sacked. It's more to playing the defensive line than getting sacked. When you're talking about the 2 tackles, they got to push the pocket. If they
Okay.
just push the pocket and don't get near sack, they've done their job. If
Okay.
one guy commands a double team and don't get no sacks, he's done his job. Now, when you're
Okay.
playing a defensive end, edge rusher, whatever the position is called or in that defense, whatever y'all want to call it, it's still a defensive end.
Okay.
You
All
have
right.
to
Watch it.
climb the pocket
Watch it. I
and
know what
collapse.
you're saying, but here's the deal. Pepper's weakness was what? Stop the run. When we had Ruckers and those guys, every team ran towards Pepper's side of the field. Every team. So I'm trying to understand what you're trying to do to Burns. Because the same thing you say about Burns, Pepper had the same thing. But Pepper's was bigger. So I'm trying to understand this. Either Peppers was generational or not. You got to pick a side here. You can't nick
Yeah.
and pick. You got to choose something. Either he was, and if Brian's on the same trajectory, you got to agree that Brian's going to be generational. Or you said Peppers wasn't. Choose.
Damn,
Yeah.
Kendall, they treat it like you saying that Burns is a bum, and the only thing you saying is he's not elite. He's under them, but he's not elite. And I mean, I 100% agree. Like,
He
Y'all,
is
Peppers
elite
y'all,
wasn't
though,
elite.
J
no,
issue.
he's not. No, he's not. When you
He
go,
is
hey,
elite.
you let him
Elite,
let him make a
Q,
point. Not because he's making a point like I'm making, but let him make his point. Go ahead,
elite
Jay.
to elite to me is dominance throughout the game. No, bruh, Burns do not dominate a game. He's good at
J
what he's
issue.
doing. No, Q. Nobody is down in Burns. He's all right, but he's not elite.
Tell me why he doesn't dominate a game like how you think he does. Please tell me why.
Why he don't
Because
dominate a game to me?
No,
one,
no, no, hold on, go. Hold on, go.
That's
Let
what.
J issue tell me.
Go ahead.
Let J
Go
issue
ahead.
tell
Go
me.
ahead.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Why is it that Brian Burns don't dominate the game like how you think he should?
How I think he should. It's not up to me. If he's that individual, then he's gonna stand out throughout the whole game. It's times where he get gas. It's times where even if he get double, he's not getting out that double. He's just too light. He's too
So,
light. So
so
what? Go
J
ahead.
issue, you want this man to fight a double and a potential triple team the entire game, and you saying he gets gas?
I mean,
Well,
don't
is
Stop that, Q. He's not getting
Boza get
double
double and
triple every fucking time.
I,
Exactly.
I I said double teamed and potentially triple teamed at times.
Boza
Come
get the
on
Not
same
now.
getting
treat.
double.
Boza get the same treatment.
Miles get the same thing. When you talking 270 off the rip, don't have to add shit. Come in the league like that and motherfucking get home, bend the corner. Those boys are different types of animals, bruh. Julius
Okay.
Go.
Peppers, 6'6",
Go.
I got.
Them boys
270,
Okay.
come to better
275.
situations than
Different
Brian
types of
Burns came
animals,
to.
bruh. You
I
talking
got.
different types of mother. You
I got.
you talking
I
about when
got
this
you, though.
nigga walk into a room, Cam Newton at 6'5", 6'6", 200 some change. When that boy hit, when the whole opening that, when you used to see that nigga in that open field full stride, that's a different type of
Game
animal, bruh.
changer.
That's generational.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's the,
I just
I done
hold on.
tell y'all 12 times this boy here is special. And I done tell you why he don't get the sacks that y'all want him to get.
He's talented. He's talented. Okay, I'm gonna just leave
Okay,
it at
so
that.
what if this year he come out and every sack on third down he come out making, is that gonna be enough to shut y'all up?
I need to see more than just 2 years, but I
Oh
mean,
my god. Y'all boys move the goalposts every time this
y'all
nigga come
boys moving
out
the
there and
goalposts.
suit
I thought the
up.
conversation was generational talent. We don't got that.
yeah,
That's
We
what
we
I'm
don't got
generational
that.
saying.
talent.
Hold on now.
He's not
Y'all not
generational.
understanding he is a generational talent.
Dude, the nigga is talented, not generational.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, go ahead,
Hey,
Wiley.
That's
hold on.
why
Hey, watch
that's
it.
one
Watch
thing
it.
why they were even thinking about the
Okay.
trade and all types of stuff like that. That's why they leave a trade room. When you got generation talent, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what you give me. I'm not getting off this guy right here. Maybe
So,
on his second or third contract, something like
Goat
that.
can't.
But
Goat
other
ain't
than
gonna
that,
all right,
listen.
no, you're not doing that.
all right.
Come on, Goat.
Hold on.
I'm trying to
Hold on.
tell y'all. Y'all just give me
No,
like Wiley just give me stats, and Q you
no,
give me emotion.
I'm gonna hit. No, I'm gonna hit you with something. Watch this.
You
Peppers
don't
when
want
he
the
came
truth.
out. When Peppers came out, he was 6'5", 270 pounds, and Burns got the same numbers, but before than him. Same stats, same profile, everything. So, but you said Peppers was. How can you do that?
And then see you and then too, and then
Thank
I
you, Mr.
find that
Boombastic.
that
Thank you.
what he say?
He said, so Burns not getting off a double or triple team is more effective than the rest of the line not doing nothing. We exactly. Burns had help 1 out of the 4 seasons, and he still has 38 sacks. That's what we're trying to get you to realize. In spite of the bullshit around him, this motherfucker has elevated his game enough to get to where he at now.
And
It's
then
bullshit around him.
y'all respectfully say that a generational talent don't even
Uh,
need that other guy around him? Would y'all say that? Would y'all at least come with that? That if you're
go.
that
Okay,
guy,
okay,
if you're
all right,
that
watch
guy,
it.
okay, I
Got
say it
you,
like
bro.
this. Can you like listen to this right here, Barry? Wiley. Barry Sanders, Wiley. Did the Lions have a fucking line?
No, but you didn't
Did the
listen to what I
Lions
just
have
said.
a line at
Keep,
any time? But I'm
hold
just
on,
telling you
go.
No,
about
Keep.
a
no,
Let's
no.
keep the
generational.
argument on
I'm
Y'all
giving y'all.
talking,
defensive
let them
Hold
cook.
on.
players.
Let them
I'm
cook.
Hold,
giving
hold,
y'all a generational talent, though. I'm giving y'all a generational talent. That
Give us a
no,
generational
defensive
talent that
generational
you
talent.
have.
I don't want to hear Brian. What's his name? Barry Sanders. Give us Lawrence Taylor. Give us one of these motherfuckers. Reggie
Not.
White.
But that Lawrence Taylor, you don't. He don't need that. Lawrence Taylor beat the motherfucker in front of him every fucking time,
He
time in,
was
time
on
out.
coke. The motherfucker was on
Oh
drugs.
my God, come on,
hey, hey,
bro.
hey, 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 Q,
So
I,
was
I got you, Q.
everybody in the
I
fucking
got you, Q.
'80s.
I
All
got you,
them
Q. Watch
players
this.
was.
Watch this, Q. Watch this. Hey, no, that's
Damn.
pretty good. Well, hey, Q, watch this. So
Go ahead.
Lawrence Taylor played with 3 linebackers, right? He was defensive end. The linebackers he played, he played outside linebacker, defensive end. The linebackers he played with were all pro. He had a defensive tackle that was all pro. See, y'all don't understand this.
But what I'm saying though, Wiley,
Watch this. Watch this. No,
it
I'm
wasn't a
I'm
matter though,
no,
Wiley.
let me
If he
let
did
me
or
finish.
didn't, that's the
Let
only
me
point
finish.
I'm trying to get home. It wasn't a
I
matter
got
if
let
he
me
did or didn't.
what I'm trying to tell you is if we all agree that Patrick Reed first with us was a generational talent, he had all that around him, and Burns got the same numbers, even though he's getting double teamed and triple teamed sometimes. How can he not be? You're not, either you're gonna say Peppers was or he wasn't. If Peppers wasn't, I agree with you. If Peppers was, then that means your argument is false.
Come on now. That's true shit right there.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's
Now
all I
you
can
the
tell
one
y'all.
putting
No,
emotion in the shit. Cause that, come on,
no,
go. Enough is a damn
it's
enough.
not enough.
Let me
It's
go
not
to look at
emotion, man.
Shaq.
Them guys
Let me
are
go
not
look
in.
at Shaq
They
resume.
not in the same. Yeah, like I say, yeah, I can put the numbers up there. The numbers could be close. A lot of people numbers can be close. And then, but
Yeah,
when you look at the game per game, if you break it down game per game and look at it, it's not even close. I keep telling y'all about this number shit, man. Y'all keep every time everybody turn the argument, they keep bringing numbers into the shit, numbers into the shit. Julius Peppers was a straight impact player, man. At UNC,
that's
the
a
boy
fact.
played two-sport athlete. The boy was a basketball player. He
So
wasn't
so
getting
so
off the
J
top of
issue.
the backboard off the
J
rim.
issue.
What, Q?
Since that's a
He wasn't
fact.
at
Since
some
that.
goddamn time.
Oh, okay, we get it. The bitch big. At
Right.
some point in time, J issue, Gold is not going to acknowledge that we have been a horrible team the last 4 years.
I'm
He
sure.
has
I'm
to. He
sure.
has to acknowledge that.
I'm sure he get it. But when we talk about generational, they gonna stand out regardless.
Yeah.
It's
JSU.
cool.
Check this out. Why did
How can
when
you
when Ron
stand
brought
out
him
if you
in? Ron
horrible?
brought him in. When Ron brought him in, Ron played him as a gunner. He didn't even fucking start, bruh. A generational talent gonna start day one.
Right off the bat. So let me
Go.
just since we going off numbers, let me just go and look at Shaq real quick. Y'all continue.
You got to understand one thing, Go. If the team is shit and everybody around him is shit and he's the one only bright spot on the motherfucker, he is showing you that he is that guy. You just have to look at it. Watch my hand go. One guy is here and the rest of the team is down here. You have to elevate the team to get the best up out of them for them to be on the same playing field. He's above them. He's elevated. The rest of the team been shit. That's
Hey,
not no emotion. That's fact.
one way, y'all can look at it one way. I can look at it another
Right.
way. I'm sitting here
Because
trying
they
to
wear
tell you,
black and
I'm
blue.
not shitting on. Once again, I'm not shitting on Brian
Come
Burns.
on, man.
Please,
Y'all
please, please.
guys.
And I'm not gonna sit there and keep explaining myself that I'm not shitting on Brian Burns because I done said
Yes, you
4
are.
times on this platform. Pay that man. We gotta pay the man. We got no other
But
choice but to pay the man.
but
Pay the man.
you
I
being
said this man is a talent, not
but
a
you being emotional.
generational talent.
You being
No, I'm
emotional
not.
because what I'm
No, I'm
reason
not.
why I said
No, I'm not.
hold on,
How's that
slow,
being emotional?
slow, because you just said that Peppers was generational. Peppers had more to deal with than he did, and his numbers are
You keep
damn
going.
He had
close.
more to
Okay,
deal with.
okay. We know what the numbers
Yeah.
is. We know what the numbers is, Wiley. But if you go back and look at the game, Wiley, you got to put it. You got it's more it's more perspective than the numbers. We
Okay.
can look at the
Okay.
numbers all day long. If you go
All
back
right.
and look at the games and see how impactful he was in the games at certain times, like Jay Issue
Uh
said, sometimes you could tell now you cannot sit there and tell me for the last 2 years that this defense which carried the team, the bright spot for the last 2 years have been the defense. Come the end of the third quarter, all the fourth quarter, them boys disappear. A generational player does not disappear by no
okay.
means.
Thank
Okay.
you,
Then
gullible gabble.
Man, you all
okay.
in the
Let
comments, Q. I don't want to hear this.
look at here. Let's see what he looks like under a great defensive mind. Unlike the clown fucking
Now it's
show
the
that
coach.
we've had.
Now it's the coach. Now it's the
Man,
coach. And
It's
stop
been the
making
motherfucking coach. What you talking about? This
I
nigga
just
has
sat there
not
and said he
had.
had 15 sacks. No, it's about him having coaches.
Come on, G. You being a jackass right now.
This is
Stop.
crazy.
well,
Go ahead, Jay.
I'm gonna tell you something,
Get off
man.
that
I'm gonna tell you
bullshit.
something. You got a lot of guys. Now y'all got to agree with this. It's been it's been generational talent that have not didn't play football until their senior year of high school before they even stepped on the fucking field, and they were dominant because they're just that damn good. I've seen it before, some all the time, man. That's a generational talent. Then they end up
y'all,
being a
y'all,
former
y'all do
athlete,
understand.
get a little
Y'all
bit of
understand
coaching
what
in college.
generational talent is? Do y'all really understand what a
I
generational
don't,
talent is?
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to tell you.
It's players that sustain success for a number of
that's cap.
years. G issue, what the hell you talking about? How the hell is that
Because
crap?
if you keep doing that, Q, I got to put up Shaq. Didn't he, like, ain't he
Oh,
progressing? Like, his numbers
Shaq
going
ain't
up.
had no motherfucking. Shaq ain't had no
No, don't do
goddamn.
that,
Come
Q.
on, man.
You gotta
Whoa,
look at his
he ain't made
record.
a Pro Bowl. He ain't made an All Pro. He ain't made none of that shit.
But his
Okay,
solos was going up every year. Hey, that's what
I
Cap
don't give a fuck
said.
about his
He said
solo because
stay
it ain't
consistent.
equate to
yeah,
no fucking
yeah.
wins.
Q, you
Hey,
said
he
to
done
stay
play what?
consistent.
Hey,
come on,
why
Jay.
Shaq in like is he in his 10th, 11th year? Yeah, he generational then. He generational
Y'all
talent.
bring this bum ass nigga up, and y'all know damn well he a
Y'all
fucking
Generational
said
bum.
it.
talent.
Y'all
Y'all,
said it.
cause y'all gonna
Y'all
try to
know he a
fucking
fucking bum, and this
bum it.
is y'all poster boy for bumming.
Kendall,
Y'all
you
gonna
go
use
and check
Shaq
and see if the
dumbass
team.
Thompson.
Kendall.
You going by the skewed fucking numbers. So go by the
Yep.
numbers and the longevity of a career. And
Yep.
he's an all pro. He's this and that. He's a Hall of Famer. Why you think half them niggas that stayed in the league 18 years or something like that not first ballot Hall of Famer? A generational talent getting in first ballot, bro. No questions asked.
Steve Smith is a generational talent, and you see he hasn't gotten in the first ballot. So I don't want to hear that shit, go. I don't want to hear that. You got to understand what the fuck you talking about when you say generational talent.
That
Yeah.
that's that You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people made the
Understand that.
some people.
T.O. fucking generational talent, third ballot.
Yes, because T.O. was the man when he stepped on the field. You can't say
You
that
have,
about
no, no.
nobody.
Did you hear what you just said? You said a generational talent is a first ballot. Listen to what you're saying.
You know why T.O. You know why T.O. wasn't no first ballot? It didn't have a damn thing to do with his fucking play. It didn't
Let's
have a
get
damn. Come on, dude. Let's get
just
real,
listen.
man.
Just listen to
Let's
what you say.
be real
Not
for a
even
minute.
T.O., not even Steve Smith, Reggie Wayne, and all those guys. They had
Be
to
real
wait.
for be
So
real for a second.
therefore, your argument,
Everybody you
your
just named was
pushback on the
not
argument
because
is
of their play.
invalid. Go.
No.
It's
Yours is.
invalid.
Yours is. Everybody you just named was not because of their fucking play.
Here
Reggie
we
Wayne
go.
was because he's a quiet dude. It was not because of his
Oh,
play.
cause he
T.O. because
quiet.
he's a linebacker.
Oh, here we go. This the funniest shit I ever heard. A nigga that made the
Well,
Hall of Fame cause he quiet.
you must don't know about the Hall of Fame. Like it's almost like running for class president as well.
You
It has a
voted
lot of
in. I know
competition in
that.
it. It's a
Hey,
popularity contest, bro.
So
T.O. was
Q.
the only one that didn't make it because of his actions and off the field shit. But everybody else, come on, stop that shit, go.
So Q.
Nah,
I got a question
can't-
then.
y'all got to
I
get
want
it right, man. Y'all got to get real, man.
I want to keep it on the Panthers, but why did Peyton Manning make the? I mean, he going to the Hall of Fame, ain't he?
Supposedly,
Is he going off numbers or he going off of him being a game changer?
he's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever live. What the hell you talking about, G Issue?
Basically with one ring, they go by that as well. Like how many
He
rings
got
and all
two
that.
rings. What the
Hey,
fuck you
One
talking
was
about,
handed to him.
go?
One was handed to
that
him,
ring with
I
them
don't
ain't
give a
shit.
damn. He
but he
got
wasn't
two
no
rings,
game
man.
changer.
Now y'all determining that it was handing. He went out
Peyton
there and
Manning was not a
played.
game changer to me. Was he a great
Oh
game
my
changer?
He
God,
changed the
Peyton
fucking
Manning.
game.
Omaha. This nigga was at the line of scrimmage out there. Audubon changed the fucking game for everybody. He was an on the
Wow,
field
changing routes.
coach.
Wow, changing
Y'all,
routes with
I
a
ain't even
big
argue.
man.
Y'all boy know
So
what the hell y'all talking
that
about.
put his big neck ass above everybody because he changed the name of a
Come
play.
on, man. Yeah.
Okay,
Come on, man.
He wasn't a
okay,
game changer. He just going,
okay,
bro.
Yeah.
He's going to the Hall of Fame because his
Come
numbers.
on now.
okay.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas
Whoa.
tripping.
And who is? And who
Y'all
is?
niggas tripping.
And his cachet in the league, JSU, and his cachet in the league of who
You
he
know
is,
what,
his popularity and shit. That's
Big
it.
Mike?
That's why
Here
he's
you
gonna
go,
be a
Big
first.
Mike. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the
Whoa.
chat, man.
That's why he's
You
gonna
ain't
be a
lying.
We
first
Open it
talking
ballot
up.
Hall of
about
Famer.
game changers, not
I am
because
not about to argue with these two
we
crazy
talking about
motherfuckers
game
right
changers,
here.
not because you like somebody. Come on now.
Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
y'all
talking
gotta
out the
take that.
side of y'all
Y'all
ass.
gotta take that fanboy shit out of shit. Y'all
So
Uh,
crown Bryce Young. Y'all crown this motherfucker, and then everybody's a generational talent. Everybody,
y-
fuck it,
y-
everybody's a
y'all
generational talent.
y'all
If
niggas
you make it to
said
the
Peyton
NFL,
Manning
you're a
wasn't.
generational talent.
We watched Peyton Manning
you going off
make
numbers?
Reggie Wayne. We watch him make. What the fuck you mean? I watched him during the season. What the
We
hell
going
is
off
y'all
numbers,
talking
Q.
about?
I'm just saying.
Want to be Reggie Wayne? Peyton Manning was throwing him that goddamn ball or not? The motherfucker could catch, bro.
He was getting it. Yeah, he was getting that ball regardless.
Wanna get it?
Fellas,
Logic,
this,
speak some sense
this
into these big-headed
it,
niggas.
if y'all
Whoa.
believe that Peyton Manning wasn't a good player, I ain't saying shit else.
He wasn't.
Nobody didn't say he
He
Overrated.
wasn't a good player. Y'all
Wait,
gotta stop that shit. Let's
he
go
was
ahead
a
and get this shit.
generational talent, Gold.
No, he
Man, the
wasn't.
fucking bomb.
Oh
The
my
nigga was
God.
the nigga was
I
good,
said
but
Peyton
he
Manning
wasn't.
was.
Nah,
Come on,
Q.
bro. Niggas was
Q.
audible and like the niggas was pretending to audible like Peyton Manning on the field. He
that's
changed the
basic skill.
generation.
That's
Oh
basic
my God.
skill.
Never mind. I shut up. Never mind.
Generational talent is Mahomes. Now that's something
Jay,
different. You ain't never
you
seen
don't
that
you
shit.
don't
Whoa.
believe the
You
shit
ain't
that
never
coming out
seen
your
that.
mouth. You
You
don't
ain't
believe the shit that coming
bullshit.
out your fucking mouth
That's
today.
You on
hey,
that
That's
that's
bullshit.
blasphemy.
generational talent right
That's
there.
blasphemy. That shit is fucking blasphemy.
That's
all
generational
right,
talent right
all
there.
right,
He
all right. We
stand
gonna
out.
calm the bullshit down, dog. That's way too much
Oh,
bullshit.
go ahead, go ahead,
Go
Mike. Go
ahead,
ahead,
Mike.
Mike.
First of all, Peyton Manning was not a generational talent.
Hell no.
When he broke the touchdown record twice in his career, but he's not a generational talent. Calm
50
that bullshit down.
touchdowns.
He had an
Y'all
offensive
stop
line.
it.
He had offensive line.
Calm that shit down, bro.
Oh
No, I'm not
Lord.
done. I'm
I'm
not
just doing what
done.
you doing.
I'm not
Hey.
done. I'm not done. You say he had an all-star staff, so he had something like
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill and Travis
Yeah.
Kelce, right?
That
Yeah,
helped him.
a duo. Calm that shit the fuck down, bro. Now let's go back to what we was talking about, Brian Burns and Julius Peppers, because that's what I want to put you niggas in the box for. You can't compare Brian Burns and Julius Peppers,
Thank
because
you.
naturally they don't even play the same damn position. Julius Peppers was drafted as a defensive end because his natural position is defensive end. You know that bull rushing shit? Brian Burns never had to do that. He's the outside linebacker. You can only compare him to niggas like Hassan Reddick. Why are y'all doing some shit like that? At
Hey,
least compare the nigga to something that he actually plays like or a position he naturally supposed to play. He's doing these
Thank
numbers,
you, Mike.
Julia Pepper's numbers at the beginning of his career. He's doing that in a position that's not even naturally his. That sounds like he's an outstanding generational talent. So let's calm this shit the fuck down.
Talk
We
again,
got
baby. Say it
we we
again.
got we gotta wait to this year when he plays his natural position to see how much of a generational talent he is. Y'all can't tell a man like, look, we want you to come in the NFL. I know you don't play this position, and we know you too small to play this position, but we gonna make you play it anyway. He puts up 38, nearly 40 sacks compared to some Hall of Famers, and you call him a non-generational talent?
Thank you.
The fuck are we talking about? That's apples and boats. You can't compare the two. They're not even edible. Stop it.
you said
At
apples ain't
least
edible?
no apples, like what I mean, computers, apples and bolts. Cause y'all go back all the way to Julius Peppers to try to prove a point. Brian Burns is the new school. Julius Peppers is a Hall of Famer. Stop trying to compare the two.
You said generational talent. The
Because
definition,
because the reason why he's generation is because how many players can you draft outside of their position and they put up that much production? That's all I'm saying. I mean, you take him as an outside linebacker. This is the year we're supposed to see what he really can do. But he was drafted as an outside linebacker, so forced to play defensive ends and have nearly 40 sacks since he's been in the league in his first years. If you play that position and you not been playing that position all of college, all of high school, you doing something phenomenal just because you keeping up with the rest of the league. The fact that that's not your natural position, but you always double digit sacks almost every year. Like, what are we talking about? I heard somebody say 15 sacks, he wouldn't be generational. Hassan Reddick had 16 sacks this year, and he led all outside linebackers with 16 sacks. I'm not saying the nigga's TJ Watt, but he don't play TJ Watt's position.
No, you're wrong, bro. He does. T.J. Watt plays outside linebacker.
In Pittsburgh, I'm sorry, I said TJ, I meant to say JJ because that's what
Okay,
somebody
all
said
right.
in the chat.
Okay, all right.
Somebody
Just
said
making sure.
JJ because they
Yeah.
said JJ was a generational talent, but
Oh,
JJ Watt was
JJ?
defensive end. That's what they
Oh,
said
hell
So
no.
so
in
so
the
Mike.
chat.
So Mike, can I hear what Carolina Logic got to say about this? Go ahead, Logic.
Absolutely, I'm done.
because listen, you guys said generational talent. You used that word. You said generational talent.
Mm-hmm.
The definition of talent is somebody they're not only good, but they change the way the game is played. You can't name one person on the Carolina Panthers that do that currently right now. So if you're gonna say it, you can say elite. You can say elite because I'm a Florida State guy, so I love Brian Burns. Brian Burns is elite, but is he a game changer right now in this state of mind? No, he is not. So you might want to change the definition. Don't say generational talent because that's a big thing. That's a rare
I,
breed you're talking about.
I
Say
fuck with
elite.
that. He on top of that. He right about that. He right
Yes,
about
sir.
that. But in that case, some of the niggas y'all mentioned as generational talent ain't generational talents.
Hey, you ain't hearing no names came out my mouth.
I ain't
Let's take
mentioned
some of
nobody. I ain't mentioned nobody. All I wanted to do was just
the
tell you what the definition is. I ain't mentioned
facts,
nobody.
because the only one y'all mentioned that we can consider possibly generational talent would have been Patrick Mahomes. Julius Peppers, he's not generational talent. He's just a monster because he did what Lawrence Taylor did, the one that changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now we've had
so
some people on there. Cam was generational for what he was.
facts. Don't give it to him when nobody say Cam was generational. That's my
Absolutely.
nigga.
That's not a question. That's not a question at all. Absolutely. But right now, Nah, there's some people that's elite. There's some people that's got some potential. JC got potential to be there just the way he played, but he ain't there right now. Brian Burns is the closest right now by far, but he ain't that. He's elite. I'll give him that. He's absolutely elite.
Brian Burns has an opportunity to become Von Miller if he ever really clinches in his natural position. I really feel that way.
Do you think
Future Hall of
if he
Famer, Von
That,
Miller.
that's what I said, and I mean
Damn.
that shit. If you
Mm.
put, cause like it's so hard. People, if you ain't played football before, it's gonna
Mhm.
sound like I'm talking bullshit. But it is so difficult to learn and perform in a position that you haven't played none in your life. You know what I
Actually,
mean? Like,
I agree with you, Mike. I just had to make sure I put the future Hall of Famer in there for niggas like Goat who can't hear too damn well.
look, yo, it's hard as fuck when you gotta play a position that you never played before, and then you just throw like, all right, we gonna make you do this. Like, if you put a left tackle at right tackle, you'll see the difference in his game. Like, he's nowhere near the same player, nowhere near. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if you put an outside linebacker and put him a deep,
Hold up, Mike. Now you have those exceptional guys. That's when you talking in generational talent that can play both at a high level. This just that damn good. But they, like I said, they don't grow on trees. Just like motherfucker said, you can't shake a tree and find a big man that's worth a fuck. That's even a star when you talking about big men. When you talking about the line, defensive and offensive line, you talking about different people, bruh. You talking about you just cause you a big motherfucker don't mean you can play in a position on the line.
I
That's
feel what
true.
you're saying, Goat, but it's
That's
sometimes
true.
it feels like you have underplayed the concept of how much help Julius Peppers really had. When I
I
was
try
listening
to
to
tell him, Mike. I
like
try to
like
tell him, Mike.
like people gotta
He won't
understand
listen
like
to that.
that
Oh
defensive line
Lord.
was like Monsters Inc. My nigga, like there was nothing but goons on that bitch. Yeah, like
Yes.
all four
Only
of
thing with
them,
that is, I don't
everybody was
know.
eating, bro. It was the
I don't know.
Kraken, and it was some more motherfuckers. Like release anything, everybody was
What
killing on that defensive line.
you say, Logic?
Okay, and
Listen,
so
I was
that's
just
just
saying
like
is that
that's the one time
Hold
we
on,
had a
go.
line
hold on.
just like
I,
Philly. But Julius Pepper was gonna get his regardless, y'all.
yeah,
I
but I
mean,
don't
let's
think in the definition goes with it when it's saying, uh, you know, this guy is a generational talent because of the people around him, or this guy is a generational talent because of the lack of people around him. It specifically says the player. He is
the
the
player.
player changes the team. So it don't matter how many world beaters you got around you. If you are the man, regardless if you got two people to the left of you or you got nobody and you the only person the face of the team. If you are still
Hmm.
producing at a high elite, world beating and everybody recognizes you as the man in the entire league, then that's when you generational.
All right,
That's a
then. So
generational
give me an
talent.
example of somebody on the defensive line that did that with no help.
I don't think you could, because everyone that was great had
I
somebody beside them.
I know, Q. I did that on purpose. I know,
I hate to
Q.
say it.
That
I
was
hate to
on
say
JJ,
it.
purpose.
I
That
don't
was
see
on
where that's
JJ,
purpose.
going.
That was on purpose.
JJ,
Really?
at a point in time, JJ didn't have nobody at
Oh, come
Javon
on.
Curve.
Q,
Um,
Q, what
you
happened,
can
cuz?
you can you can keep naming them,
JJ
bro.
Watt. JJ Watt, you can say he had, okay,
No,
4 years
in
without
Texas.
Clowney.
In a
Four
Texas
years
Texas.
4 years without Clowney, and when he got Clowney, he kept the same level.
That's bullshit.
The cat JJ Watt is a freak.
Man,
He's a freak athlete,
JJ ain't
man.
doing that by
what
himself. You don't do that.
what do they
So,
call Javon Curse? The freak. When he was old, when he was in Tennessee, when he was in Philly, he just put in work, bro. He did the same shit.
okay. Oh,
That's
man,
what we talking about.
tell me about that defensive line they had, though, dog. Tell me about that, go.
But
Mm-hmm.
but
Tell me
it's
about
like
that
me and
defensive
Mm-hmm.
line they had,
Logic
go.
just said though. But it's like me and Logic just said. When and I told y'all, superstar, generational talent equals that guy. Y'all talking about the player though. It don't matter about who around it. If he don't
So
have nobody, or if he do,
what if we
he
tell
still
you a couple of
still over there
superstars,
productive.
who had longevity end up becoming a generational talent?
I'm gonna give you an
That's
example. I'm gonna give you an
okay,
example, a
okay.
hometown
You
example.
know what? I'll
Remember,
walk with that, Q. When you're a superstar and you can become a generational talent. But a generational talent steps out on that field, he is the guy off the bat, his rookie year. That I mean, y'all gotta understand who these type of motherfucking people are, and they don't come along every day.
You're right. I'm just saying when you got motherfuckers on the defensive line that you got two motherfuckers demanding double teams, it's kind of hard not to get off. That's all I'm
Wait,
saying.
wait,
You
wait,
still
wait,
gotta
wait,
beat your
wait.
man. You still gotta
Kendall,
beat your man in front of you, don't you, Mike?
Kendall.
You're
Didn't
right.
didn't
But if you
didn't they
but if
say?
you
Hold on,
Julius Peppers, how
hold
you
on,
not gonna
Mike.
beat the man in front of you?
So,
That's what I'm saying. That's the point.
look,
He put the
Kendall,
motherfucker in front of them every time, all
Hold,
the
hold
time.
did,
on, y'all. Jay Issue got something to say. Hold on.
didn't they say that Peppers had help on that line?
Facts.
Yes.
So do Burns got Brown or he don't? Is Brown
Oh,
there?
one nigga. I know
No,
you
I don't
ain't
give a
stopped this
damn.
for
No,
one
I don't give a
nigga.
damn.
no,
Y'all
right.
said
Yeah.
Oh
y'all said
my
he had
god.
No, I
people
got this.
Yeah.
beside him,
I got
right?
this. I got this. I got
Y'all
this.
said he had people beside him, right?
Pause.
So Burns
Brown
got
Pause.
help.
ain't even. Brown can't even
So
be the best at his
Hold
position
on.
right now,
First of
bro.
all, first
Q.
of
He
all,
in the top.
first,
Burns don't
Stop
got
that
Brown.
shit, Q. He in the top 100. He in the top 100.
Yep.
He ain't even in the top five at
Man,
D
y'all
tackle
started
right
that
now.
bullshit, bruh.
wait. I can't believe I heard that shit. Chris Jenkins was top three in his
Yes,
position.
it was. Yes, it
Chris
was.
Jenkins was
See,
top
they
three in
don't
his
know. They don't
position
know.
through the
They
whole
don't know.
NFL, my guy. Don't you
Please
ever
tell
So
him,
compare
Mike.
y'all
Derrick
don't want
Brown
Brown.
to
Please
Chris
Y'all don't
tell
want
this
Jenkins.
Brown.
nigga, man.
Y'all don't want
They
Brown
don't
since he
have
in
no.
top five.
I
That's
don't
what
want
they
to
No,
hear
said.
that
what I'm
bullshit
saying
on
is he
television.
hasn't elevated to the level where Peppers had all generation. He had a guy there.
Bruh,
Chris
we
Jenkins
talking
was a
Burns got a
made
guy too.
man.
Burns
Bro,
got
we
a guy
talking
too.
about
Like,
a bigger version of
Oh,
Aaron Donald without the athletics. That's what we talking about. We talking about Chris fucking Jenkins.
Y'all
We're
said a
not talking
guy
about a nigga that
beside a
can't.
guy.
Yo, Derek Brown is
Now
nowhere
y'all
near Chris
changing it.
Jenkins, bro. He's nowhere near. He's
Nope.
nowhere near.
Just say y'all don't want Brown.
I
Just
need
say that. Just say that.
alcohol. I just need
Bro,
alcohol. That's what
I
the
need
fuck
a
I
Hey,
need.
blunt.
take some
This
strong
nigga
shit.
talking out here.
We need
How
that.
old are you?
Man, y'all
Have
making me
you been
drink.
following this
What
team for
my age
years?
got to do with what
I,
Q
I just
said?
want to
Q
know how
said
long you've been
y'all. Well,
following the team, sir. I
matter of
just
fact,
want to know.
y'all said Peppers had a guy beside him. So
No,
y'all
no,
He
saying
Peppers,
had
Brown. So
two.
Peppers
He
had a
had three
few.
so
guys
y'all
beside him,
so y'all saying
Peppers had
Brown
a
and
don't
Dan
few.
Morgan.
all because Brown in the top five. Burns don't got a guy beside him. That's what
J
y'all
issue.
saying.
J
Yo,
issue. Pump the
yo,
brakes.
yo,
He
yo.
had Will with the spoon, Dan Morgan, Chris Jenkins. He had Mike Rucker, Brinson Buckner, all on this line. On the front seven was freaking phenomenal.
Q, I
Bruh,
wouldn't give a
the,
damn. Burns got a guy beside him. Y'all talking about a
bro,
guy beside
bro,
a guy.
he just named six motherfuckers and you just talking about one guy that's not even
I don't
top
give a
10
damn.
at his
I
position.
don't give a
Sit
damn.
down.
That's a guy.
Sit down. Sit
Come
down.
on, bruh.
That's a guy.
Out of here. Bro,
Like I said, did you see
even the
Will with the
backfield was,
spoon
nigga,
and
even the
Dan
backfield
Morgan?
had Chris Gamble. Like the
Did,
backfield had work,
And
nigga.
Burns got
Mike,
Dante Jackson and
Mike, can you
What?
please tell this nigga how good Will Witherspoon and Dan Morgan was on that field, along
What?
with that front four?
Bro, that front seven was the scariest front seven that Carolina ever dreamed of. Matter of fact, I will go out on the way and say that front seven would challenge the 85 Bears. I don't know if you realize that, but that's how fucking good they were. I mean, historically dominant. There was no way in hell we can compare the defense that we had with Brian Burns to that fucking defense. So we're not about to be like, he got Brown beside him. Nigga, he had an arsenal. Do you imagine going to war with a tank, a nuclear warhead, and an atom bomb, and then have more help on top of that? And you gonna try to talk about a grenade like Derek Brown? What are we
I'm just trying
doing?
to match y'all
There's
energy.
levels to it, G. G,
I
there's
feel
levels
it.
to it, bro.
It's
Q,
not
Come
even
on.
close
I
to
know the
the.
coaching was doing Burns bad. I'm just trying to meet y'all energy.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
Boy,
trying to
you
meet
had
y'all
me
energy. That's
scared. Are you had me scared for a second, boy?
They on that bullshit. He on that bullshit.
That bullshit.
Hey, every roster ain't perfect. Now you got to build towards that.
I feel that, but nigga, that defense back in that day, that was damn near perfection. I swear to God, it was. I
Yes,
ain't never
sir.
seen something so goddamn scary. And to put it on the
Hey,
Carolina uniform, nigga,
hey, hey, Jay.
back in
Hey,
the day when I
hey,
was young.
Yeah.
hey,
Yep, it's crazy.
remember they also had Ricky Manning, the other boy on the other side too.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Manor and all that.
Mike
Man,
Minner. Yes, sir. You better talk,
Warrington,
Logic.
Buckner. Good
Yes,
nigga,
God.
sir.
nigga, look, I just got
Boy,
chills
we had
thinking
some
about them
dog.
days, bro.
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
sir.
this
I
boy
miss
got me
them
excited.
days.
Who had
I
Oh,
missed
I
that
miss them
too.
days.
I know you
Man,
miss
we
it.
got to get back. I'm like look at that. I'm over here. I got chill bumps, man.
I'm
Damn.
telling you, me too.
Yes,
But you
sir.
know what? But like Carolina Logic said, if we gonna call, we can't say generational talent. We can't say it. We can say it. I think he has a chance to be once he gets back in his natural position. I think once he's the outside linebacker consistently and he ain't got to do defensive end shit, I think we'll see the best of him. But that's what scares me about this 3-4. And it makes me
Yeah, you're right.
happy that Brian Burns gonna be where he's gonna be at. But I know the learning curve from going from 4-3 to 3-4 for Derek Brown is gonna be different. Cause he's never played a 3-4. He's been 4-3 his whole career. So
Come
what
on
you
now.
basically did is you gave Brian Burns his freedom to put handcuffs on Derek Brown.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that because we played some 3-4, and Brian Burns played 3-4 in college. So I'm just trying to understand what this is about here.
No,
We
I'm
got to make
saying
sure
Derek.
we're accurate though.
No, I'm saying Brian Burns is going to be elite in the 3-4. I'm worried
Yeah,
about Derek Brown being in the 3-4 consistency.
yeah. They're gonna
I,
put him
Consistently.
at they're gonna
but
put him at
Mike,
defensive end.
Y'all
Let
don't
me
see
see
I'm
the
what
a
sack
happened
numbers
here.
changing in that?
I hope that's what they do, but
who
I'm
sack.
just
You talking about
Look
Brian
it up.
Burns sack numbers?
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I think that Brian Burns sack numbers is going to go from 12 and a half to over 15 plus
I
this
agree.
past year.
I agree.
And it's because Everall is going to have him in different situations where he coming over more than he was when he was having to put his finger in the dirt, man, and try to make it happen.
Ooh,
He gonna be
ooh,
coming
right
off that
there.
edge, bro.
Q, you hit the nail on the head because earlier I heard the GOAT say some bullshit talking about why are we talking about coaching. Well, nigga, they water. Well, nigga, because it takes coaching to make sure the motherfucking player is all over the field to get them extra motherfucking sacks. Micah Pearson wouldn't be the monster that he was if he had that defensive coordinator and Cowboys giving that nigga the freedom to move around and do what he do. To cause that havoc, to cause that damage. We had Matt Rule in them boys.
But look, Mike. So
Oh,
After
have
so
that,
mercy.
so when we far back with drafting or making our roster, you know how far back we is. We could have drafted Jalen Carter if we had a quarterback, and that would have helped out Brian Burns' issue. I mean, get him a teammate. If
I
we didn't
mean,
have
they
to
could have
focus on the
re-signed
quarterback, we
Hassan
would have
Reddick.
got Jalen Carter.
They could have re-signed Hassan Reddick if they didn't want to put all that money
Nah,
in
they
Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. But they shot themselves in the leg when you try to get two bums as quarterbacks.
yeah, but you see what
Yeah.
happened with that? They didn't even re-sign him. So what I'm saying is, if we far back with drafting our guy, we could have got Jalen Carter.
Facts, but that's
Somebody, hey, turn your YouTube off.
That's probably
That's
happened.
Mike.
no somebody calling. My fault. I had to ignore
Okay,
the phone call.
I got you.
But yeah, but I get what you're saying. But what I do realize is there was multiple times that they could have made sure Brian Burns got help. There was no way in hell I would have let Hassan Reddick leave that locker room. I don't give a
What
damn
you
what
talk?
anybody
You talk
says.
about that motherfucker from Nebraska now? He thought that he was the reason why he could get some of these boys coming in from Baylor and Temple. He wanted to have the Temple Panthers. You forgot?
He did. And we took that ass down the motherfucking rankings.
That's fact.
We had to go pray to a temple for a football coach.
That is 100% fact.
Man, but we had Hassan Reddick and Stephon Gilmore at the same damn time.
Oh, don't make me even.
Yeah, we
You about to
could
make me puke, Mike. Don't do that.
Well,
Don't you
I
don't.
mean, we did. They was both on the roster. They was there. And because he wanted
Oh,
Sam Donald and Baker Mayfield to stick around, they went bye-bye. And
so
Hassan Reddick wanted to stay. He just wanted to get paid like he deserved to get paid. But that white boy Sam Donald, y'all was fucking with him.
Hmm. And ready to ask for that much money.
It was only 50 million that he got signed for.
oh
That was
Lord.
it. It was only they only signed him for 50 million. That's all.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna tell you like this. What us not having the players that we should have, is that on a guy like a GM for not having these guys in place where we could have that level of talent? I mean, how y'all boys feel about that?
It's Tepper fault for not seeing that. Like if you come in as an owner, you supposed to look at that roster and give the keys to your general manager. You didn't even do that. So now we push back even further. We been talking about this, Q. Like
Okay, wait. I'm glad y'all
He got
said
a
that
point.
too.
He got
I
a
Yeah,
don't
I'm
point.
glad y'all
I
said that.
don't
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
so
don't
gonna
think
and a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel
yeah
like that. I told y'all from the gate that Scott hands was tied, been tied. I said
yeah
this nigga
okay.
should have took the fucking job.
Okay, so
I don't think fans realize how far back we are. As like looking at the roster, I don't think fans understand how far back we are.
I'm gonna push back on you. I don't think we as far as back as y'all think.
All right.
Let me tell you why. We are missing two key notes on our defense: a middle linebacker and another defensive end.
Keep
Even though
going. Keep going.
Q got me stuck on this dude from Oregon and telling me that he can be something special because he an Oregon fan. I'm taking it in. I'm taking it in. But you
Guess
said
what else, Mike?
what up, bro?
Wiley was telling me today that our middle linebacker core, our entire linebacker core, is not as bad as you think.
It
Now,
might
Wiley,
not be. But the problem is we haven't had a football coach in fucking years, so we don't
No,
know.
no. Hey, Mike, check
Oh
this out,
Lord.
Mike. Check this
go
out,
ahead,
Go
go
Mike.
ahead,
ahead.
Wiley.
So
But
I looked it up. I looked it up today, Mike. We have the our linebacker core is ranked number 2 on PFF. The only one team has a higher graded linebacker duo than us. Now,
hold,
this
hold on,
linebackers,
wait.
hold on.
Yeah,
Their
number
linebackers
two?
in the yes, their
I
linebackers
couldn't believe it
and I,
myself.
their
I don't believe
linebackers
it.
individually ranked higher than us. But if you put Lubu and Shaq together, they number 2, Doc. I looked at
Okay,
PFF
see,
top 32. Go ahead.
I hate that because every time I hear Shaq, I puke in my mouth.
Hey, out of hey, out of 32, he's ranked number 21. If Lubu's ranked number 13,
So do you
there's
believe
a
that, Wally?
yes. Don't lie, brother. Numbers.
Okay. So
Okay, all right.
PFF is
Okay, now listen.
100% accurate of everything that they done. Okay. I get you.
No,
All right, listen. Let me push
go
back on
ahead.
that because we got to think about the linebacker core now. It's Frankie Louvu and Brian Burns.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no. No, I'm talking about linebackers. I'm talking about middle. You're gonna
middle.
put
So
those
Shaq
guys.
Thompson and Frankie Louvu, they saying those two guys are it. Now Frankie Louvu can coverage, and Frankie Louvu is not bad against the run at all.
Yeah,
Shaq
but what I'm
Thompson, he a punk.
even even with that, even with that, the numbers don't lie, bro. I didn't think I was
I
surprised
can't
myself.
believe you, Wally.
I am,
Now
man.
look, let's put this out here.
While you got to start with these numbers. You still have to pass the eye test as well. The numbers. I keep telling y'all the numbers can be skewed. Just like the example we gave, like you can have a wild out one game, and then you can go on a 4 or 5 game skid. I mean, so the numbers can be skewed. These guys have to
Man,
be impactful in each game, each quarter,
So according to what you're saying,
and we're
so
not
all
wait,
of the
getting that
hold
every
on, hold
time.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hold
According
on.
to what you're saying, then all those other linebackers above them, right? Duos, they suck because obviously their numbers not better than these guys, and they're playing half-ass.
You talking about the rookies?
No, I'm talking about the NFL, the top 32 linebackers. Now that remember now that means there's 64 of those jokers. We have in the top 32 of those, we have number 13 and number 21. No team, excuse me, one team has a group of linebackers higher than that, and they had number 9 and number 12. So that's it, bro. Everybody else had one guy, and then a guy way down or nowhere on the top 32.
okay, I can understand that. Well, see, when you talk about linebacker cores, you talk about a high number one person. You got to think about it. There's a lot of 4-3s. There's a lot of 4-3s. So like for instance, San Fran, their middle linebacker is second to none. Do we agree?
Yeah, he ranked number 2.
Yeah. So him being, you know what I mean, the top linebacker in a 4-3 system, who's going to
But remember,
outdo that
but
linebacker core?
remember, he got somebody beside him though. That guy ain't in the top 32.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
See, it's like this. I can shoot numbers to y'all. I can shoot numbers to y'all all day long. But like I said, the people who judge this shit sometimes this and that, and they look at the eye test, they look at a whole lot of different things, and that's why some of these guys wins and losses. It's all kinds of categories. That's why these guys don't make Pro Bowls. That's why these guys don't make this team and that team, all this and that team, because it's other shit than just numbers that go along with it.
We
Stat
have
sheet
the
Okay,
counts.
best.
I'm not throwing the stat, and I'm not
Go ahead,
throwing the
say it,
stat
say
sheet
it, say
away.
it.
I'm not throwing that away, but it's still other shit that go in with it.
Listen, so technically you can say the same thing about Peyton Manning then, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was saying too.
When he was with the
Because look,
Indianapolis Colts,
why they gonna
everybody
why they
loves
gonna
him.
look
He's
at
so
him?
good. He's so
He
good.
got he got
But
he got one
what
ring, right?
You got 2 rings.
He got one. To me, he got one.
he got rings, but he also had Marvin Harrison. He also had Reggie Wayne. He also had Dallas Clark. So
But yeah, he
he
had
ain't getting those
Emmanuel
numbers by
Sanders. He
himself.
had
So
Demarius
them,
Thomas.
Hold on. He had more than that too. He had Marshall Falk. He had Andrew James. All these guys are
Edge and James, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
all these guys are Hall of
yeah,
Famers. Go ahead.
Would they be
yeah,
Hall of Famers
yeah,
without Peyton?
yeah.
Would they?
And
No.
hold up, they didn't do shit. The Tony
That's
got
why.
that
That's why
defense
I
right.
asked the question. That's why I asked the question.
Cause that's what I'm about to ask. Like, would they be Hall of Famers without Peyton?
No.
So that argument is invalid. We should take that out the scenario because without
Yeah,
Peyton, they wouldn't be Hall of Famers.
Indy was kicking ass in their division, but when Tony came over there and got that defense right, oh, they went to another level.
Facts. But another thing I'm gonna say though, we gotta remember the person that stopped Peyton from getting the rings was only Tom Brady. You
Yeah.
know, the GOAT.
When you have a Michael
I get
Jordan
that.
blocking you, Patrick Ewing,
I get that.
your ass ain't gonna ever get a fucking ring.
Like, and we know as Charlotte, as
Right.
being Carolina, Charlotte Hornets, we know we had a good lineup in the Hornets back in the day when Michael Jordan was there. But we won't gonna see no fucking ring with that nigga around.
We
Peyton
had it
lucky he
before
got.
Mike.
Sure.
No, we had it before Mike when we
Oh
had Alonzo Mourning,
well,
Larry Johnson, you
yeah,
guys.
yeah, exactly. Where the whole East was a beast.
I'm telling you,
The East was
you
the
had
shit then.
Shaq, Penny Hardaway. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, the
Michael
East
Jordan
was
was
the
there.
shit then. Now the West is the shit, but the East was hell to get
Facts, it
back
was.
in that
But
day.
Shaq
Yes,
didn't get no
sir.
ring with Penny Hardaway. Shaq couldn't get past Jordan either.
He got
You
back
had to get
Jordan
past
James
Hey,
when
the
Jordan
Jordan.
only
You
reason
came
why I
had
back
to
and
say
get
won
that
past
because
45.
I
Penny.
think
You had to
sometimes
get through
y'all seen a
Isaiah.
quarterback throw a damn slant and a nigga take it for 80 yards and he get the credit for it.
Exactly.
You talking
Wait,
about
hold up.
inflated
Wait,
stats?
wait, wait, wait.
That's
Ain't
that's the
nobody
biggest.
complain when Patrick Mahomes hit Tyreek Hill and he took that bitch from 10 to 90 yards. Y'all call Patrick Mahomes a generational talent.
I ain't call nobody that. That's
Cause he took
y'all.
it sideways,
I
Mike. He
called
took it
that nigga a
sideways,
generational
so
talent.
Oh, because he threw it sideways. That's why. Okay. All right.
yeah,
My
that's what it was.
Nah,
They
he
ain't never
different.
seen that before.
That nigga
That's what
different.
it
Hey,
was.
don't play with Holmes like that. Y'all know he different.
Look, nah, I'm just saying, like,
Go ahead.
Mahomes is talented, but Joe Burrow done beat that man 4 times. I'm not exactly about to act like that nigga's a
Joe
god.
Burrow,
Fuck y'all.
Joe Burrow is a dog too. Joe Burrow
Facts,
is
he
a
is
dog too.
all.
That's why I told you. You got all them dogs up there, the AFC, that's getting ready. That's I ain't gonna be doing nothing but fighting each other for the next 5 years.
I am
Right.
so happy we in the
So you might as well
NFC.
get
And
ready for that shit.
who walking out with the rings? Since he ain't a
I'm gonna tell
generational
y'all.
talent, who walking out with the rings?
I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. If I had a Joe
Nigga, he
Burrow
got
at
2.
quarterback, I wouldn't give a flying fuck what anybody say. Y'all could kiss my ass. We would be competing for championships with a defense like what we got. With a Joe Burrow, ah shit.
Because we
We look.
had Jake Delhomme. We had Jake. We had Jake Delhomme, nigga.
Hey,
we,
don't, hey, don't, don't do that. Don't do that.
we
No,
had
let
Jake
him do it,
though.
Molly. Let him
You
do it.
know
He been
why?
You
talking bullshit. Let him do it.
exactly right on that. You exactly right on that, Q. If you had a Joe Burrow and the defense that we have right now, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Let's
We'll be
go.
hosting Lombardi trophies every
Look at that
fucking
boy.
year.
That boy got sacked 10 fucking times with that punk ass, whack ass offensive line that he got. If he had the
and still
offensive line that
won.
we got now, oh my goodness.
And he
Hold on,
still
hold on,
won. The Titans
hold on.
sacked that nigga. The Titans sacked him 10 times in one game and still lost. Do you know how much ice you gotta have in your veins?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
and he almost beat Patrick again to get him from the Super Bowl if it wasn't for that dumbass defensive player making that bum ass play. This nigga's something different. So
That's
Patrick,
something
he
different.
is generational when it comes to, I guess, the way he throws the ball. But I'm not about to act like this motherfucker can't be beaten when I see the white boy do it 3, 4 times.
Okay, all right. Listen up, guys. Hey, Jake Malone, when we got him, Jake Malone came in he came in throwing 67% when he came to us. The problem is when we got him, initially he was still completing at a high percentage. But we keep forgetting that we lost Muhammad. And then we were shit. And we keep
Who
talking about
fault was
Jake
that though,
Malone
Wiley?
enough.
No, wait,
They
wait,
didn't
wait, wait,
want to
wait,
pay.
wait. No,
That
no,
wasn't
no, because we still
that,
almost won that Super Bowl. That was John
that
Casey's
go back
fault.
that go back to the Panthers management, like we were saying.
It does.
They didn't want
It
to pay
does.
him.
No,
But
no, it wasn't that.
we
Yeah, you're right. It was Marty's fault
That ain't got a
because we
damn.
got
You had the talent on the team, and now you don't
yes,
want to pay it.
now
right.
listen,
Because
listen
we
though,
got.
but listen,
Go ahead.
listen. We still almost won that Super Bowl. We gotta remember John Casey fucked up that kick.
No,
You gotta
no,
remember,
no,
Drake
no, no,
Malone
no,
had
no.
that Super Bowl.
No, it ain't. It wasn't just that. Remember, Fox didn't let Jake Malone throw one pass in the first half.
That
Think about
too.
that. You
That
didn't go
Boy
to.
too.
You
running
went
the
to Super
whole
Bowl and
damn
you got
time with
the
Davis.
whole half. The whole half. Come on, Doc.
Hey yo, that's what Kyle Shanahan had did when he went against Kansas City. He didn't let Jimmy Garoppolo throw one pass. And then at the end of the halftime, San Francisco was up. Debo Samuel was averaging 7 yards per carry. And then at the end of the half, he was like, "All right, Jimmy, I want you to win this." I thought that was the dumbest shit I ever saw.
What's that? That's almost like Pete Carroll and Beast Mode. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm
make
telling you, you
make
see what's winning,
the
keep
smartest.
doing
Yeah,
it.
they try to make the smartest shit like the most damn uh simple shit out to be the hardest shit in the world.
I'm telling you, you see how the fuck you winning. Keep doing this shit. It's working, stupid.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it till they stop you.
Hey, so when we got the Super Bowl, I'm talking about 2003. We went through
Mhm.
Philly because we let Jake throw the ball. Went through Philly because we let our defensive backs do what they do. And people keep forgetting Manny and them took Philly's receivers out of the game. We could have done the same thing with the damn Patriots. They didn't really have good receivers. And then Fox got scared. I'm just saying, we have to look at each individual situation and what it is. Now, people keep forgetting our defense got us there. Those fucking generational guys we keep talking to me, not generational, really good players that we had on the defensive line that was helping Peppers do what he do.
You're them
But they
elite
don't want to
dude.
talk. Watch it. Watch it. They don't want to talk about that because this reason. When we played in the Super Bowl, every time the Patriots wanted to run the ball and do something positive, they went to Pepper's side, but Peppers was a rookie. They want to talk about it because that makes Peppers look bad. But the truth ain't nothing but the truth.
It is the truth. Julian Peppers was not good at stopping a run. It's facts. He was not. And we didn't have we had a linebacker core, but on that side it was weak to stop the run. And that was very legit. The problem was when the game was in our hands, like you just said, John Fox was scared. He coached very nervous. He coached very timid. But we seen coaches do that a lot. Like Kyle Shanahan did it twice. He did it once in San Fran and he did it in Atlanta.
That's the reason why they call us the cataract. Yeah, what they call them, cataract. Oh, excuse
Cardiac,
me,
cardiac,
cardiac,
cardiac.
cardiac cats. Because Fox always did not trust the team, and the team came back because of the players we had. We had the team, but he didn't have the confidence to get it done. And then we screwed ourselves by making decisions that we made. Like the next year, Steve broke his leg. Fucking Muhammad had an all pro year. The next year, we asked Muhammad to take a pay cut. And he left.
Mhm.
And then we didn't have nobody to replace him. What? Now I'm going to give you another lesson. All that bullshit we talking about, D Hop, we did this before. That's called Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn was a fucking dude. He killed our locker room. We don't need to do that shit again. Leave D Hop alone. Let these young guys develop, and we can be all right. When we want
They
to make
don't
that
have the
decision,
patience.
jump
They
on
don't
them.
have the patience, Wiley. They don't have the
You got
patience.
you got to.
They
That's
don't
the
have the
only
patience.
reason.
They don't have the
Well,
patience. They want
and
your owner don't got the patience. Your owner don't
he
got the
do,
patience.
he does. What
Your
I'm
owner
saying,
don't got
nobody.
the patience. No, no, the fuck
No,
he don't. He didn't have the
no.
patience to sit at
The
9. He didn't have the patience
only
to sit at 9. He didn't have the patience to sit at 3. He don't have the patience.
no.
He
What
don't
I'm
have
trying
the
to say
patience.
is, what I'm trying to say is this: the people that are podcasters and the fans keep saying, "Hey, we need to get D Hop." No, leave that motherfucker alone. Let
That,
D
that,
Hop
that,
go
that,
do
that,
what he do.
man,
Go
we can
ahead.
sit here and talk all day. They ain't gonna listen to what the fuck we got to say. Your owner has made all these decisions up till now and got us in the position that we are, that we in. He's the reason for the five fucking wins last 3 years in a row and 7 wins last year. He is
Yo,
solely
can I talk
100%.
shit? Can I talk shit to Mr. Boombastic?
Yeah, talk shit to him.
Mr.
Like,
Boombastic.
yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah. Hold on a second.
it's got about you got about a decade of this man Shaq not doing shit. If he comes this year and he shows the fuck out, only thing we can say to that nigga, well, fucker, it's about fucking time. We didn't gave your ass $100 million to do nothing. Why should we give a shit about not talking about a nigga that's not did shit when we gave this nigga so much money, Mr. Boombastic? I'm talking to you because you keep coming with this Shaq Thompson bullshit, and I'm tired of hearing about this lame ass nigga. You know what I mean? People are like, he's not a bum. Yes, he is. Let's call it like it is. Solo sacks, that nigga had 40 solo sacks last year. Let's think about that. 40 solo sacks. I'm pretty sure I got a cousin that could do better than that, and he a retard in prison. So, Mr. Boombastic, keep that Shaq Thompson shit to yourself. And if you have his jersey, do me a favor, either burn it or floss your ass with it. Thank you.
Shit, God almighty.
The man, the burner
Golly,
jersey.
Mike.
He said,
I can't
burn it.
say or floss your ass with it. I don't. Man, I'm
Dang.
sorry. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I ain't got time to bullshit. Yeah, Shaq Thompson. I wish he was good. If he was,
Hold on. Mike. He's better.
logic,
Watch this.
logic. You
Yo,
about
Mike.
to speak. You about to speak some non-logic. If you got anything
No,
to say about this
no,
man
that's me.
positive,
That's Wiley. That's
I
Wiley.
wasn't
Watch
about,
this,
I ain't
Mike.
about to say nothing.
Now, this me. Watch this.
You
Watch
ready
this.
to go, Logic? You
Now,
hear
watch
that?
this. That's me, Mike. That's me. It's Wiley. Watch
all
this.
right, all right, Wiley, talk to me.
So, I just said that we had the second ranked linebacker duo in the NFL. Now,
And I think
is
you
Shaq?
lying.
No, I'm not. But here's the deal. What it is this. I think what it is this. Shaq is not Luke. We all think everybody should be Luke. That's
Look,
not possible, bro. Luke
look,
is.
listen. Pause,
Go ahead.
pause. I don't even think. Okay, I don't even look at him to be a possible Luke. Okay, I don't even need him to be Luke. I just need him to make plays. I haven't seen him make plays. Have you seen him make plays? Tell me the last Shaq Thompson play. You were like, damn, he did that. Don't
Because
worry.
because you think they need to be Luke. Doc. I'm just
No,
telling
it's
you.
not. I don't
Hey,
want him to be
No.
Luke.
Hold on. The problem is this: Luke was so far ahead.
So,
All the linebackers when he was playing, like Luke would get 155 tackles, right? Next guy, he went by with what's his name? Bobby Wagner, right? Was there? Bobby Wagner get 130. The guy after Bobby Wagner get 100. What I'm trying to say is there was a big damn difference between Luke and everybody else. So even when Luke was there,
would you
and that
stop?
motherfucker they called watch this Ray Lewis, they say was number one linebacker in NFL history. That guy wasn't getting the numbers Luke was getting. Luke was getting fucking past generational numbers.
Look,
He is a
Lit.
motherfucker.
I
he's not
think it's
even
his.
close to a John Beeson though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he gotta be Luke. He could have been John Beeson or half-ass John Beeson. He can't even do that. The Shaq Top, he's just not it, dog. He's not it. And I know
Well, I
you keep
think a lot of it got to do
Right.
with the fact that he was with Thomas Davis
There
and
you
Luke,
go.
and they
There you
feel
go.
like all those years around those
Yep.
dudes, you
Yep.
got no excuse not to progress
be
as a
good,
No.
linebacker.
Be as a good, right? I
be
know what
Yeah,
you're
effective,
saying.
you got
Yeah,
the
I know
best
what you're
teacher. You
saying.
got the best 2 teachers you could possibly ask for. You got no
and,
excuse.
I
and
know,
you're
but
not effective.
I agree.
And you got to be at least like he got to be good at something. Like, be good at stopping the run. Be good at covering the tight end. Be good at locking in and making some solo hits to get the play stopped. Nigga, do something a linebacker do good. Not something. One of them. Pick one. Be good at it. He ain't good at none of them. Like,
Nah,
none.
no. What it is he's good. He's not great. We
He
have
ain't
had
good.
great. No,
What
he's
the fuck?
good, bro.
How he good?
His numbers say he's good.
No,
He's
his
better
number
than
say he
average.
can't do
Oh,
no tackle solo. That was his number say. He got a lot of combined tackles. You know what I mean? He got like 130, 120 combined tackles when he gets some help. But by himself, he got like 30, 40. And I'm trying to
nah.
say, that's not good.
All
Matter of
I'm
fact,
saying is, all right, okay. You say so, Doc. I'm saying, I'm looking at the numbers. Numbers don't say what you're saying, but okay. All
okay,
right, let's
okay,
do what
okay.
he can
What,
do.
what, what did they say for solo tackles?
It says 102 solo and 102 solo, 35 or 37 with with somebody's assistant.
I think you lying.
Let
I
me
think you
check.
lying.
Let me
I'm
look
about
at
to
I,
look
this.
it up
I,
too.
I look it up, put it in the chat.
Yeah,
I
put
can't
it,
do it
yeah,
right
put
now
it.
I'm looking at his
live.
numbers right here. While it says 75, 78 solo, and he had 135 total tackle.
Oh, my
Okay, so
bad,
Woo!
then. My
he had
bad.
70 solo. Okay, so that probably you said he ranked 21, right? He
Hmm.
ranked 21 linebacker. There's only 32 teams.
No. You don't get no. There's 64 combinations of middle linebackers, but
All
inside
right,
linebackers.
you right. You
So
100% right. And I think they lying when they said 21.
okay, I understand what you're doing, Doc. I
If they said
I
43,
understand.
I would have believed it. They said 43, I'm like, they right on point. But
Nah, see, there you go. You wrong for this. You wrong for this. You wrong.
Dang, boy.
I
Yeah, got
understand.
him.
I understand.
Wait, I'm gonna show you
and
this
look,
so you can see it.
when you said the linebacker core, we was ranked that high. I swear to God, I thought y'all was saying Jeremy Chin was considered in the linebacker core because there was no way in hell. I would. There he goes, Shaq Lobson. There he go, Lobson. He lopsided as hell when
You're
he threw
wrong.
himself.
Y'all wrong, Doc. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong for this, bro. Y'all wrong for this.
Last year he had 135 right here.
Combined, yeah,
Assisted.
assistant.
Assisted.
That means he
Uh-huh.
had more solo. He had more solo than combined. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so I got something to show you then. Since you said that. Since you said that, Wiley. Give me one linebacker that was good. Like, okay, Bobby Wagner. I just look at Bobby Wagner stuff.
Mm. Mm,
Yeah,
mm, mm.
I said. Remember now. What did I say? I said both of them, not one.
I just want to see something. I just want to see
No,
something.
they're 21 above him. Shit, you can put Luva above him. Come on, Doc.
1 year.
Well, hold on now. These numbers ain't that bad. They look damn him and Bobby. Oh shit! Him and Bobby almost identical.
And Bobby Wagner was.
81
Don't do that, Q.
and
Ooh,
140.
ooh, you
Q.
gotta put some respect on Shaq.
Go
Oh
ahead,
Q.
go ahead, Dave.
shit!
You see
Do your
what I said
bullshit, Dave.
earlier?
Do your
You see what
All
I
bullshit.
right,
said
now
earlier?
see now we on some bullshit. We going to old ass Bobby Wagner. Get that boy from San Fran up there. Put him up there. Let's put a
No,
real
Bobby
linebacker up
Wagner
there.
Okay.
was one of the top linebackers
Raja,
last year though.
Was
But
he
do y'all see
really?
why I said what I said earlier about Shaq?
Raja, come.
Ooh, look at that right there.
Brought one in.
We just
Y'all
don't.
Ooh.
thought I was playing.
We keep comparing them.
Man,
Go
somebody
Somebody
ahead.
finna
in
get their ass
trouble.
Oh
beat.
shit. You in trouble?
Ooh, you grounded, nigga.
Ooh.
You
Get
better
it under
clean your
control. Get
goddamn
it under
room.
control.
You ain't paying no bills this month. Ooh, you ain't getting no coochie and you
What?
your room.
So, so I have to say, if we judge Shaq Thompson off the numbers we just saw from Bobby Wagner, they damn near identical. How y'all feel about that?
I
Y'all
feel like I
attacked
just
me
puked
earlier
in
for
my mouth
that.
again. There you go with that bullshit, Q.
Q, didn't y'all attack me earlier for bringing up Shaq? Y'all thought I was playing, huh?
No, he garbage. Stop playing. Numbers lie. I'm telling you, numbers
Man, this is
lie.
bullshit.
Them numbers
Numbers lie
lie.
all the time.
Y'all thought I was
Shaq not as
playing.
bad as y'all make him out to be at all. MDJ, the numbers just said that. So we look at Bobby Wagner last year. He was the top graded linebacker in pass coverage. He was top graded and out there in run assist. and his numbers damn near mirror Shaq Thompson. They'd like 3 tackles difference,
Mm.
4 tackles difference, bro. The numbers, here go the numbers.
Elite.
Where go? Go!
Elite.
Man. Go!
Yeah, he's solid as shit.
All
I
right,
never
look.
thought I would see
Wally.
that.
Y'all went off
Yeah.
numbers in how many years of players in the NFL. So I mean, he was going up the chart every year. So that dude is elite.
Did you say elite?
Wow.
Did you
Yeah,
just say
I
elite?
mean, y'all gave Burns that, didn't y'all?
Burns different.
Shaq different.
No, he
I
ain't.
ain't saying
Yeah, he
that
is.
shit right there.
They just messing with him about making a Pro Bowl. He okay. The man, he's elite.
There you go, just throwing that word around. Y'all gotta
Y'all
stop
use
throwing
it.
that
Why I
word
can't use
around.
it? Yeah.
Elite. He ranked 21. That means there's 20 better than him. That can't be elite. What the fuck?
So you want to know the biggest difference between Bobby Wagner and Shaq
What's that?
is this freaking number right here. It's called a sack total right here. If y'all see that, he has 6 sacks, and Shaq didn't have. Let me look back and see how many he had.
He had 0.5.
He didn't have any sacks.
Oh,
Any
zero?
sacks.
Mm,
So
mm.
impact was greater felt by Bobby Wagner having 6 sacks on top of that. So therefore, it seemed like Shaq was a little quieter than usual. And yeah, you got 6 different occasions where Bobby Wagner was taking the quarterback to the ground.
Okay, all right. Let's put this up here. How much yards? Okay, we know Bobby Wagner stops the run, my nigga. Let's stop
Mm.
playing like this man Shaq Thompson is like that. You cannot run on Bobby Wagner like that. Shaq Thompson gets ran on.
Yeah, he do. I showed the video last year on Cleveland when motherfucker run right by him, Kareem Hunt and them boys.
This nigga Shaq cannot stop the run. How are you a linebacker and you can't stop the fucking run?
He just take bad positions like to get the tackle, and he takes
Look,
bad
look, look,
positioning.
he's
Well,
just garbage.
well, Mike, y'all did state if you play out of position, you make a difference. You elite. So Shaq has been playing out of position since he got in the NFL, right?
No, he hasn't been.
Yes, he have. Yes, he have.
What position he
Don't do
play?
that.
What position he play?
I mean, what did he play in college?
Safety.
He was a running back in
What else?
college.
What
He
else?
played
Running
linebacker
back.
and safety in college.
What else?
He played running back in
He
safety.
was a running
Exactly.
back in college at Washington.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He been playing out of position. He putting up numbers. The man is elite.
He ain't elite. He garbage. You know
Oh,
what? In
wow.
that
Don't do that,
case,
Mike. Come
okay,
on,
all
Mike.
right, all
Don't
right,
do
all right,
that.
all right. You
Don't
know what?
fall
You
for it,
right.
Mike.
I'm gonna give you
Mike,
that.
don't
I'm
do
gonna give you
that.
that. No, I'm gonna give you that. In that
Okay,
case,
appreciate
it's
it.
not his
Appreciate it.
fault. It's the coach's fault. He should never be in that position. If you can't stop the run, you shouldn't be a linebacker. That's like a nigga that's a point guard that can't pass. It don't make no fucking sense.
Now, when we drafted him, we drafted him to play weak side linebacker. The problem is, if Luke was still there, he'd be playing a position that we thought he could play, but he's not
Fact,
playing that position. So
fact.
now we moved him to middle linebacker since Luke retired, and we all complaining because we comparing him to Luke. That's what it is.
We complaining because the dumbass coaches ain't gave us a middle linebacker since Luke.
Correct. You're right about that.
You know what I mean? Like we lose Luke, just like we lost Greg Olson. We didn't get another tight end. We lose Luke. We don't get another middle linebacker. It's like soon as we lose a good elite player or a great player, they're like, well, we just gonna deal without. No, motherfucker, we need somebody in that place. Dumbass.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
Dave Gentleman that started that bullshit. Don't
Now,
replace good talents.
what it was this. Remember when we got that doggone guy in Nebraska? What he did is he brought in that 3-3-4, and they said, "Oh, we don't need a middle linebacker," and they
But
didn't
here's
draft him.
but you know
So
what? Before he got here, we had lost Luke for 2 years.
no, Luke retired the year that he came.
Oh yeah, you
The year
right,
that he
you
came
right.
in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
see,
I
see,
see this
see.
motherfucker.
I know. I messed it up. I was
Uh-huh.
thinking about Greg Olson. My fault. But yeah,
Yeah,
Luke. Yeah, Luke did retire when Ron Rivera left and Matt Rule came in.
correct. So what I'm saying is, if Shaq comes out this year and they play him right, and he does what we think he should play, what he should do, damn it, that'd be fucked up. We all complaining about it, but he ain't as bad as we think. Trust me, we could have worse.
Mhm.
Yo, MDJ
It's just we
365.
think we can't. Go ahead.
What's up, MDJ 365? I'm not trying to find shit, my guy. I'm just telling the truth, my guy. If a nigga can't stop the run, what we got you there for? Ain't you tired of seeing us get ran 200 yards on? Like that
The
should be
pro
painful. It
the
hurt.
problem was, hey, until last year he had good coverage skills. Until last year, even though he had better numbers, until last year he had good run assists. But last year he had a real down year. But the numbers look better, but his effect was worse. That's all it is.
Yeah, we had 2,000 plus yards ran on us last year.
Yeah, and that's what we all looking at. But
That's
And,
our
and that,
really,
captain.
yeah,
that's rough. That is rough.
it is.
When
It is.
the
I
motherfucker
ain't saying
running
lying about it.
2,200 yards on your ass and nothing
Mm.
can stop, that's just that's rough. If anybody
Shaq,
can run on you, you can't beat nobody.
Shaq was 99% the reason or the cause of it, but but
But
All I'm
that
saying,
he ranked 21 though. He elite, like my man said.
yeah,
I
he
didn't
is
say a
elite.
leak. I
He
didn't say a
elite.
leak. I
No,
said
not
that
you,
we
my
had.
brother. Not you, Riley. The other motherfucker
Okay.
on here.
I
He
gave him
Okay.
said,
that. I stand on that.
Oh.
I gave him that.
don't you stand on that.
See, hey,
That's
no,
thin
See,
no,
ice,
Jay
see,
nigga.
Ish, you doing that
see,
bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that,
but
Jay Ish.
what
You
y'all
doing that
said
bullshit.
earlier, Wally,
uh,
I'm just putting two and two together.
No, it's not the same, bruh. Because to the least that nigga Brian Burns was effective
exactly.
outside his position. Brian
Shaq
Burns
was effective
outside
2 years ago.
linebacker, he go to
No, no.
defensive end, and then
Why?
he
What?
still get 12 sacks. Shaq
Here's the deal.
Thompson, he still
I
get
got,
2,000 plus yards ran on him.
I got some. No, the difference between Burns and Shaq is this: Burns is top five at his position. Shaq
Fact,
isn't. That's what
fact.
it is. That's what it is.
Wow,
Rank
wow.
21.
Dang.
All because Shaq never made the top 100 or made a Pro Bowl.
No, 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 no,
Burns is
no.
No,
above
Because
him.
he's
he
not
ranked
top five in his
21.
position. He's never been top five in his position.
Oh
That's what
Fact,
I'm saying.
Dang.
oh damn.
facts.
That's
Shaq
what I'm
Thompson ain't
saying.
never had a top. I don't even think he been top 10 in his position.
No, he hasn't.
You know what? I don't even
He
care
the
about
top
that.
25,
I
like
don't even
top
care about
30.
none of that. Shaq
Right,
killing it.
top
Man,
25. When did top 25 become elite? That means anybody elite.
I don't care about none of that. Shaq still elite.
hey,
If top 25 is elite, that means that a quarter of the NFL is fucking
no,
elite.
no. Because remember, the 65, excuse me, 64 guys starting. Of the 64 starting, he's number 21. So he's good. He's better than 2/3 of the guys that playing in his position. But he's not top 10. He's not
Okay.
top five.
All right, so check this out. Better than 2/3 of the position. All right. All right, wait, listen. I'm just doing the math in my head. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
2/3. That's cool. 2/3. We had a
Oh, thanks, man.
2/3.
Why is who
2/3.
touching that?
But
Yeah.
watch this.
Why is
You
he
know what the
getting up
problem is
there?
this. He watch
Yes,
this.
it is too.
Luke, you know what Luke was when Luke was his our linebacker?
Number
Who's
Luke
she
was
one.
number
drinking?
one. Luke
Number
was number
one.
one.
Don't do
He
He
was
was
Shaq
number
number
like
one.
that.
one.
I ain't
Hey,
It
watch
drinking
wasn't
this.
even
anything
Luke
water.
close.
Luke
Start
was
messing
number
with me.
one 8 of 7 of 8
I guess
years.
she
He
could
was
probably
number
lick it
one.
though. But
Y'all
That's the
Yeah.
kept moving
problem.
the goalposts. That just made me back off Shaq and respect him more since y'all, what y'all said earlier.
Nah, you on that
I gotta back
bullshit. I
off
know
of
what
him
move,
you
now.
on.
move.
I know what you on.
Now
You
I
on that
like Shaq.
bullshit.
This is
No,
crazy.
he trying to be that funny shit because what I
I
said
like
earlier,
I
I
like
don't
Shaq
give a
now.
damn.
This is crazy. I never knew I would like Shaq.
Oh
Nigga,
damn.
I never thought that you would do that bullshit right
Here we
now.
go. Here we go right here.
That's
Here we
what you
go.
want today. So you just
he
on
Man,
on it.
bullshit.
I might go
He
buy
on
a
it.
Shaq
y'all
jersey now.
wow.
You gonna get a
Hey,
check? Floss your
So
ass with that motherfucker too.
you gonna be by yourself, Doc. You'll be by yourself on that one.
so
He
if
I
don't
ain't
have.
y'all
doing
Look,
that.
just coming
I
in,
bet you. I bet there's only
Go
been
ahead.
5 Shaq Thompson jerseys sold from his mama, his
no.
wife, his brother, his pops, and himself. Nigga.
Damn.
If y'all just coming in, make sure y'all like the video, show that love, man. Subscribe to the channel. Look, we at 1900. We a hun done away from that 2K, bruh. We
There we
almost
go.
there.
There we
So
go, baby.
make sure y'all like the video, man.
I be I be cheating for
Shaq
cool.
Thompson.
Hit that like button, damn it.
I got a question for y'all, man, because if the linebacking core is better than we actually think, then that should explain why we didn't see Scott Fitterer or nobody else make a splash. So
Mm-hmm.
did we under evaluate this middle linebacker core, this
Yes.
linebacker core in general?
You
Yes.
know what? I'ma
Yeah.
say this. because of how we drafted when we got Robinson, and I think he's gonna be the key. And because we got Von Bell, I think with Jeremy Chin being able to come up, I think that's why we didn't get nobody in the linebacker squad. And I think that's
Maybe
what's gonna make
yeah,
us better.
maybe they're gonna put Chin there, or maybe Brandon Smith is something we ain't seen before. Maybe that big dude can actually do the things we think he can do. Help stop the run, help be a good cover guy, and that's all we need from the
You,
linebacker.
you know what
I looked
really?
at Denver. Watch this. I looked at Denver's linebackers. Remember, Denver's defense last year was number 5. Guess where their linebacker was? Their top linebacker.
He
He
went to
was below.
Miami, didn't he?
No. He was no. The dude was below Shaq.
Bradley Chubb.
No, linebacker, inside linebacker, not outside
Brandon
linebacker.
Chubb was
Inside
there.
Oh,
linebacker. The
Man,
inside
okay.
linebacker. The inside linebacker. The top one for Denver was number 25. Oh, look at that. So, but their defense was number
Look, you got
5.
me
y'all
thinking now.
not
You
finna
got me
down check while
thinking.
I'm in here.
You got me thinking now. You got me thinking.
So
Y'all
I'm
not
just
finna
saying.
down check while I'm in here. I ain't gonna say it
Nigga, fuck
again.
Shaq. Now look.
Poor Ken.
Oh
No,
man.
no, I'm just saying that just makes me feel like Evero is the truth.
Yes,
Because
he
niggas
is.
wasn't running on Denver like that. Niggas weren't running 2,000 plus yards on Denver.
What it was is this, and this is the piece that we're not understanding. Denver had 3 guys on the defensive line. We had 2. Remember, because they ran a 3-4, even though the 3-4 was there, but they had 3 big guys in the middle, and their guys weren't big as our guys. Their average was around 295 pounds. Our guys' average was around 300 and fucking 15 to 340. So hello.
I hear you, dog. I hear you talk that shit, Riley. Talk that shit.
Hey,
You make
hey,
it. You
we
giving a
hey,
nigga
Hello.
some hope right now. Go ahead, talk that shit, Riley.
Hello.
we finna get this shit and watch this. And the blitz, dude, their linebacker core average 232 pounds. Our linebacker core average around 250 pounds.
In
Come on,
ninth
Doc.
second. Come on now.
So we say all
Oh,
this to say we
go
have
ahead.
been overlooking the linebacker position in this entire team. So if
Mm,
Shaq is like I just put it on the screen, I couldn't believe the shit myself, man. Shaq has identical numbers to Bobby Wagner.
mm.
Bobby Wagner. I couldn't believe
But
it.
but 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 see, at the end of the day, what do we
There
look
you
at?
go.
Wins and
They,
losses. You're looking at
they,
wins and losses still. At the end of the day, you're looking at wins and losses. That defense
Mm-hmm.
could do so much. It wasn't like that defense was like the Ravens 2000 or something defense where they was actually scoring and taking shit away. A couple games they did score some points and they won the game for us. But we had
Mm-hmm.
no offense to push that defense at all. Nothing.
Now we
We got
got it
nothing to
though.
push them.
We
and
got
they
it
was
now though.
always on the field.
Yeah.
That's a good point. They
We
was on
got
the
And
it
field
now.
all the time.
and then as far as ever roll, I mean,
Mm.
coach, we already done said coaching matters because at certain
Hello.
times, you know what I'm saying? Coaching can blow the game. Coach, certain timeouts you call at a certain time, kicking the ball at a certain time, punting the ball at
Mm-hmm.
certain times, you know what I'm saying? Just fucked up calls during the course of a game. It don't take how many licks, and y'all know what I say about licks, how many reps, how many licks you actually get at it, you know what I'm saying, during a quarter sometimes. And if you make a wrong call, that impacts a game. Go
Yep.
one way or the other. Look at the Super Bowl. Just look at the Super Bowl. One fuck up decided
Why
that Super Bowl.
watch this go. Last year we were last in time possession. Last.
Facts.
Exactly.
That means
Yeah.
Facts, because we
that
didn't have
means
an
our
offense.
Yeah.
but
We
that
didn't
Goes a
have
means
an
our
long way.
offense.
defense
Goes a
that
long
means
way,
our
y'all.
defense that means our defense was first on being on
Eh,
the field.
Yeah, so they were
So
Hey,
tied
now
so
as a
how
motherfucker.
at,
so how
at,
what
go
was
ahead.
Denver's defensive rank in
Five,
2021?
20, 21?
Yes.
I don't know, but 22 is fifth.
Yeah, so you got to look at the
God
jump that they
damn.
had once Evero started being their defensive coordinator.
Correct. But watch this. Here's the piece that people don't understand it. And I keep talking
Yeah.
about. Y'all don't know about Dom Capers. Don Capers is running. Excuse me. Evero is running Don Capers' defense. Don
Mm-hmm.
Capers' defense is aggressive, and it
Mm-hmm.
blitzes a lot. People keep thinking like Evero, this guy that been doing a defensive coordinator job his whole life. No, It was his
No, no,
first
he
year.
hasn't. Yeah,
First
I
year.
showed y'all that Tuesday. I just told y'all that Tuesday.
Only thing he did was take on Dom's defense, and Dom was standing there on the sideline with him, just like he'd be sitting there this year with him. So, dude, we in for some shit. We finna bring some pain. We finna bring some
Mhm.
pain.
I came to bring the pain. Oh, my fault.
The cow.
Hey,
I need to be a DJ in this bitch.
the Wu Tang, Wu Tang baby, Wu Tang baby. I'm just saying, it is what it is. I know we haven't had it in a while, but we finna have it this year. By the middle of the year, people gonna know who we are. They gonna know.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, my fault. I'm so disrespectful. All hell, Bryce Young, King Bryce.
Nah. Bryce.
I ain't talking about my little nigga no more. Go, you say one more thing about my quarterback. Me and you going toe to toe, bro. You
Hey,
hear me?
hey,
It's
hey,
gonna be
all Bryce just gotta do is,
a
hey, Bryce make us top 15. Defense gonna be top 10. We're in the damn playoffs, and we're gonna be a problem. We're gonna be a
Mhm.
problem.
Oh, yo, I want to talk about something else. I don't know if
Go ahead.
y'all. I heard somebody said something about offensive line.
Oh, baby.
Man, I'm here to
Woo.
tell you, this
Go
offensive
ahead.
line is about to be a motherfucking monster.
Yes, baby.
I
Talk to us.
promise you, this offensive line, especially run offense, like run
Woo.
blocking, nigga, Miles Sanders is about to look like Christian McCaffrey. I'm telling you, this offensive line is nasty when it comes to run blocking, and they above average for pass blocking. This offensive
Oh,
line gonna be something special, bro. I promise you. And we all know
So
what happens. A good ass offensive line means playoffs, my guy.
is Miles Sanders that generational talent we were talking about?
Hell no.
no, but he ain't gotta be. All
I
he
can't
gotta be
believe you
is
said some shit
average.
like that,
He got the
Q.
He
numbers
gotta
to
be
back it
average.
up.
I'm
He
a
gotta
Hold on,
be
I
average.
had to
He
get his
got the
back.
numbers to
yo.
back it up.
Bruh, stop it. Stop.
Hey,
Right
I'm going
Go
off
fucking
ahead.
what
now.
y'all talking about. He
Stop.
got the numbers.
No, he doesn't
Go
have the
ahead.
number.
Talk to us. Talk to us then.
No, he
Talk to
does
us.
not.
Talk to us.
Q,
Tell
can
us the
you
numbers.
please put the numbers up?
I
Go
damn
ahead.
sure will. I don't know
Go
He
why
ahead.
this nigga look
generational.
like he a cripple. But go
I
ahead.
ain't say
Generational.
Nah,
criminal.
we got you, Mike. Hold on.
No, fuck
Ooh,
no. Fuck
let's
no.
get it.
Absolutely not.
Hold your
Let's
He's
horses.
get it.
on drugs. We just had
Let's
Christian McCaffrey. 3 years of 2,000 yards back to back to back. And
Injury
you can
prone.
call this nigga
No,
generational?
Injury prone.
he ain't had 2 yards back to 2,000 yards back to back. No, he didn't.
He
Injury
had
He
prone.
had
2 years.
1 year where he touched 1,000 and a 1,000, and he ain't did that shit since.
He did it twice. He did it
no.
No,
twice.
he
Nah,
didn't.
no,
He
he
did it
Christian
didn't.
twice.
McCaffrey only did that 1 year, and he had 500 and 1,000 after
That
that.
was
He didn't
receiving
have.
and rushing. He didn't do no back to back rushing now. Don't do that.
No,
He,
he didn't do it.
no.
He
I
hit.
ain't
He
saying
ran
he
them
was.
numbers.
He had
No.
about he averaged around 15 to
Hold
1,700 total
on.
yards.
Hold on.
Total
That's
yards.
what, no. I'm saying total yards, catching and running. He had 2,000 yards 2 years back to back.
They go the
Oh,
numbers.
maybe I'm wrong. Who we looking at?
1269. That's elite. That's elite.
11 touchdowns is what you
Average.
need to look at with him.
I see the 11. I'm still saying that's elite. No.
Yeah.
That's
It was
generational.
pro.
That's
Nah, that's
generational.
generation.
If
It's
he
not
do it for
generational.
4 years, yeah.
There you go. There you go. Now you go. Now you talking. That was his first
If
year
he do
doing
it for
that.
four years, that's elite.
Listen.
That's generational.
Listen.
Elite.
4 years is elite, not generational.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about 4 more years, because that'll
Of
be
that?
5 years totally.
Oh, that's elite then.
That's elite. It's not generational.
Yeah. If generational has to be, you do that
Derrick
shit.
Henry.
That's generational. Yeah. That's
Derrick
generational.
Henry. That's
Yeah.
generational.
Yeah.
Y'all doing too much talking about Miles Sanders generational. Y'all just throwing that word around just because it
No,
sounds
he not
good.
generational. Now he not generate. Now, if he continue the way he just did last year, he'll be elite.
He definitely will be elite if he continue this process.
Those are
You
good
know what I
numbers
mean?
now.
I
Those some
like the numbers.
outstanding numbers.
And I
And he
think the
shared
numbers
the.
and the numbers gonna stay that way because I think next to Philly, we about to have the next best offensive line, in my opinion, in the NFC.
That's
So
true.
I don't
That's
expect
true.
I don't expect the numbers to change. I'm just when
Yeah.
I heard generation and Miles Sanders in the same sentence.
Nah.
Don't
Not
do him
now.
like that now. Don't do him
Not
like
now.
that. Now
Not
look at
now.
your
Not
boy.
now. Go ahead.
Look at your boy. This y'all boy now.
Yeah,
He had
fact.
better numbers than CMC.
I never said that. All right, look at
Now
man.
hold on. Last year,
Go down them
CMC had.
years.
You know what CMC had last year? Total
How much?
1898. 1898 total.
See what I'm saying? This nigga damn near touches 2,000 yards when he's healthy a whole season.
So
I'm just
if he
Like,
saying.
hit last year, they do
I
his
don't.
overall numbers when they do CMC.
What's CMC overall numbers last year?
So overall, yeah, you're right. He touched over 1,100
CMC was
yards, but look at his rushing. We judge running backs off of their rushing numbers. Only did
no. I
700
judge them
yards.
off of their production, not because of they just rushing. What are we doing? What are we doing? So you mean to
especially
tell me
talking
when a
about
motherfucker
average.
catches for over 800 yards and 700 yards, that shit don't count because he's a
It
running back?
counts.
Are
No,
we
I
doing
didn't
that?
say that. I did not say that, Mike. I was just saying this is who they like to compare Miles Sanders to, is what I'm saying. And I was saying their numbers are damn near, mirror like almost.
The
So we
number
not gonna miss nothing.
Most
we are
never.
gonna miss something. We gonna miss 700 yards of receiving.
That's why you went out and get a fucking mango. Am I right or wrong?
You wrong, nigga. That's why you wrong.
Nigga,
'Cause
you
You can't
better
I'm,
hope
compare.
I'm right
Mo-
because if
mo-
Mango and these other boys, Terrence Marshall and DJ Chalks and all these
Oh,
motherfuckers,
they're gonna do their thing.
I'm
They're
you
gonna
not
do
saying
better
their
they're
thing.
hope.
not gonna do your thing. I'm saying they have a threat of a running back that can do both out the backfield. And that elite out in the backfield, it causes so much havoc when it comes. You got to protect. Now you got to pay attention to everything this motherfucker running back does. If he goes
Yep.
out, if he's coming in, and all of a sudden you can't double team other receivers because you got to watch this little nigga because he can do everything.
Hey, hey, Mike, I don't disagree with you, but here's the thing. This year
Wide
though, and I
receivers
keep
are
saying,
back. If you're picking early in the first round of your
what is this?
2023,
What is this?
I ain't know where the fuck
Anyway,
that shit come from.
watch this. So, and I keep saying it, and our coach said it too. The key this year gonna be Chanel. Watch. Debo, y'all gonna forget about that motherfucker. Watch. It's gonna be Chanel. Because they're gonna unleash that motherfucker. Then he gonna put so much pressure on the defense. Miles Sanders gonna be running. The rest of the receivers gonna be doing whatever they gotta do. There's gonna be so much pressure between Chanel and Thielen in the middle of the field and our tight end. It's gonna open up the outside. Those guys gonna be one on one to do what they gotta do. They can't eat this year. Something wrong with them.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna eat this year, and I'm gonna say
Who,
it right now.
who is
Hayden
that?
Hurst is going to
Yeah,
feast. He is
yeah.
going to. I see him with 800 yards this year. He's gonna eat, dog. I said it
Yeah.
first. Y'all get on your fantasy football. Y'all draft Hayden Hurst, and when he show out, make sure you cash at the Black Panther podcast. My man Doug Q and my man the Goat, and show them some love and shit. I don't need the bread. I just want the acknowledgement.
Hello, hello, hello.
Mhm.
Let's do this. I'm just saying,
Deshaun
man.
Watson, he gonna eat too. Don't be dumb. Get Deshaun Watson. He gonna eat, dog. Make sure you get your DraftKings money up and show my niggas some love on this podcast now.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson gonna get a lot of touches, ain't
Hit that cash out.
You talking
Hit
about a
they
lot of
Yeah.
cash.
touches.
You
I see
wrong for
what you
that,
did
Logic.
there.
he? My fault, bro. I can't help.
You gonna get a lot of touches, huh?
He gonna be touching. He gonna be doing
Oh
some
my
touching.
god.
No, fuck
I
that for
can't
that.
with y'all.
Logic ain't right for
Technically,
that. Logic ain't right for that.
he
Logic
is
ain't
not
right
even
for
like
that.
Logic, no, he wrong for that.
he's so
It ain't
fucking wrong for that.
right,
Talking about Deshaun Watson gonna get a lot of touches. I bet his ass will.
Logic, you wrong, bro. You
but
wrong.
my bad, bro.
Well, I tell you like this, man. I'm so excited. One, cause Wally, you know what, Wally, you might have opened my head up today to our linebacker core. Maybe we aren't as bad as we thought we were. Could we be better?
Oh yeah, you can be better.
That
But
nigga
Dave
Maybe
Wally,
Robinson.
I'll
maybe
put
this
it
ain't
on you
such a
for
far
opening my
fetched thing,
eyes.
but just maybe Evero saw that once he got to the organization and felt like that's the reason they didn't grab a linebacker.
Yo,
Yeah, cause
Elvin called that
Shaq
nigga
Mm-hmm.
said it.
Shaq Thompson out. Did
Shaq
y'all see
said it.
that? Did y'all see
Shaq,
everyone call that nigga Shaq Thompson out on the little
he
thing
tried.
they did?
Yeah,
That
he
Staley
trying to make
call his
it.
ass out. Say he ain't
Yeah,
made a play all damn day.
He said you ain't made
he
a
trying
play
to
all
force him to
day.
be better. He trying to force him to be better. That's how
Hey,
they
I
do
look.
it.
like
That's
that.
different.
He ain't playing buddy with him.
Hey, look.
Hello.
Whenever Rose said that shit, I said, "Well, that sounds like all the last year."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
You
ain't
know
better
what the
pay
crazy
off.
thing is we keep waiting on Shaq to jump off the screen for us. Like how you guys say with Burns, you want more impact plays from Burns. I want more impact plays from Shaq. Like Logic said earlier, it's because he's been behind two of the greatest motherfuckers we've seen in black and blue. You
There you
think
go.
you would see him jump off the screen more.
There you
I
go.
just
And
don't
that's the
get it.
problem.
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
him to jump off the damn team.
but remember now, watch
That
this.
that part.
Golly, I
I'm
was
right
gonna say
there
something.
with you.
I was gonna say something. Golly, man. Hey, but remember now, Luke is what? Luke is the what? Decade
But you know
team.
what? I
He's
don't
first
even
team.
think.
Watch it. He's
I
first
don't think
team
that's what it is.
decade. See, watch this. Luke is first team all decade team.
That's hard to
We
do.
come on, man.
But
Come
listen,
on,
listen,
man.
listen. You know what, Wiley? I'm gonna take that back. It's not because of Luke. It's not even about Thomas Davis. It's because of how much money they paid this nigga not to show up. There's the
Yeah,
Now
but
that
problem.
that was a
remember
problem.
now. You can't look at the money for this reason. When
What?
Luke was getting hold on. When Luke was getting paid, Luke got paid that big money, right? In his time. When Cam got paid big money in his time. The problem is that the cap went up, right? The numbers went up, and then when Shaq got signed, he got signed at the number based on the actual what linebackers was getting paid. And then we look at him because we think, damn, you get paid more than all these guys we ever had.
No, 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 no,
But
no. It's how much
go
money
ahead.
they paid him and then extended him
Well,
for no production.
no, we already saw it's not no production. It's what we don't. It's the production that we don't see. Is the impact of Luke. Man, Luke was calling out everybody's plays. He called out the original play, the audible, the audible, the audible. Come on, man, that's ridiculous.
Man, look here. You get paid that much, you gotta fill them shoes. I don't give a
Nobody,
damn.
nobody else is doing that. Even those guys on the list that's number one. The number one linebacker in the league right now is he Luke.
No.
See,
Uh,
come on, Doc. You can't
but
do
he
that.
getting paid like, but I'm just saying, he getting paid more than Shaq though.
Yeah, and he getting paid more than Luke too.
Okay, good. As long as he getting paid more than, cause I'm just saying, you getting Shaq this much money, you not supposed to be ranked 21.
Yeah, he's compared to the money. If you're looking at the money, because Luke was ranked higher than Shaq, and Luke ain't getting nowhere near the money Shaq is getting.
That nigga got bread, like
Yeah,
super
yeah.
amount of bread. And
So
He
he,
I
them
want to ask
cleats
y'all a
ain't
question.
never got sewn up.
go ahead, go
I want
ahead.
to ask y'all a question. If we just now found out what Shaq numbers look like according to what we put him to the litmus test, which was Bobby Wagner, which is one of the best
Yeah, he back.
linebackers
He
in the
good.
entire league.
Hmm.
Um, Fred Warner, Darius Leonard, Levante David, Micah
Hmm.
Parsons. Are we going to potentially say Shaq is in the same category, being that his numbers mirror theirs?
Fuck no, nigga. Now you
He's
pushing it,
21, Doc. Come on,
nigga.
Q. You trying to make me jump
You
off a
slapping
bridge?
me
I
on
ain't
the
doing that,
street.
Q. Q, I
Q,
can't swim, Q.
Q,
I can't swim, Q.
Q,
You wrong for that.
bruh,
You wrong for that, Q.
bruh,
You
bruh,
I
wrong for
just
that.
want to say that his numbers mirror their numbers.
Yeah,
bruh,
but he number 21. Come on, Doc.
bruh. Bruh, hey, the ones you named, I swear to God, they really good at stopping the run, dog.
Yes, sir.
I ain't never, you ain't no 2,000 yards on Levante David.
I mean, you think about all the top five linebackers in the middle last year, from Fred Warner to Demario Davis, um, Kendricks in Minnesota, Leonard. I mean, fucking Bobby Wagner, Levant. There were some bad motherfuckers. And to look at Shaq's numbers, and like I said, Bobby Wagner was number 5 in the entire league, bro. In the middle linebacker, like he was top 5.
So he gets 6 sacks and he stopped the run. You gotta stop the
See,
fucking
the
run.
the
He
difference
was
with
the
them two is
highest
Wagner will
graded
pop out on the
linebacker
screen.
last year.
Shaq
Shaq
wouldn't.
Thompson reminds me of Ben Simmons. Let me explain. Ben Simmons is just He out of position and he doesn't realize that he's just very bad at this position. Like for instance, Ben Simmons want to play point guard, but he can't shoot. So nobody tell this nigga you can't play point guard if you can't shoot. They just let the nigga play it. Shaq Thompson, if you a linebacker, you have to be able to stop niggas from running.
Come on now.
I got
You
something to
have
show
to.
y'all. I got something to show y'all.
There's a
Y'all,
difference.
y'all,
Watch
gonna,
this.
y'all gonna throw up when y'all see this.
Watch this.
Did y'all know?
Go ahead.
Did y'all know Shaq Thompson is in the top 12 right now in linebackers?
I'm about to disconnect.
So check this out.
I'm about
Fred
to go.
Warner. This is by the numbers. Now. Fred Warner, Darius Leonard, Demario Davis, Eric Kendricks. Then you got number 5, Bobby Wagner, who we say his numbers mirrored. Levante David, Michael Parsons, Devondre Campbell. Now watch this right here. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Shaq Thompson of the Carolina Panthers was a top 12 linebacker, the best of the rest. Isn't that some shit?
Hey, Go said you can't pay attention to the numbers. I'm about to go with Go. I'm with Go. Fuck this shit. Somebody lying to me.
Come on, Mike. Don't
Bruh.
be like that.
Bro, I can't tell you. The numbers are saying that Shaq Thompson
Yeah.
is a
Man,
top
fuck the
12.
numbers. I know the
Numbers
games I
ain't
watched
lying.
last year.
They don't
I know the
lie.
games I watched.
You see it right here for yourself. Pro Football Focus.
I saw for myself every goddamn Sunday. I don't need no PFF. I saw the NFL. And that nigga did not play like top 13, top 20. You would have asked me, I'd have told you that nigga was ranked 43, and I'm standing on it. Kiss my ass.
This nigga ranked number 12 out of all linebackers, bro. I hate to tell you that.
I'm not listening.
I don't want to accept it either, Mike, but I had to look that shit up.
Q, go to hell.
Hey,
Good.
Q, hey, Q, the PFF I saw, maybe I pulled the wrong one up. It said 2023. Now, maybe that was 2022, but 2023, it said he was 21 and Lubu was 13. But
Okay,
regardless,
so the season
yeah,
ain't started yet. What the fuck
yeah.
kind of shit that
So
make?
this was based
No,
off of numbers from last year now.
correct.
And
Based
last
on
year,
yeah.
what?
But remember now, watch this. Shaq played 17 games and Lubu played 15 games. So they're projecting if Lubu finished all 17 games, he was going to have more tackles than his effect was going to be bigger than Shaq's effect. But here's the deal. Regardless, if we have 2 guys in the top 21, God, only one team got more, only one other team has that. So we can't be sitting here saying these guys are trash when, hey, and remember now in Shaq's interview, Shaq said, look, I took less money. He wanted to go somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. He said they were going to pay him. Of course, the market wasn't there. Then the coaches looked at those numbers. They thought, if the coaches could have brought somebody else in that's going to be better than Shaq and they could afford it, they would have. But they couldn't. And they looked at the numbers, they go, well, this guy had this with this shit-ass coaching. With our coaching, he's going to be better. We just got to make sure iron
You
sharpens
sure
iron.
as hell can't get no worse.
Lord have mercy.
I ain't about to be on that bullshit number shit. Nigga, I'll watch the games. I ain't about to goddamn. Can Bobby Miles run for a consecutive 1K season? Who the hell is Bobby Miles? I want to know who Bobby Miles is.
Welcome to the. I can't do it like Pop do it, but here we go. Super chat.
There you go, my boy. There you go.
Super chat.
There you go.
Can Bobby Miles run for a consecutive 1K season? Shout out to Morgan Captain Mo. Man, look here. I love it, bro. I love it. Can he run for a consecutive 1K? I think he could.
Yes, sir.
I think he could, man. Miles Sanders can do it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, with this offensive line, you damn right he can.
What's up, Anthony Brown?
Mr. Boom Bastard. That must be for me.
Morgan Captain Mo. Hey, I just saw it. My screen was froze up over here for a little minute when I was sharing the screen. I'm sorry.
Hey, yeah, you can have hope, Mr. Boom Bastard. My fault. I want to let you know I got mental issues. I ain't gonna bullshit. I got a couple. I probably should be on medication right now, but I just want to tell you, man, fuck Shaq Thompson.
Oh my God. Oh my
Hey,
God. Look, I just showed you he's Bobby Wagner of the Panthers right now.
Nigga,
His
I
numbers
saw
are
the football
marrying.
game.
but
I
it
saw the
come down.
football games. You can't
It
tell me
comes
something.
down to wins and losses. Wins mask a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the numbers, it's the eye test 2Q. It's a lot of shit that impacts what you see on the football field or
I
what's
got
going
news
on.
for you. Numbers always lie.
Here we go.
Okay, all right. Who's the greatest basketball player? They say MJ, right?
Because
Derek Fisher got more rings. That's a lie.
hey, though, true though, Mike. You look at it, Mike. Look at this cupcake ass schedule. I bet you that a lot of the Carolina Panthers players' numbers are going to be inflated this year.
Oh, nigga,
I
we gonna look
literally
like
ask anybody because
bro.
of this
We about to
schedule
look
right
like a monster. You right,
here. Exactly. So
Now
y'all
we
gonna
got
go
a
by?
cupcake
Oh man,
schedule.
we just go
but
by the 2023 stats for everything.
now look though. But goat,
Well, we gonna set records on
goat,
all
goat.
kinds of shit.
But goat. We need a year like this. We need a year
Yeah. To
to
build ourselves
develop
up.
and let motherfuckers get where they need to be and fill shit out. So you right. A lot of stats gonna be inflated, but exactly what we need to really start filling our team out and to really start putting the pieces and letting them sit together. It's beautiful. It's exactly what's needed. But Shaq Thompson gonna look like an all-star this year. But y'all gonna tell him I said fuck you. Tell him I said that. Y'all tell him I said it. Matter of fact, I hope I talk so much shit the nigga perform just to cuss me out when I come to the game.
Lord have mercy.
Cause I'm gonna have a sign and say fuck Shaq. That's what I'm gonna do. First game of the year.
Oh my God.
But we always say
Nigga.
that thing. We always say that iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
we going to this cupcake schedule and this and that. Okay, let's say we win 11 games or something. We come back the next year and we have a perennial playoff schedule of nothing but playoff team, division leaders all across the board in the AFC and the NFC. And then it's like, oh shit, you don't end up winning but 7 games. And then see now you see the inconsistency of what the Carolina Panthers have been. Like you ain't had back to back winning seasons and stuff like that because of shit like that. You say, oh well, this guy right here had da 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 far as his stat sheet. Well, we can get rid of this other guy, or we can do this, or we can do that because this guy can do this because his numbers say. You didn't
Right?
see it
Ain't
on the
that what they
field
did
though.
with KK Short and Star Little Lay?
Yeah, you didn't see. Yeah, and you didn't end up seeing it on the field. You don't see the shit on the field. You
come
steady
on
reading the
now.
stat sheet.
That's
Stop
what
that.
happened
Stop
though.
that.
He
It
telling
didn't
the
happen.
truth, huh?
I
He
mean, it
telling the
didn't
Stop
truth,
that
happen.
man.
Why?
bullshit. Stop
That
that
man
Man,
telling the
bullshit.
truth.
it
KK Short
happened.
had all them sacks and shit and was all good when he had Star beside him. As soon as Star left, KK Short
Yeah,
left too.
and you
He
say
was there.
I'm
He
not
just
gonna
wasn't
pay.
performing
Yeah,
no
they
more.
say it all the time. Oh, okay. Well, this guy can handle it by himself. I'm not gonna pay this guy, or this guy
Fact.
wants this, but we're not gonna give it to him. Then you come back and you actually see the truth about the other guy because
That's why.
he was there beside this other guy. That's why
That's
the
why.
stats added. You
Yeah, but
got
Fact.
to
here's the
go by what's on the field.
but
Facts.
hold
So
on.
the numbers
Hold
lie,
on.
man.
Hold on. I ain't going for this bullshit.
And
Tell him, Bobby.
Cedric, they trying to make us keep Shaq, but we ain't going for it, Cedric. You hear me,
Hold
Cedric?
on.
I know you in the chat.
Don't
We
go
ain't
for it,
going
Wallace.
for it.
I
Don't
ain't
go
going for
for it,
this bull.
Wallace.
I ain't going for this bullshit for this reason. What y'all just said, to go what you just said, when we had all that other bullshit. We got rid of all of that stuff. Scout team gone. All, general managers from that time, man. A lot of their staff is gone. Coaches, all the coaches in the past are gone. All that bullshit is gone, Doc.
Hey, yo, Wiley, we were using that for an example.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
we were doing. You know what I mean? For an example, they said that this happened and this player can do all of this, and they
Yeah,
let somebody he need that was a key role for him doing that. It's an
yeah.
example. The
I can
numbers say Shaq Thompson's number 12, 13, 21, whatever the fuck it say. But all of us watched them games last
And
year.
we're not seeing the play on the
but
field. We're not
We
but
didn't
hold
see
on
it
now.
on the field.
But hold on now. Remember now. We know that what we said that they were the defense on the field more than any other defense.
You
That
right
mean them
about that.
motherfuckers. No, that mean he was tired. Come on, Doc.
no,
That
I
make
come
don't.
sense.
on. Come on, Wiley. No, come on.
Hold on. When
Come on.
Luke, hold on.
Well,
Luke last.
pat your
Hold on,
fucking
Luke.
head then and get out
Hold
the
on,
goddamn game. Then. Get out the game then if you try. These niggas have strength and conditioning like nobody else. That's what you
let me.
get paid to play 17 motherfucking game 4 quarters, bro. That mean okay then the nigga need to get on the elliptical machine or some shit if he
All right.
tired in the 4 quarters.
Luke's last.
Come
Hold
on,
on.
bro.
Luke's last year, before he got hurt, his last year, they were on the field for the longest time. Luke would have his fucking hands on his damn hip. Now that means Luke was.
Luke numbers had went down. Luke numbers and play had went down. You could clearly see that after the man had concussions and shit. When he had that damn shit around his neck and all that stuff trying to help him, Luke was not the same player. The very last year that he played. Wiley, come on, you can see that.
He got you there, Wiley. What you got to say back, Wiley? Go ahead. Get a fight. Rebuttal.
Nothing.
Rebuttal. Mic
Ain't
check
got no
one two
facts
I know.
for
one
that.
See,
two.
Wiley is the oracle, dog. He is the historian. He go by the stat sheet. But you got to see the play has to emulate that on the field.
And I'm
All
telling
right.
you. So when y'all
It
talk
doesn't.
about number 13 linebacker, but they running 2,000 yards on us, I don't see it.
All right.
And I ain't gonna
Okay.
say it.
All right.
And think about this, Mike. Think about this, Mike. You remember what was it? 2020, 21 or some shit like that. We got the number 2 defense. We got number 2 defense. They
Man, for real.
average 2 and some change and every down. Anytime we run up against a team that can run the ball,
We got
anytime we run up against a team that had
fucked
a good
up.
offensive line, we got the number 2 defense. The play on the
Telling
field
you.
did not dictate that we had the number 2 defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you.
But
It
when
was
you did
far
the
from it.
stat, when the stat line showed in the aerial assault or passing against us, yes. As
Facts.
far as total, no. But we hung
Like
our hat on because we didn't have shit else to do.
facts, because it's hard. Like I keep saying, like 2,000 plus yards for the past 2 yards. People had ran over 2,000 yards on us.
Mm-hmm.
Like the past 2 years, they've all ran over 2,000 yards on Carolina. People running backs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you some shit. I've won money off of fantasy football just because I pick running backs going against us.
Damn. Okay. All right. I can't argue with that. I can.
You know,
Hey.
like, yo, I know we ain't stopping shit. It's like,
Yeah. Hey, go. You're right. The 3-3-4 was light in stopping the run, but the 4-3 they're gonna be different for this reason. You got 3 guys on the line that are weighing an average of 315 to 345. Doc.
Okay.
There's a big difference. Remember
that is
now,
Two.
and we
Hey,
hold on,
now
hold on,
on
and
paper though,
hold on.
Wiley, I need to see it happen on the field. That's why I said what I said about week 1 in Atlanta, and I'm not
All
taking
right,
it back
we're
until
gonna
you
punch
show
it.
me.
We're gonna punch it. Hey, watch this, go. You and I, just me and you. $100, bro.
No, I ain't betting on it. Not two stop the run. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
got to
stop
see
the
it.
run.
I'm not. I'm
Stop
not.
the
I'm
run.
not. I'm
No,
not.
no,
I'm not.
no,
No, no,
no.
no. I'm not taking
$100.
that bet. No. Hell no. I'm not taking that
I'm
bet.
betting on capers.
Thought it.
I'm betting on capers.
There you go. Down cables again. There you go. That down
Hey,
cable shit.
history don't lie, baby. History don't lie.
Hey,
Goat said he wanted. He's not betting you, Wiley. Wiley said he wanted $100 worth of Mountain Dew and case.
no. We ain't betting on no dude. We ain't scanning and skip. We ain't betting no dude.
$100 and Mountain Dew.
I ain't want the Mountain Dew. I ain't skip.
that nigga said, "Give me some cognac. Give me some cognac.
There you go, baby.
Give me some
Hey,
cognac. We can do that."
hey, give me some whiskey. We good, and a cigar. We good.
Yes, sir.
hundred
Yes,
dollars.
sir.
Yo, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. I almost got on that bet too, but I don't even like y'all right now. I'll think about it tomorrow.
Yeah. But well, I got to see the play on the field though, Wiley. Because like I said, they could come up like a motherfucker, like you said. If you looking at the beef on the team, what's on the team by the numbers or whatever, yeah. How many times have we looked good on paper and been like, what the fuck are they doing? How many
bruh,
times?
bruh, bruh.
We haven't had this kind of talent since 2003, bro. We haven't had it.
Damn.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Wow.
Wait, you mean to tell
No,
me the Greg Hardy, the KK Short, the Star,
nope,
the Charles
nope,
Johnson, the Thomas
nope,
Davis, the Luke
nope,
Kuechly, the Josh
nope.
Norman, the
Watch,
Kurt Coleman, that wasn't the
watch,
same shit?
watch.
It's better
You
than
gonna be
that?
watch
Oh,
this. You gonna be
wow.
sitting there with your
Wiley
That's
mouth
put his
it.
drunk.
nuts out
You
there.
just
You gonna
said a lot,
watch.
Wiley. You just said a
I
lot.
know. Watch.
Yo,
You
Paul,
put your
I want to
you put
marinate
your
in
whole
this.
you just
Hey,
put your dick and your nuts on the table.
Watch.
I ain't doing that.
$100.
Nigga, at
I,
the
$100.
strip club too. Like,
$100.
nigga, this is what I'm working with.
I ain't doing that. I ain't sticking my
Woo,
shit out there like
Wiley.
that. Hell
$100.
Listen, no, wait.
Let's get it.
Now
Yo,
look, if
yeah, you
he's
just
right,
dropped the bomb.
if
Let's
he's
get it.
right, Lord, this is scary. But
Let's get it.
man, Kurt Coleman, Josh Norman, Charles Peanut, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, Shaq Thomas, KK
Watch.
Short, Star,
Hey,
Greg
Watch.
Hardy, Charles
Mike.
Johnson.
Hey, you talking about people in their prime too, in they at their best, at
I'm
their
telling
height.
you, boy,
Watch.
I'm telling
Watch.
you.
Watch.
Woo.
Watch.
Don't nobody want to play with me, Josh Norman?
Watch. Watch.
Damn.
Watch. Y'all gonna be
What?
saying.
Hey,
Y'all gonna be
look,
saying this.
nah,
Y'all gonna be
nigga,
saying, I didn't know this
I'm
guy could play this good. I didn't
no,
know.
wait,
Which
though,
one? This a
wait.
mirage.
What I'm saying is, Riley, if you right, nigga, I'm not even disagreeing with you, Riley. I'm not.
All right.
I'm praying that you correct.
Mine too.
I'm
You
praying
gonna
that
get
you
it, Doc.
on the money. Because I'm
You
here
gonna
to tell
get it,
you,
Doc.
I'm going to send you $100 just for you being right. I'm like, that nigga said that shit and did that shit. And he stood on it.
Hey, Atlanta. The first game, Atlanta gonna be surprised like a motherfucker. Why?
You know what? I kind of felt that before you said that. But the reason why I felt it was Atlanta is 100% one dimensional. That's the reason why I'm not scared of Atlanta. This
Now, but
motherfucker's going to be 100% one dimensional.
but
They're not.
Go know I'm all about the numbers, right? So last year when we played Atlanta, Derek Brown by himself was all in the backfield. Shy Tuttle had the same numbers that Derek Brown had, almost the same numbers. So you put two Derek Browns out there, and you put fucking McCall in the middle as a
Oh
run
yeah.
stopper. Come on, Doc. Rest defense, they can either sack the motherfuckers, or they can what? Or they can play coverage. Come on, Doc.
We are the Titans, the mighty,
Yeah,
mighty
I mean, at
Titans.
the
They
end
go,
of the
hey,
game, that's all you gotta have. If you get your front rush to get
hello,
pressure without having to blitz, I mean,
hello.
hey,
That's what they're gonna do. That's what they'll do.
you can turn up.
But
But
but but
But
but
look, and the
who
reason
is
why I think
KK
it's
on the team?
possible because Atlanta didn't do shit for their offensive line this year. They
There
got
you
the
go. They
running
ain't
Hold
got
back,
no
on,
better. They
hold
ain't
but
on,
got
they
no
Mike.
better.
ain't get no help on the offensive line.
There
Not
you
I'm
go.
trying to
man.
I'm trying to understand this.
What's that?
Who is KK on the front line?
KK Short when he was back with Star Little Lane.
No.
Who
Who
gonna be
is
that?
KK now on the team?
Derek
Oh,
Brown.
there's no
Watch.
KK now.
No.
So
Watch this.
then,
Derek Brown.
okay.
Watch this. Derek Brown gonna be all in the backfield wrecking motherfuckers because the fact is they can't double team him.
So
He
Derek
gonna
Brown,
get what?
KKK. Okay, who's Latulale?
It's gonna
Hey,
be
if he
McCall.
gonna say he gonna be who?
It's gonna be McCall because McCall gonna be
McCall
sitting
gonna
there
be
blocking. Because remember
okay.
now, the difference between that 3-4 and this 4-3 is you're gonna have two motherfucking Derek Browns out there. So they're gonna have to choose. And
So
then
you
the
saying
only
we gonna
thing
have two
McCall,
KK Shorts?
McCall gonna be sitting there stopping the run up the middle. That's all he gonna be doing. He ain't gotta get in the backfield. We know he can penetrate. So if they decide to double team those guys, he gonna be in the backfield. I'm just saying, they gonna have some problems. Watch.
So is Ryan Burns and he gonna have like Charles Johnson numbers or Greg Hardy numbers?
Greg Hardy numbers.
He ain't gonna need the oxygen mask though.
No,
That nigga used to
because
tickle me when he got off the line. He went to the
who?
bench and
Watch
got his
this. Watch
oxygen
this.
mask. He had
Watch this.
asthma.
Who? Watch this. If they're playing a 3-4, a 3-4, that means five linemen, right, on three tackles. Well, a nose tackle and two defensive ends. Really, the damn tackles. But you put those guys there, that means the offensive line is occupied. Now Burns gonna be blitzing. Either somebody gonna be trying to chip him, or they're gonna let Brown penetrate. Cause they're on the same side of the field. Choose your
Facts.
poison, Doc. Choose your poison.
I already said Brian Burns is gonna have his best year this year. When
And
he
remember,
when Q said 15 sacks, I almost said 18.
I'm just
It don't
saying
mean that shit.
they're gonna have to try to
Yeah.
chip him because he's so fast. So if they set wide, right? Say the tackle sets wide. That means one guy one on one with Brown. Really? Are we gonna really do that?
That's bad.
Well, let me
Now
ask,
look,
let me ask you this, Mo.
Go ahead.
Let me, Wally, so let's say we have a top 5 defense, top 10
Hmm.
even.
Yeah.
Are they gonna say is Nebraska's team defense,
Hell
or they
no.
gonna call it
Hell no.
Evero's defense?
They're gonna call it Evero because we switched to a 3-4.
they're gonna call it Big Mike's defense. It's my defense. I put it together. It was me. I
Really?
told him to make
Hey,
sure.
hey, watch this. If we want to go back and really look at the 3-4, look at the 1916. I think it's gonna look more like the 1916 Panthers. And watch this, you're gonna love me.
What you said?
Lamar Latham. Lamar Latham. and watch this. And
Well,
Kevin
Wally, I
Green.
hope you're right, boy.
Hey, watch this. Lamar Latham had 13 and a half sacks. Kevin Green that year had 13 and excuse me, Lamar Latham had 13 and a half. Kevin Green had 14 and a half sacks that year. Fucking
Who's
Capers
Lamar
let those
Latham
guys
and
get
Kevin
it.
Green on the team?
Huh?
Uh,
Kevin Green's gonna be Brian Burns. And that means on the other side, I think it's gonna be where he at? Where Gold at? Where Gold at?
Yo,
It's gonna be our boy. It's gonna be our boy from
Who?
Virginia
Louisville?
Tech. Virginia Tech, baby. Barno.
Yeah, I don't know,
Nobody
Wally.
knew. Hey,
It's,
watch this. Nobody
okay,
knew
put it
who
right.
Lamar. Watch
Okay,
this. Nobody knew who Lamar
yeah.
Latham was when he was at Houston. Oh, this guy's a journeyman. All of a sudden, he gets to the Panthers. They let that motherfucker loose. We didn't know he was a Pro Bowler.
yeah, but reports saying that Barno and Brandon Smith they ain't looking too great.
We'll see. Somebody, or it may be damn DJ. I don't care. One of the motherfuckers on the other side gonna have free reign
that
because
that
nobody's gonna
that's
be blocking them.
that
Nobody gonna be blocking them.
that's who Q tried to put me on. Q
Nobody
told me
gonna be
about
blocking them,
DJ.
Doc. They're
He
gonna have
said
free reign.
DJ gonna be a phenom soon. And I was looking at his tape. The boy do look good. I ain't gonna lie. DJ look good. I don't know how fast he gonna be able to get up to the NFL pace.
Oh, he fast. He fast now.
But
He
man,
got
He's
his
big
DJ,
too.
when I
He's
looked at
big
that
too.
motherfucking tape and I looked how that big motherfucker move now, that's a big moving motherfucker. I
And,
ain't gonna lie to you.
and watch this. If each one of those guys got 3 sacks apiece, right?
Uh,
There's three. There's 4 of them motherfuckers. That's 12 sacks, bro.
Now look, let's listen. Let's talk about this though, because Brian Burns. There's one thing Brian Burns do a lot. The people they try to get at him about. They say he overshoots.
Yeah.
He overshoots. Now the thing is, when you on on the linebacker on the side, he's not
Mm-hmm.
overshooting. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It's just his body is so used to having to move that fast. So as a defensive end on that line, he is going to overshoot. He's not overshooting in that linebacker slot, boy.
Nope.
He is not.
Mm-mm.
He's going to be missile on target. Pow.
Yep.
Watch. He going to get between 15, 18 sacks easy. That's why I want
People
them
gonna
to pay him now. Because if they
be
wait, the check
30.
they have to write to
The
this
reason, the
motherfucker.
reason why they trying to say he was overshooting once again, and that's you got to look at the eye test. It wasn't no push from the front. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we
Yeah.
know again, it's only Derek Brown. So you're
Yep.
not getting 2 tackles in the 4-3 to push those that guard center combination.
Yep.
Therefore, this guy has to step back or stay where he is in the pocket. They're
Mm-hmm.
allowing him to step up Y'all got to say Brian's got to come around. You got to understand what the defensive edge rusher job is to come
Yeah.
around to bend that corner and drop into that pocket.
Yep.
The front two has to push that pocket. It collapses to make it
Hey,
collapse.
wise man. They did get some rotation for the D line. They got that
Yep.
boy from Denver.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
So
got that boy from Denver, and that's somebody already familiar with this man Evero's system. You know what
Correct.
I mean? So they
Williams.
got
They got
some
Williams.
rotational pieces.
And they got another. They got 6 guys that's around 315 pounds. Cause the dude from Denver is around 295 or so.
Yeah, he 295.
But yeah, the other guys we got, including what was the guy we got last year? Not McCall, but the other one. What the other guy name was? He may get cut though.
Roy.
Yeah, Roy, Brandon Roy.
oh,
But
Bravion
Brandon,
Roy, yeah.
Bravion
Bravion
Roy.
Roy.
But
He
Bravion
last
Roy.
last 2 years he been there. He ain't even been no factor, man.
Yeah, but
Well,
guess what? As
listen,
long as he can rotate in, get those guys a break. We have 6 guys at 300 pounds, and we have a second unit that because we're gonna not rotate them at the same time. But if you have some, because remember now, Brown and Tuttle can bring the pain. So that means you bring those guys in together, so put some pressure on, rotate those guys, keep them fresh.
But
Man, we
see
got something.
once again though, Wiley, see, you have to have motherfucker that's more than a rotational player.
But
Your
remember, we got
second,
old boy too.
third
I
guy.
forgot. I forgot the guy. Remember, we got the guy. Was that
Yeah,
Penny something?
Panini, yeah.
There you go. He's nose tackle. So what I'm saying is, we got a starting nose tackle and a backup nose tackle. We got 2 starting D ends and a 3-4, and then we got a backup D end. We only got one really rotational guy.
Yeah. See,
That's Brandon
that's
Roy
has
or
been
whoever.
our yeah. That
But
has
that's
been
pretty
our
good.
depth. Depth has been our problem
We
for
can't
the
have
last 3
everything,
years.
Doc. We can't
yeah,
have
that
everything.
has been our
Five
problem
out of
on
six.
both
Hey,
sides of
bro,
the line.
let me tell you something. To beat the Kansas City and the Eagles and the
Yep.
49ers of the world, you got to damn near have everything because they loaded.
Yeah, but that's called the next year's draft. I'm just saying this year, based on our schedule, based on the guys we're playing, we're gonna beat those guys in front of us. That don't mean we're world beaters. That means we beat the guys in front of us. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Now, I'm not gonna sit there at the end of the year and say some crazy shit like we're going to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna do that shit. Just because we have a great year, come on, man. We haven't got the pieces.
I'm gonna
But we
say
got.
this, though. I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
this. And a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say this shit. The division is ours. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about anybody saying anything about that nigga in New Orleans. I'm here to
yeah,
tell you. I said it before. I'll say it again. The nigga's trash.
yeah. I believe the division is ours too. It's just the fact that okay, we get the division and it say it's weak, and another team in the division gets in. That doesn't really mean anything from the NFC perspective. We're
But
not
let's be,
top dog.
but listen. But you know what? Let's stop being. I'm gonna stop being so motherfucker humble because the NFC is weak. Period.
Yeah, we
It
got
You
is.
two.
got
We got
Philly.
2 top teams.
You got
That's it.
Philly. You got Dallas,
Nope.
and you got San Fran. Those are your
Nope. Dallas.
three.
Nah. Dallas ain't that good.
And
We got Philly, San
Philly,
Fran.
I'm
Well,
gonna
see,
say
we
this.
done that, Mike.
Uh,
You call the divisional leaders. Call it. You go in the East Division and call the divisional leaders, and then
okay,
you go
all
to
right,
the
all right. So
second
we
tier
got
of that team. Just like
Eagles.
when we put it up on the
Go ahead.
board, after you go after that, it's a drop. NFC
Okay,
East is probably the powerhouse
that's what I was. That's why I said Cowboys and Eagles because honestly, I know people are gonna say I'm crazy for this, but I'm not gonna give that division to the Eagles yet.
Okay.
I'm not. So I'm gonna call Eagles Cowboys. They're gonna split that division. And I'm gonna
Okay.
turn around and say San Fran, of course.
Mhm.
Uh, and the next up, hey, shut up! I'm on something. All right,
Go
my
ahead.
fault. People are disrespectful. Uh, okay, and then you turn around and you got us running the South. And when it comes to the North, people keep saying Minnesota, but I'm gonna say Detroit.
Okay. All right.
And
I'm with
and,
you with that.
and I'm gonna leave it at that. After that, you got average teams.
Who the other
Matter of
wild
fact,
card team?
let me say
Who?
that again. Below average teams.
Yeah. So who the other wild card teams?
So wild card will be Minnesota.
Okay, that's it then. Because you said the other wild card team was going to be either Philly or Dallas. So that's
Facts.
it. So
That's your
so like
playoff.
so watch this. Name all those teams you named, right? The
Yeah.
only teams you really can't beat this year out on a consistent basis because of depth, I believe it's only Philly and San Fran. The other ones, they susceptible. They can get got.
I'm gonna tell
The
you
other
this. I'm gonna say some shit, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy.
what's that?
But I really believe this. I think San Fran's more beatable than Dallas is.
We're gonna play them.
And the reason why I say that is because Brock Purdy nor does Trey Lance scare me at all. And most importantly, if our offensive line is as good as I think it's going to be, I'm not worried about that defense as much as I would have been a year ago or 2 years ago. Because that's their bread and butter. They get at a quarterback and they dominate. I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to bust our ass and to stop the run than motherfuckers really think. I think our biggest threat is Philly and Dallas, and that's because their whole defense is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Their
Okay.
Dallas whole defense is something special. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Dak Prescott, he does choke. I give you that. He a choking motherfucker, and maybe Brandon Cooks that help. Brandon Cooks should help,
He
but that
always hurt.
defense, but that defense is scary in Dallas. I don't know if people understand how good that defense really is. But
You're
that
They got
gonna
a
be saying
solid
that
motherfucker's a
about
defense.
problem.
you. Gonna be
They
saying
got
that
a
about our
solid
defense.
defense. They got a solid defense. I'm not too worried about it because uh, I think we got more weapons that we've ever seen,
Hello.
and as long as our defense can get off the field, we'll be
Yep.
all right.
And,
We'll
Yep.
and most
find a way.
facts, facts.
We'll find a weak spot.
And you know
But
what? Most importantly,
last year we
of what
weren't
you're
able to do
saying,
that because we didn't have no offense. We could
Hey,
not stop them
say it, Papa.
or outscore them. And
Nope.
I just sat here and just look at 6 minutes of DJ Johnson, bro. I just got hyped, bro.
bro, I'm telling you, he looked something.
I just
Bro,
got.
he looked like something special, bro. When Q said something about him, I was like, okay. But then I looked at the footage myself, like you just did, and I was like, yo, this motherfucker might be
Hey,
a problem.
I'm
and
6'5",
he gonna get what?
270. The,
Mm-hmm.
I'm YGM. Watch out.
He done, bro. He done.
YG,
YGM is done.
I just don't see. Man, this man played running back, tight end,
Yep.
outside linebacker, defensive end, in his
Monster.
career, like in football,
Monster.
college too.
Monster.
He is a monster,
Yes.
a monster. Like
And after I
unrelentless,
saw
high
that,
motor.
I was so happy they traded up to get his ass. Because at first I was questioning it. I was like, I don't know this motherfucker. They say he's supposed to get picked in the fourth, fifth round. Who is this motherfucker? And then when I saw the footage, I said, this nigga ain't no fourth round, fifth round pick. What the fuck?
Yeah, but we kept asking like, where's our pass rush? That's him.
he is.
He's that person on the opposite side of Brian Burns
Hello.
that
Go
he,
get it.
if he just keep his nose clean.
He gonna be the
Don't knock
power.
out nobody.
yo,
He gonna
Scott
be the
Fitter.
power guy. He gonna be the power
Scott
guy.
Fitter.
Burno gonna be the
Scott
finesse
Fitter
guy.
might have stole one on that one. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Scott Fitter
That's
might have stolen one on that one.
that's a
Hey
sleeper,
man.
bro.
And,
That's a
and James
sleeper.
Robinson in that backfield, I think niggas don't understand how good James Robinson really is.
Yeah, but I don't know if he gonna get that much play because dude, we got an
He won't.
outstanding
He'll be
safety.
on special teams first.
Hey, we got
He'll
an
be on special
outstanding
teams first.
safety. What we got top 11 safety?
I said we got the. Hey, look. I said it, and that's for anybody who want to pull up. I said we got the best safety room in the NFL. That's my
Yep.
opinion. I said it
Said
again.
that too.
I said
It's
any of y'all birds want to pull up, or so-called Savior Panther fans want to challenge my opinion, come up here and look stupid.
hey, watch this popping. When they start playing, watch this. When they start playing Chin in that damn hybrid role again, they're gonna be talking about Chin like his rookie season. Then what
Fact.
they gonna say, Poppin? What they gonna come
Right.
on, Doc? Come on, what they gonna say then?
I don't know
He
what they're
gonna
gonna
be
say.
come on,
Honestly,
Doc.
that's why I'm so happy about James Robinson because there's gonna be times I think it's gonna be Von Bell, James Robinson, and Chin playing up.
Yeah, but remember now, you forgot about Rowe. Rowe's a
I didn't
safety.
forget about him. I know he did.
Come
I'm
on,
saying
man.
for is that because Alvaro likes to keep everybody fresh. He like fresh legs.
We're
He
gonna be
loves fresh
rotating.
legs. So when he
Mm-hmm.
rotating, I'm happy to say, yo, Rose gonna go to the bench and Robinson's coming in.
Yeah,
I don't
we
think we
good.
missed a step with that.
No, we good. We good. We good. And you know what? Think about it. The last
And
4 years,
Robinson hit
when
a
have when have
motherfucker.
when have we been able to say this with confidence?
A rotation and be cool? Never.
Come on, now.
Yeah, the
Never.
only so when I think about it, like when people need a break to come in, for instance, let's say when let's say YGM start and DJ come in, you'll say that's a fresh body.
Yep.
Derek Brown probably ain't gonna never come out the field.
He gonna
Uh,
come out some. He gonna come out
he'll
some.
come out
We
some.
got Williams gonna come in though.
Yeah,
Williams
okay.
got a motor.
What you call Burns
But
probably ain't gonna never come out.
Burns ain't coming out the field. That's the one that's not coming
Burns
out
ain't
the
coming.
field.
He ain't coming out
He
the
ain't never
field.
coming
That
out.
ain't gonna live on the field.
I don't see Shaq coming off because who you
Nah,
gonna put behind him?
no,
Who coming in for
Smith.
Shaq?
It'll be Smith. It'll be Smith.
I
Brandon.
don't even know Brent. I don't think Shaq
We're gonna
ever gonna
see.
come out.
We're gonna see how he
They
play, but it'll
should
be
though.
Brandon.
They should really. They should
The
take some snaps away from Shaq just for Brandon's because Shaq be tired,
development.
bro. Shaq be burnt out.
Yeah.
If they on the field as long as they was last year, yeah, they
Yeah.
was on the field a lot. If
But
they on the field
can
that
Smith
long,
set the defense, or you say you have to give those play calling duties to Frankie?
Well, look though.
but see, Frankie gonna be. That's what I'm saying. It's either Brandon gonna come in for Luvu, or he gonna come with Shaq.
Well,
I
see,
think he's
that's
gonna
the
come up for Shaq.
that's
Go ahead.
look, that's the upgraded version. Because some of Shaq's best games, even though he get on my motherfucking nerves, is when Steve Wilkes had us running the ball down motherfucker's throat because Shaq wasn't tired them whole
He was
fucking
fresh.
game.
He was
He
fresh.
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
well,
he stayed
that's time
fresh.
of possession right there, then, Mike.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's time of
yeah.
possession. The
So the
defense is
fact
not
that
on the field as much.
we got this offensive line where it's at because man, I'm telling you, top five offensive line in the NFC minimum. And I think I'm
Yeah.
being humble
Yeah.
when I say that shit.
No, we good.
Like
We
for
good.
real.
We good.
So when I say
That
we
ain't great.
can, when I say that we can hand that ball off and Chuba Hubbard is gonna look like a dominant motherfucker runner.
Hey, I don't think it's gonna be so. It's gonna be running, but I think what's gonna be is it's gonna be those short passes. They're
Facts.
gonna watch this. They're gonna my boy. They're gonna end up with Chanel giving those Debo Samuel passes coming across the middle. They're gonna be doing crossing route between him and Alan Thielen. So one of
Right
those
in the
guys gonna
slot.
get those short. They're gonna get those short passes. Get those. They're gonna turn into a manageable third down. I'm just telling you, man. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be
Look,
nice.
Adam Thielen in the slot. Hayden
Yep.
Hurst are actually genuine tight end. And
Yep.
we gotta now Miles Sanders didn't do a lot of catching last year. But
He can catch though.
the last time he played with this coach in
He can catch.
Philly, he
Yeah.
was catching for like 500 yards that
Yep.
season. So
Yep.
he can catch out the backfield without an issue. So when you
Hmm.
got those secure hands right there, Bryce Young can he can take the game at his pace.
And now you got Shark on the outside, or you got
And you got
now watch it. You got Elastic Man, not Plastic Man. Elastic Man, 88 on the other side. Those guys gonna get one-on-one coverage. They're gonna have an opportunity to get some serious jump balls.
he
I'm
called
just
this
saying.
nigga Elastic Man.
Yeah, not Plastic Man. He gonna
I
bounce
want to
back.
see. I really want to see 11 personnel. So who would you put out there for your 11?
Ooh.
Cause they said
Oh,
Okay.
11 to 13 personnel. I ain't
ooh,
13.
Jesus.
13.
We
How you
gonna
do
get it,
Oh,
that?
baby. We gonna
okay,
get it, baby. Go ahead.
so Mingo, I want on the field.
Hmm.
I gotta get Mingo in the field because it's not just the way he catches, but the way he bullies after the catch. So I gotta get Mingo and I gotta get Terrence Marshall there because there's so much fucking potential. So he has the potential to be a clear number one receiver. We just haven't seen it yet. So I have to have Mingo and Terrence Marshall. Give me Thielen in the slot, Hayden Hurst, Miles Sanders. You know the offensive line, you know the quarterback.
Hmm.
That's my 11 personnel.
I'm gonna go with Chenault. Um, I'm gonna go with Shark. I'm gonna go with Alaskan Man. Then we're gonna go with Hayden Hurst. And we're gonna go with Miles Sanders. That's my 11 plus the offensive line and quarterback. The reason
My
why I go
level
with
better.
that is this. The reason why I take Mingo out is this. Everybody keep talking about Mingo, but Poppin, did you saw what I put in Discord? Chenault, there's no film that Mingo ever put out better than Chenault. You need to look at Chenault's film, bro. Chenault is a motherfucker.
All right, let me tell you. Let me shoot back at you on that.
Go
Let
ahead.
me shoot back at you on that. Mingo has done everything he did with average fucking play,
Same thing with
average
Chenault.
quarterback
Name
play.
somebody on name the quarterback or any other player on Denver. I mean not Denver, Colorado when he was there. They
Name
made him
somebody.
do every. They made him
You
do
right.
everything. No, they made him play running back, tight end, and receiver.
You right.
I'm just saying, the dude's a beast. It's just they haven't did that to him in the NFL. We
We just
came to
gotta
the
do.
NFL.
We just gotta
Yeah,
have
they just gotta
multiple
give him the ball.
packages going because I can't. I cannot
That's
take
what
Mingo off the lineup. I can't.
We
One
got to
because
see
you
what
Ooh,
that
drafted a
defense.
nigga.
DJ.
You drafted a nigga
hey,
with the 39th pick. You
yeah,
drafted a
but
nigga with the 39th pick. If we had enough already, I'll be
watch,
upset. But
watch.
I know that's what I'm saying. When
It's
at
a
the
nice problem
39th
to
pick,
have.
well, at the 39th pick, there was something else we could have got besides Mingo. I already said that, and I feel that in my soul.
Watch
You, but
when Chenault
when I
started jumping
saw
off the
Mingo,
film.
when I
Go
saw
ahead.
Mingo, and I looked at Mingo, I said it in many videos. I see Brandon Marshall. I
It
see
could be
Brandon Marshall.
or Eric Moe. Eric Moe was pretty good too. What I see though in Chenault is Debo Samuel. Who will you take?
I'm taking Brandon Marshall over Debo.
All right. Okay. This is a nice conversation. It'd be a nice problem to have, right?
It really would be. It's a hell of a problem to have. That's a hell of a problem to
We
have.
ain't never had this problem.
Yeah, but I like Brandon Marshall 2.0 is what I've been calling Mingo,
All right.
and
Brandon Marshall was a
I'm gonna
beast.
stick to
He was a beast. He was a beast.
that.
Hey,
But
hey,
man,
Q, I got a
he
question. What does Terrence Marshall Jr. have to do in order for you to get his jersey?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a oh man. That's a man. Papa, you be doing some shit, boy. You be doing some
talk
shit.
that shit, pop. Hey Q, what up with that?
Golly. Ooh. I would say 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Okay, he do 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. I'm gonna buy his jersey.
Yeah, you got me on. You got me on there. You got me sold. You got me sold, Captain.
That's
Yeah,
hell though.
1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Why? Because I don't remember the last time DJ Moore had 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns.
He hasn't had it never in the season. The most
Man,
he had was four.
let's
The
just
most he had was four.
let's just break that down, y'all. You know, because
DJ Moore has never had more than 6 touchdowns in the season.
there's
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of people that get on DJ Moore talking about because we let him go. Why we should feel salty about that.
No.
And I understand that DJ Moore has done his best with all the busted ass quarterbacks we've had. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But at the same time, his touchdown production
Yeah.
is trash.
He had
Yards after
more
the catch.
drop touchdown passes than he's ever had touchdown catches.
Watch
That's
this.
like
Chinook had what? He had how many touchdowns last year? Chinook,
Snow
2 or 3.
two.
How many times he touched the ball? 3, 4 times? Come
Damn.
on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Yo,
man.
what's so bad? It's so sad that literally it's probably the truth. He probably touched the ball probably 4, maybe 5 times the whole season.
And he took it to the house.
Took him to the house. Took him to the house. Y'all, I mean, y'all
Come on, man.
absolutely right. Took him to the house.
305, take it to the house.
Come
But
on, man.
once again, Wiley, look at his body of work, though. Give me 17 games and let me see his body of work. Give him the licks at it and let me see what he's going to do. Give me a
Who
whole
was that?
season and let me
Oh,
see what
Chanel.
he's going to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chanel.
but, okay, well, see, that's the thing about
I
DJ
can't sit
Chark.
there and judge this on, okay, he touched the ball 3 or 4 times. He took it to the house on some screens and shit like that. against what? You got to analyze the whole shit against
Okay,
what
watch
team.
this. Okay,
What
go watch this.
this
So
that.
if,
The
let's go to
play
his
on the
rookie year.
field got to dictate it, bruh.
You're right. So let's go to his rookie year, right? His rookie year, he played at Jacksonville, right? And he was playing with
Mm-hmm.
the dude with the mustache,
Minshew.
Gardner
Minshew.
Minshew. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So when they finally let him play, he had about 600 yards, I think 4 or 5 touchdowns, right? They
Yeah, that's
finally let
about
him
right.
play,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm saying is, if he gives us 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, and we get another guy with 700 yards, about 4 touchdowns. We get another guy with about 700 yards, about 4 or 5 touchdowns. You see what I'm saying? We're going to spread it around. So that's the reason
Yeah,
why I'm saying
yeah,
it.
but see, didn't
So
check, but
all of
check.
go ahead.
And I understand
He can get
I
that.
understand what
He can
you're
get
saying.
that.
Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. But two, okay, you got to scratch your head. You got to think and say, okay, either Jacksonville or some dumb motherfuckers, which the team played
They
last
were
year did not dictate that. It
no,
didn't
but then
dictate
he
that.
went on
You
that
know,
team.
the team played that. But like I said, when Doug Peterson then came and who got rid of him? Did Urban get rid of him?
No, Doug, his first couple games, Doug got rid of him. But
Doug
remember
got rid of
now,
him.
No,
So,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
Doug got
He
rid of.
was it
Uh-huh.
Doug? Who was the coach before Urban
well,
Meyer?
Les Miles. Why I always call that boy Urban Miles? Les Miles. Which one? Who the fuck was over there?
Les Miles.
Urban.
Urban Myers. Urban Myers.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we know that
So,
was a shit show when he was over there, right?
but
So we
he
can't
didn't get
count
rid
that.
of him. It was Doug
So who
Peterson's
got
first and
Doug
second
Peterson
game.
got rid of?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
So
remember now, the difference is this, and this is what Frank, and this is the difference between those and play calling. Frank designs plays for receivers. Doug wants to have a receiver to fit his plays. That's the difference. He didn't fit the type of plays they want to call. Now they call plays for him, right? But it's not the same. It ain't the same. It's like and Trevor Lawrence likes to throw timing plays, right? Whereas oh boy, he is
so
he's
what
like
you
Debo.
saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
You saying he didn't fit their offensive scheme? That's why they got rid of
No, and they didn't change the scheme to fit him.
him. Okay.
That's what
So
I'm saying. Yeah.
okay. Let's just say I eat that. I believe that. Now, what I still want to do, I still reserve the right to say
hmm
I want to see a season.
Yeah. Me too. I was
Okay,
I
in
was
that case,
encouraged.
how
I
y'all
was
feel about
encouraged by the
DJ
coach.
Chark?
No,
Cause
our coach said about not by anybody else, but only about Chenault. He said we got something special with him. We
Okay.
gonna show you something we got for him. So
Yeah.
that means they are designing plays for him.
facts,
Because
because and
my
they
whole
damn sure
thing is
should.
this. Go ahead, Mike.
They damn sure should because he shows that ability to do a little Debo style and that ability. But I also remember that the other receiver on our team, DJ, was the reason why Chanel ended up leaving Jacksonville. Cause DJ came in and put up over 1,000 yards and had like 8 touchdowns.
But
You
DJ
remember
was
that
there before him. DJ,
Ooh.
but DJ was there before him. DJ got hurt the year
year?
before, and then when DJ came back,
Yeah,
it
got
was
healthy.
yeah, and then that's why you're right.
Yeah,
So
he
hold on,
put
hold
up.
on.
Because
So
different
Mike,
type of player. Go ahead.
you think them boys got some beef with each other, or you think they
I've
on
been,
some
Oh,
look,
like,
I've
hey,
been said that if you go back on
uh
another
oh,
podcast, I
oh
said a
wow,
long time ago, I said, is LaVissa Chenault gonna let DJ take his shit again?
oh that's pretty good. That's pretty wow. I didn't think about that.
Because DJ took Chenault's position in Jacksonville. So what I want to know is Chenault gonna say, ain't no way that shit gonna happen again? Or DJ gonna say, I got you again, nigga.
It's gonna be yeah. Wow, I didn't think about
So
that.
that's more that's what I was talking about. One episode we had about the competition we got in the receiver room because
That's
DJ
outstanding.
versus Chenault, Mingo versus
Ooh,
Terrence Marshall. That's the
ooh,
competition I'm talking about.
that's outstanding competition.
Cause DJ punched that nigga Chenault in the mouth and sent Chenault to another team.
Oh wow, here we
You
go.
gotta think about it like that. Like you took that nigga's lunch money and them food off his kid's table. Are you gonna do it again? And Chenault
Ooh,
gonna let you do it again.
oh
And Terrence Marshall, you've been Mr. Plastic Man, like you always say. Mingo's here. You supposed to be the #1 receiver. This nigga look hungry. Who's
oh
gonna eat? Are you
ooh,
gonna
I
eat?
like this.
You
I
gonna
like
get your
this.
EBT card and that nigga cash his check? What's gonna happen?
I like this. I like
That's
this.
why
This
I
is what I'm
like this
talking about.
receiver squad because I see so much competition in this motherfucker. We know Adam Thielen locked in.
Oh yeah,
Adam
he locked
Thielen
in.
ain't going nowhere. In the slot
So we got
receiver,
so we got
yo,
Demir we got Demir Bird, Sean Smith, and you got your Josh Van pushing each
Yep.
other, trying to get each other out the room.
there is
Oh, we got
competition at every fucking position. I'm not even gonna
Damn.
downplay the competition of Matt Corral and Bryce Young. There is competition at every offensive position except running back.
that's true. That's true. Damn. Boy, this is boy. Nah,
That's
we
why this
I
shit
don't think we got
special.
competition at tight end though. I think
We
Hurts is
don't.
gonna guy.
Except for the fact that Tiny Chimble don't want to be a bitch ass nigga. That like Tommy Chimble, he had an
Oh
opportunity. So Tommy might be
yeah.
like, I see you, Hurst,
I
but you
think
know what?
that's
We
so
both
many
know our coach
offensive
likes running multiple tight
options.
end packages.
Packages
He-
they could go. They could go with them different
yeah.
receivers. It's gonna be
So you
dangerous.
Oh
got,
baby.
but he likes
Man.
running multiple tight end packages. So there's gonna be time you're gonna have Hurst and Tommy Chimble on the same field, and in those plays, I see DJ Chark and Terrence Marshall if they trying to kill with speed because you got the tight ends with the secure hands and Miles Sanders in the back, or they gonna go big body and say, yo, Mingo, Terrence Marshall get out there. Because I think that's more what it is. I think it's the package of are we gonna go big? Because Terrence Marshall, there's one thing Terrence Marshall does that's very underrated when it comes to tight ends, and that's block.
Yeah. All of them
Terrence
block too.
Marshall's a good block. Chenault's a good blocking. Almost every receiver we got
Mingo.
is good at blocking like a motherfucker, except for the babies, Shy Smith
No.
and Demir Bird. But
I think that I think I don't know if DJ Shark is good at
yeah,
blocking though.
DJ either. He's not good at blocking. But so when you got a big heavy run package, like when you got this
Yeah.
offensive line and you got
Yeah.
Miles Sanders and you got these tight ends blocking and you got Terrence Marshall, Mingo, and Chenault
And
on
to
the
know.
field,
Ooh. Ooh.
anything can happen when it comes to how far Miles Sanders can take it. At the same time, anything can happen to who he throws it to and how far they take off down the field. And that's something I think is very underrated when it comes to our receiver squad because everybody can block except for a very select few.
Wow. Man. I don't know if we've had this conversation like this. This
We
is a
have
like
it.
Yeah.
ah
So
Hey,
the competition of DJ and Chenault, who gonna take whose lunch money this time? The battle 2.0, I'm up for it.
ah
What's
I mean,
gonna
and
happen?
you can even use DJ Chalk and Demir Bird. Both of them can stretch the field. What do you put them both on the field at the same time?
Oh, yo,
that's
what's
true.
the other fast dude we got? There's another receiver we got that's fast as fuck. I can't think of
Uh
his name right now. But they just because I just saw the Bryce
man,
Young highlights and he was just hitting them. And he's always
Van.
injured.
The guy from South Carolina was Van something. Van
Yeah, yeah.
ah
Josh Van.
yeah, Josh Van, there you go.
Yeah. So now it's like they put so much speed and the problem is DJ's not consistently healthy.
Yeah.
That's the problem
So
with DJ. He got the speed, he got the hands, he got the ability, but he's not consistently healthy.
he can fight himself off the team, baby.
But when he's healthy, that's a
He's
thousand
a
yard motherfucker.
that's true. And you think about it. The average size of those jokers is what, 6'2", 6'3"?
And that's
Mm-hmm.
Come
another
on.
thing. Yeah, all the
Woo!
receivers got some size on them. You know what I mean? Most receivers 6'3". I think the only
Jesus.
one that's I think the one that's 6'1" is mm.
Now Bird them guys are around 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah,
But
but
the
you know what? I
other
don't pay. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't pay attention to them two because I'm be real with you. I almost look in the future and see both of them gone.
yeah, it's
If I had to put money on it, I would put money that Sean Smith and Demir Bird both will not be on the team.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
lovely.
probably. You probably right about that, Mike.
I mean,
Woo, this is nice.
because for the first time you
Other
got
than special teams,
facts, and I think only
Maybe
one gonna be there.
yeah,
Who
one.
you think getting that between them two?
Sean Smith
Maybe
because Demir
Bird.
Bird costs money.
Uh,
Uh,
And the reason why I say that is because Demir Bird, if they cut him before the season start, they don't got to pay him like that. Sean
right.
Smith was drafted, so they already
They
got a
gotta pay
little
him.
check they already give him. So you get rid of the one that you got, you don't have to pay because it's not
Right.
too much difference between the two.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Boy,
but
this is nice. This is
but
nice
when
though.
Chanel, he's a big body.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Chenault's
All
a
of them.
big body.
Chanel got to
Terrence
get some more
Marshall, the
touches
nights
this
out.
year, boy.
Mingo, Hayden Hurst. You got a lot of some body weight out there. So it's not just the defense and the offensive line. Even our playmakers got some weight on them.
Man, they round to what, 6'2", 6'3", about
Yeah,
230. Come on, bruh. Come
like,
on,
like
man.
you
Come
They
on.
you
they all
you
about
try to tackle
15,
if you
15
try
to
to
20 pounds.
tackle you try to tackle Mingo in the open field, you might regret it. I'm telling you because
Oh,
I
you
just that little nigga's big to be his age. Like this is not this look. He should not be this big for his age. I don't give a fuck what nobody say as a wide receiver, and he
remember what
runs
happened?
angry.
Remember what happened last year with Chanel? We
Yes,
were
sir.
like, why they don't want to tackle that guy? They
Cause
want to
that shit
tackle that
hurt.
guy.
In the third quarter, when you've been on the field for over an hour and some change, and you sat down for 5 minutes in the locker room with some Gatorade, and you got to bring your ass back out there, and all of a sudden this nigga is charging at you full speed. Nigga, it's winter time. It's cold. That shit hurt. You ever been punched in the mouth in the wintertime? That shit feel different.
Yeah.
A nigga can thump you when it's cold outside and that shit hurt. Imagine when a nigga 220 gonna run through you like he a train and shit.
Woo,
I don't want to go to work today.
golly.
Yeah, because
Well,
he played running back, he played wide receiver.
Yes, sir. We gotta get him some
Yeah,
touches, bro.
yeah, you. That's why I gotta have Mingo in the field. The way I saw that nigga run at people, and he don't he grabs the ball here with hands, and when he takes off running, if you coming at him, he gonna shift to the side to try to dodge you. But if you ever try to like put his shoulder down, that nigga will run his shoulder through your chest. I hope you can breathe. You're gonna be like
and you know what?
Be like Tony Braxton. I'll
Watch
never
it.
breathe again. Breathe.
Watch it. Hey, we never said any of this about DJ.
I don't trust him. I don't
That
trust a
was no,
motherfucker
no,
that
no, no,
can't
no,
catch in
no,
the end
no,
zone.
no. I'm talking about DJ Moore. We
I know. I'm
never
saying
said
I can't trust
anything.
a
We just
motherfucker.
said, yeah, we never said anything about running nobody over. We never said it. All this stuff we saying, we never said it about our number one receiver for the last 3 or 4 years. This is
Because
crazy.
he pisses you off. How do you drop the ball in the end zone so many fucking times? Nigga, it's right there.
Yeah. That's gonna
And
be
you know
key.
why niggas don't like DJ Moore?
Hey, hold on a
Because
second. Hold on a second, Mike. Hey, go ahead, Doc.
Hey, that's gonna be key though. Chenault getting touches and Trimble. Like, let's say we want to run a two tight end set. Hey, the more touches Trimble can get, and if he can actually improve and be another reliable threat at tight end, we got a real problem on offense, man.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's a big question though. I'm not gonna sit there and pump Trimble up. I ain't about to do.
No,
He got to show improve, but that's a huge step if we can get him on there too.
hey,
but
look
think about
though,
it. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
get a little nigga a break. He ain't had a quarterback.
You right. That's why I ain't gonna jump all over him because he ain't
Right.
have a quarterback and he ain't have a head coach. And
No
see
quarterback, no
we got
offensive coordinator.
and see right now we ain't got nobody on the phone right now that's a dumbass saying that coaching don't matter. So
Hello.
what I am gonna say is that the ones that we got, hey, it's gonna be ever gonna show a huge improvement on these guys. So he got to be able to show something, man.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is like I don't. I'm thinking back all the years we've been a Panther fan. I haven't said this about our offense, man, ever.
We couldn't. You can't. I can't think of a year that everything on from the left side to the right side of the ball was legit, and we was nah. I don't know one year. Maybe hell when we had uh
Nope.
double trouble and stuff. We had
Nope.
a running game, but we didn't have much of a passing.
No, because
Nope.
we had Matt Moore. Remember the white thing, Matt
What
Moore?
the original
Yeah.
original glove wearing fool.
Yeah, yeah, we had him. We had a we
I
had
just
Hey,
a
real
said.
quick, real quick, yo, we got 30 some people in here, man. 22 likes, man. Come on now. Hit the
hit the
like button.
lights up.
Hit
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
like
it's
baby.
free to hit the
button.
like button.
Light
Them
That
button,
thing,
math
I
baby.
ain't
don't care if you use
math,
your
man.
elbow, your
The like.
nose, or your dirty toes.
Hit the
Hit
Hello.
like.
the like button.
Hit it,
Come on,
baby.
I'm looking at it. Shoot it up
Smash
for us.
it.
Run it up for us one
Smash it,
time.
baby. Smash
They
that
ain't gonna
like
do
Shoot it
it
button,
up
if
for
I
us
baby.
start
right
shit
now.
about Shaq. Hey, look, y'all hit the like button. I take back everything I said about Shaq. Just hit the like button. I take it back. I ain't gonna
Hit the
mean it, but
like
I take
button.
it back.
Oh man.
Hit
There you
the
go.
like.
I see two people.
Hey,
There
yo,
you
I
go,
tell you
baby.
what, if we can get
Okay.
3 super chats, I'll go buy a Shaq Thompson jersey right now.
Woo,
Ooh,
boy. Oh, I ain't doing that.
Oh, y'all
ooh.
do
I
that.
ain't doing
Run
that.
him up right now. One
Run it
name
up.
in the chat or
I
Run
five.
it
ain't
up
doing
in the
that.
chat.
And Mike, you gotta
Run
wear
3
those.
super chats up right now for him to go buy a Shaq jersey.
Go
Hey,
ahead and
$3
do
Mike
it.
gotta wear.
minimum super checks. I want $3 minimums, and I gotta pay for a $50 jersey. So go ahead and do it.
And Mike, you better wear it on screen too. We need to see
I'll, I'll wear it on
that.
Hey,
screen.
hey, just
Notice
wear it
Mike
with
say
your
a
$3
$50
minimum
shirt.
check.
jersey. He tried to play Shaq just now.
Yeah, you did. You tried to
Hey,
sneak
yo,
K
you
in
want
there.
some catch
There
that,
you go.
dog?
There you go. Man, I
Oh
love it, man.
man,
Y'all, thank y'all for hitting the button, man. There you go. 5 people hit the like. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
there you
Thank
go.
man.
you. I mean, that we won't ask for too much. We won't ask too much. You know what I'm saying? We won't ask too much.
Hey, yo, so we done talked about the defense.
Yep.
We done talked about the weapons.
Yep.
Can we give a shout out to this coaching staff real quick before we before we go too far?
Yes,
Hey
sir.
man.
Sir.
Because I'm looking at this offensive coordinator, my man from LA. I know people like he ain't never did nothing, but when I heard Frank said he's gonna combine what I do and he's gonna take care of the play calling, I'm starting to have faith that maybe we should pay this nigga some respect. Maybe our offensive coordinator got something up his sleeve that we've been sleeping on.
Hey, but you know how
Hey,
you get that? You know how you get that respect though? He got to beat Atlanta with game 1.
yeah. Hello. Yep. If they jump out there and
We've
give
got
Atlanta
to
something they
win.
never seen no more. Ooh.
We've got to win. Ain't no we need to. We got to win.
But you know, but
We
look
got
though,
another individual game right behind it.
but
So
I
do not
think
want to
that's what
start
he
this cup.
means about having packages for Chenault, because I think some of them Robert Wood packages that they had in LA, I think that's what they're gonna have for Chenault. Them running packages they have for Robert Woods, I think that's what it's gonna be.
We're gonna see. I mean, one thing I can say about Chenault, man, he don't really drop balls like that. Pause.
Mm-mm.
But it just getting him, let him get out there and let him get some separation. Let's see if he has a route tree. He amongst other professional wide receivers. Hopefully, he's sucking up all the knowledge he can get from Thielen, who's
Mm-hmm.
who's the OG of running routes. Let's
Facts.
see what they can come together. Like Campus said, the best teacher is y'all, each other. When y'all
Mm-hmm.
come together, it don't matter how long you've been in the league, 10 years, 2 years, 3 months. Y'all all can learn from each other. So teach each other and make each other better. Because
Yes,
they
Poppy.
got
sir.
to put
Yes,
the best
sir.
product on the field.
Hey, Poppy, you just said something I didn't realize. Think about it like this. Who was DJ Moore OG?
Nobody.
Ding. God almighty, Poppy.
Brother
Boy.
Leo.
What's going on?
Go
I hear
ahead.
y'all. I understand being anxious for the season, but you sound ridiculous. Shout out to the coaching staff. Come on, man. We ain't played one fucking game, man.
Yeah, come
I
here. Yeah,
understand being,
come here, come
being
here. I'm
anxious
glad
and
you
being
came here.
hopeful, but
I've been waiting
goddamn.
for a week from
Shout out to the
you.
coaching staff. We ain't even
Yes,
played a
please come here.
preseason game.
Yes, please. I'm glad you're here. How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm on a winning team, brother. I'm on a winning team.
See,
I'm glad you in good spirits, because you know how long I've been waiting to rip your ass apart.
You can't rip me apart, sir. You can't rip me, man.
I've been waiting for
get him, Mike.
competition. Not the fact that you think you are competition, but I just been waiting.
You can't rip me, man. Y'all sound crazy talking about shout out to the fucking coaching staff who ain't did a goddamn thing. Come on,
Okay,
man.
all right. You know why I say shout out to the coaching staff, you minimal minded man? Look, this is the reason why. Because I hear the players saying for the first time time and over years, we're not guessing what to do. We actually have the formula. We actually have the victory scheme. We see what the package is there. We see the writing on the wall. Ever since that bum nigga from Nebraska was here, you saw our Kings running in circles from training camp, the preseason, all the way to the fucking season. For the first time, the pros already. Adam Thielen is saying, yo, it's just a different kind of feel. I know I've been here before, and the right kind of team would just feel something, but this feels different. There was the best years we had in Minnesota didn't feel like this because of the staff that we got here and the abilities that they give us and what they showed us. Pause. I'm not even done yet. When you have a veteran like Adam Thielen, with all the success he's had in the fucking league, I don't care what a man on YouTube say. I'm gonna talk to the professional and listen to what this nigga got to say. And that man say this coach's staff is something that's special, and this coach's staff is something that he's never had before.
Who
So
fucking
shout out to the
cares?
fucking
He ain't
coach's
played it.
staff.
He ain't played one goddamn game, and they hype old ass slow Adam Thielen. Man, get out of here, man. I hear you. I hear you running your damn mouth. You need to catch your breath. You gotta catch your
Here
breath
we
now.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Old ass Adam Thielen. That sounds amazing. Old ass Adam Thielen. Fine, I'll take that because this kid is right. I look at Adam Thielen for exactly what he is. He's the third receiver on the team. Pause. Adam Thielen's the third receiver on the team. It's got to be a pretty good receiving core if he's the third motherfucking receiver.
Man, that you got a slow ass Terrence Marshall. You got a fucking rookie. You got Adam Thielen might be the best wide receiver on the fucking team, which ain't saying shit.
Look, you just said might, which means you don't know for sure. So everything you're saying is opinion and not facts, which means I don't have to respect none of it.
I know
Shut that shit
Adam
down.
Thielen. I know Adam Thielen in his 30s and he's slow as fuck. I know that. That's a fact. That ain't my opinion. I know they ain't played one goddamn game yet,
You
and you
right.
hyping
And
shit up
that slow
like they done
motherfucker
played
had
already.
9 touchdowns and 800 yards last year. That's better than everything we had on the field last year. Again, come again. Talk
They ain't
clearly,
played
right?
one game yet. One
I don't
game.
care what you say,
I
what
know
they
you
haven't
don't care.
played. I'm
I know you
telling you
don't
the
care.
right and the wrong.
At the end of
Just
the
because
day,
I
you
can
got
see
to talk to the
something,
coaches.
I hit.
You
Look,
don't
all right,
throw that
there's
to the
a
side
great book.
and act like
There's
it
a
don't
great
matter.
book. It's called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Okay? It's about a good author
Okay,
named John
human resources.
Maxwell.
Okay, HR.
Nah,
Okay, human resource
shut
director.
your mouth. Shut your
Let
mouth. Let
me
that man
finish
talk.
this. See, John Maxwell says very clearly that some people in life, they just built to see something before it happens. That's why they don't follow nobody, because they see the finish line at the starting line. Because I have that advanced skill, that means I don't have to put my minimal mind frame into the rest of you mortals. I get to stand over here on
You
another
want to put
level
some money?
and
Hey,
tell you
bro,
what
bro.
happens.
I got
How much?
$50. I got $50. We don't win the fucking first game. You want it? Since you see
I
the
got you,
Dribble
fucking
it.
Leo.
future.
No, hey
Dribble
Leo,
it.
hey Leo,
Damn.
hey Leo,
Dribble it.
hold on,
No,
Leo.
I
$50
ain't
is
gonna do that. I
gas
ain't gonna do that. I
money.
ain't gonna do that. I ain't
Damn.
gonna do
No,
that.
cuz.
No,
I ain't
$50
bet niggas
is
on team.
gas
I'm
Shut
just
your
money.
saying.
mouth.
I'm saying. I ain't gonna do that.
Shut your mouth.
No. Do it.
I
But
ain't gonna do that
Marengo
because I'm
tastes
betting niggas.
gas, my nigga. That 2020 Marengo, that shit
Hey
tastes
Leo,
gas. $50
Nah,
is
nah,
not
nah.
enough.
I take that back because I'm betting against my own team. I'm just saying, and you ain't got that's you know what? You know what? Oh, give me 1 second, brother. Give me 1 second. I heard what you said. I ain't gonna hold you up. You know what? I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know you motherfuckers don't believe in this shit because all you motherfuckers, just like the fucking coaching staff, y'all motherfuckers talking about the shit. Because you selling it to me. I know you don't believe it because all you motherfuckers doing is talking about it. I know this is proof that you don't fucking believe in it because
This
the
came from
can't
a
hold on
nigga
real
that
quick, brother,
just
real
got
quick, brother,
rid of the money that he
real quick,
wanted to put where his mouth is.
we both can't
You
talk, brother.
just
We
put
both
the
can't
money
talk.
out there and took
We,
it
bo- we
back. So
brother,
which
we
one
both
of us
can't
don't
talk,
believe
brother.
it?
Brother, we
Leo,
both can't talk. Just let me get. I'll let you get it real quick.
Leo, you a
I
walking
know you
contradiction,
jokers
bro.
don't fucking believe
Go
it
ahead.
because all y'all doing is talking about it. Like the coaching
Get on
staff,
the podcast and
everybody
listen to
talking
what you
about the
do.
Panthers winning. You ain't won a goddamn thing because I know you ain't got no fucking faith in the team. That's why you motherfuckers keep talking this shit, talking about it. Let this shit happen. How stupid do you fucking sound saying we got this and that and ain't played no fucking game yet? Man, that sound fucking
Because we
crazy.
do have that.
Then
But you
put
don't have
the
the
Okay.
team.
money back on
You
the
don't know the
wood.
team. Just keep your mouth shut. We understand.
Then put the money back on the wood.
Shut your goddamn mouth. I done told
Motherfuckers
you already.
talking.
hey Leo,
Oh, we got
It's a
this and that. We
podcast.
got
You
this
let
and that.
them
Wait,
talk.
You,
You don't
wait.
come
we
in and
shout out to the
Okay,
coaching
hold
staff.
on.
Ain't played one fucking
Pause.
game.
Pause.
Leo,
Put the money back on the wood, Leo. You
Leo,
talking
Leo.
about
Take that
something
man
right
out
Nah,
of
nah,
now?
that.
nah.
Hey,
I'm
Mike,
betting,
Let's
I'm
talk
betting
slow
about
down,
against.
Mike.
Panthers now.
I ain't betting against the team. I ain't betting against the team.
No,
Slow down,
no.
Mike.
No, no. You
Mike,
You
Mike,
talking
said
Mike,
it.
trash
Mike,
about the
Mike,
team.
Mike.
You
You
talking
Slow
said
down
it,
down,
on the
Mike.
regardless of
team.
you
You
win or
Mike,
trying to
lose.
slow
say,
down,
So
slow
make
down.
your
I'm
mind up.
doing with
See,
the
Mike,
face,
A
my
lot
guy.
of logic
I'm
going
putting
on.
500 on it.
hey, Mike,
Hold
slow
on, hold
down.
on.
Adam
Leo,
Let,
Thielen.
let Logic get
slow
in real
down, Mike.
quick.
Slow
Go
down.
ahead, Logic.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
hey, I
Logic.
just want him to understand what he come in with this kind of energy for. You don't like your
Because
team. You
somebody
do
took
like
his
your
lunch
team.
money
You don't
today.
support your team. You do support
Slow
your
down,
team.
Mike. Slow down,
We
Mike.
sitting here talking about straight facts about this team, about people that's on this team, and you the one told us that there was no uh, advantage of having a competent coaching staff. That didn't matter in the NFL. So these people come from college and automatically know what they're supposed to do. Everything. They ain't no point in training. You could just go into the game and be successful. That's what you said. Because coaching don't matter, right? It don't matter at all if you pull the
Hey,
team.
hey, hey, it's all right. People listen to hear what I said. I ain't saying nothing about that. But go ahead. Go
You
ahead
a
with
that.
your fake.
Hey, pull it
Go
up.
ahead
You
with your
wrong.
narrative. I ain't gonna argue with you. Go ahead with
Hey,
your narrative.
You can't
hey,
argue with me
hey,
because you're wrong. That's why. Again,
hey, Logic.
you get
I
on this
got you,
thing, you
Logic.
better start making sense. Because as long as I'm here, I'm gonna call you on your facts. I'm gonna make sure you say
Hey,
everything
hey,
correct.
Logic.
Make sure you put what you putting on there. You ain't gonna talk crazy on here, bro. You can
Hey,
get
I
at
got you,
somebody
Logic.
else's thing, but you ain't gonna talk crazy on here. Make sense when you
I,
talking.
I got you, Logic. What it is this, Logic. This young man thinks he knows what he's talking about, but he don't. Cause I understand, Leo. You're immature and you think you know what you're talking about. But I'm a grown ass man, and I'm telling you, young man, that you don't know what you're talking about. And if you listen to what I've been saying the whole time, it's been fact on top of fact on top of fact, and I show evidence in everything I say. Now, refute the evidence. Now, don't get emotional. Refute the evidence. Go ahead, refute the evidence.
Evidence. Y'all talking about, I ain't saying nobody in particular. I'm talking to all the Panthers fans that's amped up about a season that ain't even started yet.
Yeah,
That sound
we amped up,
crazy.
Leo. We
That
amped up,
sound
Leo.
crazy.
We
The
don't like
coaching
that.
staff. Shout out to the
We don't
coaches.
like
Hold on,
that.
brother, I let you finish. I ain't gonna be
Let him
long.
talk. Let him
It's
talk.
gonna be
Let him
30.
talk.
It's
Let him
gonna be
talk.
30
Let him talk.
seconds.
Go ahead,
It's gonna
talk.
be 30 seconds.
Go
How
ahead,
I
talk.
look talking about that's like me going out there playing ball against y'all. Yo, we playing ball next Friday, y'all. We going to the park. We going to the rec. But yo, I could do this and that. Yo, my skills are unmatched. I'm gonna hit 10 threes. Yo, I'm the man. That sound crazy because you don't know what's gonna happen. I understand being excited about it, but come on. Shout out to the coaching staff. We ain't played one game yet. Shout out to so and so. We ain't
Well,
played a game. I
let me
understand
tell
being
you why.
amped up about it, but that sound
No, no,
crazy.
no. It doesn't
It don't
sound
sound
crazy
crazy.
because without the coaching staff, the type of things that we've had and the people that came here for free agency wouldn't want to fucking come. You think Adam Thielen would have chose Carolina and actually want to retire here and spend 3 fucking years here if he didn't have some kind of coaching or some type of something to feel like he can actually grow from? You think DJ Chark, you think the rest of these boys that actually Hayden Hurst, you think these boys, Miles Sanders, you think they want to come here if it wasn't a coaching staff they felt like really could give them what the fuck they need to fucking win? No, they would have went somewhere else. That's why shout out to the coaching staff because you don't get good talent without coaching. You don't get good benefit players without coaching. You don't get the quality of people around that you can need to win a fucking game without the coaching. How you know that? We had 4 years of Matt Rule. What did we get?
Adam Thielen
Hey,
was cut. Hayden
hey,
Hurst, journeyman
Facts.
tight
Facts.
end.
Facts.
And you
DJ
said
Facts.
Chark,
Adam and
a
every last one of
journeyman
them players you
wide
mentioned,
receiver. You
and
counting on
Miles Sanders, and
Miles
every one of
Sanders.
those
Hold on,
players.
real quick, brother. Miles
uh,
Sanders. If he was so good, why didn't they keep him on the team?
he had 12. He almost had 1,300 yards. See, you
If he
sound
was so
retarded right now.
good,
but
why they didn't
Pause.
because
Pause.
resign him?
Pause.
no,
Let
no,
me
no, no,
finish
no.
this.
They
Let me
didn't
finish
want to
this.
pay. The money that they offer him, he didn't want that.
Oh,
He was
yo.
also pissed off. Hold on, because I just got to give him some facts. He
Mhm.
also was mad because they didn't use him in the most important game of his life. That's why he left. If you go and
And,
look at any Philadelphia uh podcaster, news
Okay,
reporter, they are giving Miles Sanders hell because of what he said. And he said, I don't care if y'all blow it up or not. But these are just facts. They didn't pay the man the way he wanted to get paid. They didn't use him in the Super Bowl. And those are things for him to be mad about. So that's why he came here with his old coach Deuce.
and let's add some more to it. Every player that you just named, that I named also, they had other offers and other teams. We wasn't the only person that offered Adam Thielen a contract. We wasn't the only team that offered DJ Chark a contract. We wasn't the only team trying to get Hayden Hurst. We wasn't the only team trying to get Miles Sanders.
you want
They
to
had
know
other
how?
offers
I hear
on
you,
the
brother. Hold
fucking
real quick, brother.
table.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I hear what y'all saying. You know how trash Hayden Hurst and DJ Chark is. Let me tell you how trash.
First of all, you said Hayden Hurst is
And Adam,
trash. It's
real quick,
still
brother, real quick. It ain't gonna take long. Real quick. I'm just how trash they are. Adam Thielen's so trash. DJ Chark and Hayden Hurst, they so trash. They came to a team without a quarterback. That's how trash they are.
Oh, let me clean that up for you. Hayden Hurst is so good that he had 500 yards and he's the fourth target on a fucking team. You know, behind Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. He was the fourth fucking option and he still had 500 yards and what, 5 touchdowns? Adam Thielen is so fucking good that even after they circled the whole offense around Justin Jefferson so he could play a Cooper Cup
He
like
got
role,
cut, brother.
let's keep going. I'm talking. Remember, I'm gonna go take 30 seconds. After all that they did for Justin Jefferson for him to shine, Adam Thielen still had 800 yards and 9 touchdowns. When's the last time we had a receiver in Carolina with 9 touchdowns? Don't worry, nigga. I'll wait.
He was cut. He was cut. He's trash.
He was cut, but he still put up numbers better than every receiver we had
He
last
was
year.
cut, and he came to a team that didn't have a quarterback. That's how trash he is.
He was
I
so
hear you. I hear you
smart.
saying. I
He
hear what you're
was
saying.
so smart. He was so smart that he realized that the obvious is this: rookie quarterbacks wins and gets to the Super Bowl. You crazy
Brother,
listen,
brother,
wait,
that's not
wait a minute.
smart. That's
No,
not
it is
smart.
smart because
How smart are you to go to a team without a quarterback? That's not
it's
smart. Don't do that,
genius
brother.
because
So we don't have a
rookie
quarterback.
quarterbacks gets the Super Bowls. You know, Joe
Did we
Burrow in
get
his rookie contract, he got to a Super Bowl. Jared Goff for his rookie contract, Super Bowl. Carson Wentz rookie contract, Super Bowl. Russell Wilson rookie contract, Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes rookie contract, Super Bowl. Because you can build the
damn,
team
Mike?
like you need to build it when you have a rookie quarterback because you can put the money everywhere else. So everybody's seeing it clear. If you don't have a GOAT like Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady, go to a team with a rookie quarterback because they can load that team up, and that's the best way to get to the fucking promised land. Now read the Bible and pray to God, nigga, because I'm him.
You knew what you just said. Your argument was specious.
I'm
It has
sorry,
nothing to
nah.
do with reality. You're just conflating and putting stuff. You're putting the
All
hodgepodge
that
of
Nah,
stuff
you
reality.
together.
can't.
It
You
makes
can't
no
speak for
sense.
everybody in the
I
debate.
hear you. I
Google
know
it.
y'all don't believe in the team. It's
Google it.
content.
You
No,
don't
brother,
believe in the
it's all
team, just
right.
like you don't
It's
believe in your
content.
team.
It's
Google
content.
it.
But I
From
know you
from
don't
the
believe in the
start.
team because you're talking about it too damn much.
Yo,
If we don't believe in the team, then put your money where your mouth is.
That's
right?
it.
Don't be tracking. It
I
was
root
only
for
Don't
the
we
50
need?
team,
bucks.
brother.
Don't
I
we
made a
need
mistake. I
now?
root
It
for
was
the
only
team. I root
gas
for
money.
the. I don't root against the
Leo,
team.
That's a huge
Leo.
mistake by getting
That's
on that
like
from the
rooting
start.
against myself.
Leo.
I don't do
Okay,
that. I
how
root for
about
the team.
root against me being wrong? How about that? I say we
No,
get
thank you,
11
brother.
wins
No,
this
thank
year.
you.
If
No,
Leo,
I'm
thank you.
wrong, I
you're
pay
doing the
you.
same thing.
I made a
Hold on.
mistake. I made a
Hold on.
mistake,
Leo,
brother.
you're doing the
I
Yeah,
made a
same
you made a
mistake.
thing.
mistake when you got on this motherfucking thing. That's what you did.
I
I'm
made a
here,
mistake. I made a
nigga.
mistake. I don't root. I don't. I can't. That's like rooting against myself. I want the team to win,
You don't
but I
sound
know
like
the
it though,
team. I
bro.
know the team is
Just
not
stay
good,
positive,
so
brother.
I don't
Stay
You don't
expect the
positive.
team
sound
to
like
win.
it though.
If
You
you
don't
No, but
sound like you.
stay
sir,
positive.
you can't. Just like y'all talk about
Stay
fandom,
positive.
I'm saying I don't think the team is good enough. That's just my
Cool,
opinion on the
cool.
That's
matter,
your
guys.
opinion. That's your
We
opinion.
didn't
But
ask you,
I'm
do you
calling
think
you a
the team
liar.
is good
That's
enough?
my opinion. Now
Well,
debate
I
me.
could be a
Tell
liar,
me I'm
but I
wrong.
just watch the game. Just wait till the season start and you see how fucking trash the team is. And I don't want to
But
hear it.
There it
So
goes.
that's
Now
the
you
thing.
come. Now it's coming out. There you go. Now
Did
the
you
real
read the
you starting to come
thumbnail?
out.
Did you
You
read
get
the
emotion, it
the
starts to come on
thumbnail didn't
display.
say, "Hey, we want to know if Leo thinks the team is good enough." It says
The
nothing
team,
like it.
to
So
me, the team on
hold on.
paper
So
is
when you
not
come,
good enough. To me, on paper.
hold on, Leo. I'm gonna take 30 seconds. If you come up here, bring some substance to the thumbnail, the topic that we've been talking about. You just jumped in on the back end. Do you have
Oh, okay.
anything to
Can I
contribute?
address it then real quick, brother? If you don't mind.
Contribute to the thumbnail?
I
Go
don't think
ahead,
we
sir.
do. I don't think so. I don't think we do. Right
You
now,
don't think we do what?
right now, I don't think so. Right now.
Right now, what? You gotta elaborate,
About
sir.
regarding the thumbnail.
What it say?
Generational talent.
I said
All right.
I
I
don't
got
think we have generational talent on the team. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Right now.
cool. Cool. All right.
Leo do have a right to feel a certain way about our team not being well, up to par or whatnot. I mean, the last couple of years they haven't, and until they show us otherwise, I can't blame him for feeling like that.
But Q,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nobody can feel a certain way. But if I come in and say that, but the Q, if somebody say shout out to the coaching staff who ain't coached one game yet, that's like me. Like I say, that's like me going out there saying we playing basketball next week. Y'all finna dunk on y'all finna shoot 10 threes before I even go out there and play. That sound crazy.
Yeah.
Not if you actually did it when it fucking happened. It wouldn't have been
Okay.
crazy.
All
Matter of
right,
fact,
Mike.
would have been it'd have been very prophetic, and that's reality. What I'm saying is very clear. I see the coaching staff that we had for all these fucking years.
Mm.
All these fucking years, the garbage that we had for a coaching staff, and I see the fucking veteranship, the leadership, the people that people don't even think about as a coaching staff. Like my man upstairs has been in the league for fucking 15 fucking years and has helped three teams win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? The people, how many Super Bowl appearances this coaching staff has had. For the first time, we don't have to guess about the leadership, nigga. We got some.
Damn.
We ain't got to figure out, yo, do we have someone that can actually knows how to get through this position in this part of the game? Have we got a coaching staff that we can count on not to make the simple dumbass mistakes or keep running the same fucking type of play to the point where ESPN is calling it out, talking about we're sabotaging our own fucking offense. It was embarrassing, my nigga. We saw it. It was on NFL first thing in the morning. NFL
I'm gonna
Live
get a
all
follow
over
nigga
day.
said put Mike out. Mike is
Dan
on fire.
Orlovsky, Dan
Mm.
Orlovsky, he was calling us out, talking about they're
But I hear you
sabotaging
though,
the
brother.
offense.
Brother, I hear you, brother. I hear what you're saying. But brother, you still talking about it. You see that, like I say, when a motherfucker lying, all they do is talk. You don't
Hey,
believe it. I know you
What are
don't.
you talking
hey,
about?
Lee. Hey,
Quit
hey,
saying, "Do
Leo.
you hear
Watch
him?"
this.
Are you listening?
Now he
Are you
ain't listening.
boy?
Hey, watch this. Hey,
Listen, don't
go
don't
ahead.
don't get on here talking crazy if you don't understand the way football is played. If you don't
Okay,
understand the importance of
I
true
probably
coaching,
don't. I
I'm
probably
talking
don't.
right
Okay.
now. Don't interrupt
I
Okay.
me.
probably don't.
First
I
of all,
probably
Go
don't
don't.
ahead,
interrupt
Elijah.
me.
Go ahead, Elijah.
First of all, you cannot sit here and discredit what freaking competent coaching is to a team that went through crap for years. So yes, we can compliment them and say that because at the end of the day, we seen what they do. These ain't first time coaches, so they didn't get to Carolina and just stop knowing what they're doing. They're bringing their former history, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, they're bringing it to this team and applying it to the guys that we have here now. You can't help but get excited about it. Nobody said we was going undefeated. Nobody said we're going to the Super Bowl. But what we are looking at is that this is going to be way better than what it was. That is a fact. Now, whether you like it
But
or
but
not, you can kick rocks for all I care with that. But at the end
but
of the
but I
day, you can't discredit what these guys are going to be in this building. How much of a change is going to be from left to the right side of the ball.
can
Okay.
you? But
That
Can
is
I
I
a
say
hear what you're
something,
saying though,
guys?
fact.
brother. But can you guarantee that though, brother? Can you guarantee
Nobody
that?
can get that. Nobody can guarantee that. You know that.
I'm waiting
That's
for
a
you to
fact.
tell me how much you want
That's
to
what I'm
knock
saying.
on it.
So
That's what I
stop
want you to do.
talking as if you guaranteeing stuff. That's what
I
I'm
guarantee, yes,
saying.
sir.
So
Nobody
you
guaranteed
talking
a
about
motherfucking
we gonna
thing
be better than the
except the
You
fact
last
if
can't
you
do it.
we
came
gonna be
over here,
better
you
than
was
the
gonna
last
talk out
regime.
your
You
ass.
don't know that.
Okay.
Nobody
Why?
said
Can I
we
say?
did.
Why?
Who
Who
the
that's what
fuck
you
thought
guys are
we did?
talking. You saying we gonna be
Why?
better than Matt Rule. Yo, the game played, they ain't coach one game. You don't
Nigga,
Can I?
know.
look,
Hey, come on.
anybody can coach this shit and we be better than Matt Rule. You act like
He
that's a
was an
reach.
asinine coach. He was in over his head. You don't get these
Yeah,
guys
he ain't
coming here
over
who
here.
has NFL experience and know what they're
Mm-hmm.
doing to come over here. They
Steve
might
Well,
not
Wilkes
win one more
finished the
game.
damn
They might
season
win
better than what he
six
did.
games, but guess what? That was more than what Matt Rule got in his first year. If we're going in the right
So
direction, I'll take that over the crap we had with that fool.
he is
That's
We
what
talking
going in the
Leo
right
said.
about.
direction, but we ain't played the game yet. How does that sound, sir? We ain't played no game
Don't
yet.
talk
We
to
ain't
me unless
won
you're
no
gonna
lost
talk
no
factual. I'll
game.
make it.
Oh,
Y'all
well, the thing
guaranteeing
about
stuff.
that,
hey,
That's
Talk to
hey,
somebody
Leo.
crazy
else, brother,
talk,
about
man.
that.
Come
it's
Hey,
on,
just
Leo.
man.
like
I don't want to talk
fucking
to you.
Hold
common
on, team.
Talk to
sense.
somebody else.
Hold on, team. Hold on, Lodge. Hold on, guys. Check this out. Let's look at what you said about Thielen. That wasn't incorrect. Thielen did get released. True. But you didn't explain why he got released. Why he got released because they're gonna pay Justin Jefferson, and they didn't have the money to continue to pay him. If they had the money and he'd have taken less money, they'd have kept him. But that wasn't the you making it look like he was done and he got cut. That wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of you got to be open handed when you say what you say, because some people are not gonna do any research and they listening to you and they think it's factual, but it's not. All I'm
Okay.
asking
Oh,
for
I
is
hear what you're saying,
Same,
though, brother, but I
same thing with
I,
Jalen
disagree.
Hurts. They got
Minnesota
to pay
had
Joe
plenty of
Burrow and
money.
Jamar
They
Chase.
had plenty
But
of money. They had plenty of money. They could have signed him, but they could have signed Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen won't get no 14, 15
Wait,
million dollars a year. They
wait,
could have signed him, but they
wait.
was done with him. They wanted to move on with youth. And they think,
let's
okay,
try to
brother,
let's
okay,
try to
brother
move
Pause.
Wiley,
on.
Did you
say,
say
but brother Wiley,
Minnesota had
say that's true,
who?
though, brother Wiley, say that's true. Let me just ask you quick, brother. Say that's true that they let him go and he want to explore other options. Brother Wiley, why would you go to a team that doesn't have a quarterback? And if the quarterback they're going to get is going to be a rookie, why, if you are so good, why would you do something like
Mike
that?
just told you. Mike just told you why. Man, that's
because
Man, y'all better stop playing.
no, for
I
real.
appreciate y'all. I'm
80,
listening. Y'all appreciate y'all. I'm
80,
listening.
80 to 90% of teams that go to the Super Bowl have a rookie quarterback on contract. That's not bullshit. That's statistics.
That's fact.
Look at the
He
facts.
gone. That's
They
when
are rookie
nigga.
quarterbacks is the best way to get to a Super Bowl. What does every veteran want to do? Get a fucking ring. Adam Thielen been in this league for fucking ever. He wants that ring. Now Sanders also knows they have to pay Jalen Hurts. They're not gonna have that all-star team in Philly no motherfucking longer. And they didn't play him in the Super Bowl. Send me somewhere so we can try this shit again. Cause I want a ring. I made enough money. Sometimes superstars are tired and they look at the shortcut. The shortcut is play with Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, or find a rookie quarterback and let them stack the team so we can get to the fucking Super Bowl. That's the formula of winning in the NFL, and it's been that way for 20 fucking years. Facts, not fiction, not opinions, not guessing. Statistics. You can Google it. Try it. It works.
Well,
I'm
and
gonna
what
tell
he
y'all
said is
this.
what he said is fact. Like 80% of the teams that have made the Super Bowl the last 20 years, that's accurate. The anomalies that you're thinking about, Leo, is Tom Brady. You're thinking about when the 49ers took old boy to the Super Bowl, but you didn't realize everybody they were playing were all in their rookie deal.
Yeah, and that's why we appreciate Leo coming up here because we come to help him with the facts, help him mend his heart. You know what I'm saying? This is still a care package if you're still going through the PTSD of the Matt Rule eras. Sorry, I didn't mean to say his name, but I'm just, hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, anytime that you need a fact check or you need somebody to tend to your heart, feel free to pull up on us. Because this is what we're here for. All facts, no cap, no cafeteria over here. And it's for free.
Yes, sir, man. Look, if we can go ahead, we've been going at it for about three. If we can get one word from you fellas, man, we'll go ahead and get up off of here, man. I know the Friday free for all is kicking off right now. So look at here. Please, Mike, hit me with a final word, brother.
Champions.
What
Facts.
Mike say? What did he say?
All right.
Heard me, nigga. In 3 years, champions.
All right. I hear that. Logic, talk to me.
Coaching matters, even though some niggas don't.
Wow.
Whoa, first of all, this was the funniest shit ever. I'm in the background just dying. I heard a lot of say, yeah, shut your fucking mouth. Oh, bro, I was in tears over here. I'm telling you. Oh, y'all are too much, man. Wally, talk to me, man.
Hey man, hey y'all guys kept me entertained today. Hey, I'm looking forward tomorrow so I can take Q behind the woodshed and give him a good lesson tomorrow. Tune in
I-
12:30 Eastern Standard Time and ready for this ass whooping.
Look, I told you last week you're gonna lose. Now, the topic tomorrow for everybody who listening is gonna be Luke Kuechly versus Sam Mills, the greater impact.
Oh my
Now,
god.
Mm.
that shit is gonna be dope tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. You don't want to miss it because Wiley claim he gonna carry behind the shed on this one.
Mm.
Uh, Popping, please, sir, enlighten us.
Yeah. I mean, look, I just want to shout out to everybody who came in, showed support, uh, especially our special guests and loyal friends that come through to actually contribute to the conversation, know what's going on, who's also, keeping just trying to keep a real positive attitude to this thing. Cause you know what I'm saying? That's just part of being a fan, you know what I mean? I appreciate it all, man. We love the support. This is one of the youngest podcasts, but we are booming. Man, we got big things lined up. And when I tell you big things are lining up, it's gonna be immaculate, man. So y'all just keep holding on with us, you know what I'm saying, and supporting. Don't let the devil inside your house.
Yes, sir. Go. Come on, Cross, man. Talk to me.
Bah. Where you at?
There you go.
Go. Well, I tell you like this. I guess Goat has slipped off for a second, man. Make no mistake about it. The Goat talk comes during the week. We are percolating at all cylinders, firing at all cylinders, man. Look, 1900. We headed on to 2K. The good Lord has blessed us this year. We are moving on up. So, like I say, man, we appreciate all you guys. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe. Go back after, watch some of this content, man. We're gonna start putting it out there for you guys. We really appreciate each and every one of you guys. So, like we all say, from the great legend himself, Sam Mills, keep
Keep
pounding.
Keep
pounding.
pounding. Let's go.
Go.